Brian has a way to run the intro, but all right, we are technically on.
Oh.
We should be. Oh, you're good. Pick a hat.
What's up?
I said pick a hat.
Oh. I like this color, dude.
Navy?
I mean, the multi-cam looks cool, too, but I like this one. Let me toss this. Nobody likes the Red Sox anyways.
Sox anyways.
Sizes. You got fat boy head sizes?
No, just large and...
That's what I need. Oh, yeah, it fits perfect. I got one of the trimming hats, and it was a small. And I was like, this thing just, oh, shit.
See, it's not terrible.
Nah, you can hear pretty good.
You're pretty good.
You ain't got to get right in the fucking mic.
You can if you want.
Yeah. All right.
Then we got these.
I just want to take some pictures.
That's fucking Brian.
That is so Brian.
Okay, Jeffrey Dahmer.
Hey, but it's funny though.
Yeah.
We recorded most of these ourselves. I got a baby laughing. It sounds like a fucking dolphin.
Hit it.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, that thing's like fucking legit.
It was like $600-700.
Jesus. That's creepy.
That is very creepy. Hey, that in the dark, it's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Oh, you get that hey shit.
Here's Skylar laughing. You met Skylar?
No.
The milkman? No. He's the guy that gave me the 28 gallons of free chocolate milk.
Sometimes people's laughs are a little bit funnier than fucking like the actual joke.
Hey, right. He's one of those guys. You want to hand me a beer?
The milkman.
The milkman. That's what we call him because after 28 free gallons of milk.
Pretty sure they're twist top.
Mm-mm.
No?
Oh, they are. Yeah, they're twist top.
Did you get that on camera?
What?
I hope that one caught it. The fucking...
It might have. That one's not... Neither one of them very high quality.
All right, so this isn't for kids?
No, it's not fucking for kids at all.
No kids. All right.
We say fuck a lot.
What's up, motherfuckers? Is that a good intro?
That's a good intro.
Okay.
I don't have the intro playing because I don't know how the fuck Brian does it. Oh, look at that. I can do it right here. Hold on.
Yeah, I ain't no help when it comes to computer. I don't even check emails.
You don't even check emails?
I mean, I got them. I still got AOL for emails.
Who owns that now?
I don't know. I don't ever use it. It's just where all the spam and
the spam,
all the spam mails goes. And
let me go to my.
No, so if you ever question somebody's dedication and loyalty, ask them who they got for a fucking email address. I've been with AOL since I don't know, like I was 12.
Since you were 12. Let's see right here. Oh, we're up to 11 subscribers.
Oh, I don't even know if I subscribed.
Oh, bud.
Dude, it's technology. Truck.
You're going to love this. I think you'll like it. Come on. Just a little more. There we go.
I got no service down here in your sex dungeon.
Oh, hey, I wish it was a sex dungeon, but it's not.
Oh, yeah, I subscribe.
Here's our intro. There's music, but it's turned down because it's on the TV. We're looking for a sponsorship for Monster.
For Monster? Oh, okay.
We only drink, like, between the three of us, like 20 to 24 a day.
24 Monsters?
Yeah.
Jesus, fuck. What about coffee?
We don't do coffee. That's for pansies.
The hell it is.
You know what coffee's good for? Making you shit.
Getting my dick hard in the morning when I'm pre-tripping the truck. I don't know. I don't pre-trip.
Get your dick.
I act like I pre-trip. I don't fucking pre-trip. I walk around it and kick the tires, and I'm like, yeah.
That's a pre-trip. Better than nothing.
Maybe check the oil. Some of these newer ones you can push a button and it'll test the lights for you.
Mm-hmm.
So
you don't have to do much?
But you see motherfuckers in there crawling around like nooks and crannies looking for shit, and I'm like, just a quick peek. Yep.
Just a quick peek.
Look underneath it, nothing's leaking. All right, I'm out.
You're like, you got air, you got everything you need.
Yeah.
You're fucking done.
PTO works. Fucking, I'm gone.
Oh, man.
So,
speaking of that, I don't have any way to fucking, actually I do. So, to intro this. Yeah, we usually try to give a shout out to someone that like is cancer free or something happened, but we don't have nothing this week. If you need help, you need therapy, you're thinking about starting a shotgun, go find it. No, not you, just anyone.
Yeah, there's one up there in his kitchen counter cabinets. It's black.
You're not supposed to help him.
It's tucked back there.
You're not supposed to help him. You're supposed to talk him out of it.
Oh yeah. Just do your 22 push-ups. That'll solve it. That's what everybody does. You seen that?
No, I haven't.
They say that 22 veterans kill themselves.
Yeah.
Every day. So people started doing push-ups. Probably been around for a while, but yet people are still killing them. You know, I don't know how you feel. I think that shit's stupid.
Which part?
I could do as many push-ups as you fucking want me to, and it's still not going to stop somebody from killing. You know what I mean?
No. That's what we try on the show. We try to put the message out.
Okay.
So, you know.
I want to edit that one out.
No, it's too late. It's live.
Oh, yeah.
No, you're good. No, like you said, though, what's doing a push-up going to do?
Nothing.
But what is a talk show telling you that, hey, we've had 2 veterans, a farmer, and several truck drivers, that therapy is where it's at?
I think so. I mean,
finding help. And if it's not your thing, it's not your thing. But find something else besides the alternative. You know.
I feel like if somebody's going to kill themselves, they're going to fucking do it.
Right.
Like it's not, I don't know how to put this in words. If they're going to do it, they're going to do it. They don't want to see things get better. They don't want life to get better. They're done.
Right.
You know?
So, that's like I said, we're hoping that.
Yeah, reach out and fucking talk to somebody.
Right. Because I'd rather hear your story than your obituary. So.
Yeah.
We try to start the show with some positive.
Sorry, guys.
No, you're good.
Let me get a couple more of these in.
Hey, you've been there, though. I mean, you've served. You were, what were you?
I was a military police officer, a K-9 handler in the Marine Corps. Did 8 years, got out, got fat.
Semper Fi.
There you go. It was a birthday yesterday. Like I was telling him, we got native drunk last night at the bar, like we always do. So, but yeah, so I don't know.
So out of high school, you got signed up for.
Dude, I ran away from Billings as fast as I fucking could. And I thought signing up when I was 17, I could get out of Billings, like right after high school. But I had a fucking hernia, and so I couldn't leave till September. So I had to spend all fucking summer after high school still in Billings, just waiting to go, and then I fucking left. And then I came home. I mean, I seen you a couple times on Christmas leave, but
we went to Legoland.
Hell yeah, we went to Legoland.
Yep, when you were stationed in California.
And I was trying to get that. Was she a waitress or something at the hotel?
The princess?
Was that her?
Yeah, the girl that danced for the little kids.
Somebody
you were up there dancing with.
Somebody was going to get it that night. Care if it was the princess or the barkeep, whatever.
She was she was like a Disney princess putting on a show for the kids, and you were up there fucking, hey.
Probably grinding it, yeah?
Oh, yeah, she loved it. She was fucking all for it.
I didn't get her number.
God, why not,
I don't know. We weren't drunk, I don't think.
No, it was Legoland. It's kids.
Yeah, you can get drunk at Legoland.
Yeah, I mean, but they seem to do a lot better than Disney World, though. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, you guys did come down.
Yeah. I went to Joe's Crab Shack. I think you hit on that waitress, too.
Yeah, anything that had a pulse at that point in time. You know?
That was after your deployment, right?
What year did you guys come down?
Fuck if I know.
It had to have been because from like 2010 to 2012.
Yeah, because you were training dogs. That's what your deal was.
Oh, I don't think I was.
No? Because then you got moved to Texas.
Yeah, I moved to Texas in, it was like 2015.
Yeah, but it was after your deployment to, was it
So
Afghanistan?
you guys had to have been like 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you went to deployment right after high school, didn't you?
No.
What?
No, you go to boot camp. Boot camp's like 3 months long. It's like 12, 13 weeks kind of. You get out. You get like 10 days of leave. Come home. Hang out. See your family. And then you go back down to, it's called MCT, Marine Combat Training or something. It's like another month or two. I think maybe a month. Do that and then you go to wherever your school's at. So for me, I was MP. And then Motor T, they drive the trucks. They're both in Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and so is CBRN, like the chemical weirdos. And so you go do that, however long that takes, depending on your school, and then you go to your unit.
I got you.
So
I mean, you had a while before.
2010 to 2000, probably 11 and a half was just schooling and
so you
like that.
So you wanted to get out of high school to join the Marines so you could spend a year and a half in school?
I didn't want to join the Marine Corps. I wanted to get out of Billings. And I walked into the Marine Corps office trying to find the Navy office. And I was like, hey, excuse me, sir. Can you tell me where the Navy's office is? It's like fucking 2 doors down. It's over there by TJ Maxx.
Yep.
It's like 2 fucking doors down. And he got me with that. Oh, I don't think you could handle it. I don't think you could make it. All right, motherfucker. Game on. And he got me.
And he got
best decision I ever made was fucking leaving. So
was joining or just leaving?
Leaving. Joining, yeah, I mean I had fun. but I still want to be in the Navy. You know, I don't know if that sounds gay or whatever.
You're part of the Navy.
The men's department. Yeah, the Marine Corps is a department of the Navy, but it's the men's department. But
So you wanted the easy department?
I wanted to be a corpsman. I was always interested in medical stuff, and I wanted to do something like that. But yeah, if I didn't walk into the wrong fucking door, he saw me coming from the parking lot and was like, "Yep," suckered me in. Oh, I don't think you can handle it.
You're like, I got this guy already.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
Oh God, this guy.
Like it was. If anybody, I don't know if anybody's listening that's in high school right now and doesn't know what they want to do. Because college is expensive. Trade schools are always good, but you got to have money to go to those. Join the fucking military. It's free healthcare. Everything's paid for. You're going to learn something important. You're going to grow up. You're going to figure yourself out, all while getting paid.
And maybe become a better person.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I'm probably still a piece of shit too, but I'd like to think that I'm a little bit better.
We like you though. I mean, we like you. Oh God, this guy right here.
If you don't like running, fucking join the Navy. I think you can like ride a bike for your PT test now, or an elliptical or some stupid shit.
An elliptical. What about the Air Force? They always get a lot of shit from everyone.
Yeah, but they take care of their people. Like promotions are always good, awards are always good. You get recognized for shit.
The motels are good.
Yeah, you know you're living in the Hyatt or whatever, Hilton's, anywhere you go.
You're not in the sand.
No, there's no Wi-Fi out in the sand. Why would they be in the sand? No fucking Wi-Fi out there.
You gonna stay in the States and fly your drone from across the
whatever.
world?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, now there's a Space Force. I don't know if you see anything about that.
I try not to.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, because it's hard to find information that's whether true or not misleading or biased in some way anymore. I don't Google anything.
I mean, if they would have had a Space Force when I was in high school, I probably would have joined it. You know what I mean? Because they would have suckered me in. Oh, yeah, you get to go to space. All right.
You get to go to space.
Fucking in, dude.
Do you know anything about it or no?
No, not a fucking thing. Their uniforms are the same as the Air Force, and they got weird rank insignias. It's all Velcro and zippers and I don't know. I don't know shit about it. That was like starting right as I was getting out. And when you're getting out, you get this, it's called kind of like short timers, or you don't give a fuck about anything. Hey, we got PT tomorrow. Nah. Who's we? You speaking French? I ain't fucking going. I'm getting out, dude. Because what are they going to do? Hold you there? They can't. I mean, I'm sure they could, but
not you.
You're free. Yeah.
You're like, mine.
I ain't a slave nigga no more. I'm out of here.
You're like, my recruiting officer told me that we're good.
Yeah, I'm going to space. This is what he told me. No, I'm out of here.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
What unit were you in?
So,
Like I wrote down third LR.
dude, there's so many acronyms. Everything's a fucking acronym. So I was with First Marine Division, MP Company, and then we got FAPT. It's just they send you somewhere else.
Isn't fapping where you jack off?
Oh, well, yeah, I'll get to that in the Porta Johns. So you get FAP'd out or you get sent to a different unit, you PCS. And so we got sent up to 3rd LAR, and they're in 29 Palms, California. Everybody says it's a shithole. I loved it. It was out in the fucking desert. It was quiet. It was cold. Loved it. And then so we started.
You're also from Montana, so I mean, shithole's
So what's
kinda,
cold?
Well, and shithole's kind of normal.
That's true. Yeah. It was like Billings, just with less buildings. And so we got up there, 29 Palms, started training with them. We were outsiders because they're technically infantry, but LAR is light armored reconnaissance. They ride around in LAVs. So like, there's gonna be a lot of fucking acronyms.
Right.
And at LAVs, I think it's either like a 25 Mike cannon on it or 39. It's got some big fucking just knock a whole building over, dude. And they're nasty.
Right.
Like 6 or 8 wheels. They're nasty. So we got attached with them. They didn't like us. We didn't like them. We were pretty much just, like cousins come visit.
Right.
And so they'd always treat us like shit and fuck with us.
And you weren't the hot cousin?
No, ugly. We were all fucking ugly. Apparently. Like I said, they just treated us like shit. Which is, in the Marine Corps, infantry is the fucking bread and butter. That's the Marine Corps. People don't join the Marine Corps to be admin or fucking, a cook.
Right.
Yeah, everybody wants to go, shoot motherfuckers. And so we're up there, spent a couple months training with them. We got attached, like I said, to them. And then we had a couple of their officers, like 2 or 3 lieutenants and a captain. And then it was just a bunch of, they call us pogues, people other than grunts. Mm-hmm. So everybody's a fucking pogue.
Yeah.
So did some training with them. There's a place called It's Camp Wilson. It's out. It's even fucking farther in the desert, and it's worse. There's no fucking service. There's no toilet paper. I mean, I probably lost like 10 pairs of socks just having this shit out there because there's no fucking nothing. No cell service. You can't like call. Hey, bro, you back at the barracks. Bring me some shit. No, but it was super cool. You know what a mount town is? So those big shipping containers, Connex boxes.
Oh yeah.
Well, they stack them up and they make them look like a city or a village. And there's a massive one out there. I don't know if it's still there or not, but it was huge. So we do a bunch of
what was it called?
Mout, M-O-U-T, I think. Or just type in Camp Wilson, dude. You're just gonna see a bunch of people crying and fucking
people crying.
It's miserable. It's terrible.
Let's see this.
The PX was always out of fucking Copenhagen.
Oh God, you guys and your tobacco.
Yeah.
You want a fucking crippling tobacco addiction? Join the military.
Still, yeah.
What about the YMCA Camp Wilson?
Ain't no fucking YMCA out there. Shit. Type Camp Wilson 29 Palms. Does that thing link up to this big ass TV?
Yeah, no, it will.
Oh fuck yeah!
I can get some images up.
I see people crying.
Like No Place on Earth, 29 Palms.
There it is.
Hey, look, I got a pin drop. We could go there right now.
We ain't fucking going. I ain't going back. No place like.
Oh, these are gonna be all the. This is a military ad. They're gonna show you all the nice shit.
Yeah, there's not. That's why there's nothing popped up. There's nothing nice to show.
So
there you go. So those are Quonset huts.
Okay, let's move this over to the TV. Oh, you dumb. Might say cunt a lot. I get pissed off sometimes.
Yeah, well, no kids ain't watching this. Yeah, so there it is. Well, that's 29 Palms. That's Camp Wilson.
What's this one?
I think it's 29 Palms. I don't know if there was an airfield there or not. Oh, there you go. Look at that fucking desolate.
Desolate, just shit everywhere.
But it's supposed to. It was called Mojave Viper, and it was like a pre-deployment to get you, kind of in the mindset. You're living out here in a fucking tent, pretty much.
Right.
It's supposed to immerse you in as in depth as possible. But God, dude.
But it wasn't even close, probably, was it?
Yeah. Well, so those are metal Quonset huts. We had Alaska tents. Same thing. They were round, had a tube running through the top, and the AC blew fucking just fine.
Oh, you guys got AC?
Yeah, we had AC.
Oh, see, I mean, your experience between being overseas and Josh's, they're like, and I know they're two different time frames. It's like a decade apart.
Yeah.
But when he was over there, you slept in the crater or your truck because they'd bombed the fucking tent. Like,
it was Wild West, whatever he was doing.
Yeah.
Especially Iraq, the first push, yeah. But, all right, so that's 20 Palms. I don't know who I'm talking to. Nobody fucking back here.
Brian's supposed to be there, but we lost the Muffin Man and Tim to
Muffin Man.
A recovery mission off truck rollover off the side of the interstate. They got called out, so it's just me and you tonight.
You hear about that one yesterday?
There
was one. It was yesterday morning. I don't know if it was in Lockwood or on that stupid bridge they ain't fucking done yet. Mm-hmm. But it was nasty. I mean, it was backed up.
Yep, we were in it. We got stuck in traffic. I didn't get to see it, though.
Oh.
So if you're listening to us and you're on the road, pay the fuck attention.
Yeah.
Get off your phone. Set us in the passenger seat. You can listen, don't watch. So you really can't see much anyways. The cameras suck. So go to
You can come back and look at my beautiful face later if you really want to check me out.
That camera's not working, or it would.
This one is.
No, that one is.
Oh, yeah, that one is too.
That one's not streaming, though.
Oh.
It just pulls up the image for you.
Oh.
If I'm sitting over there, I can swap them.
Oh.
Squirrel.
Yeah.
Something shiny.
What were we talking about?
29 Palms.
Yeah. So we were up there for a little bit. Then we left. You fly to March Air Force Base. I want to say it was a little bit south. Whatever. Flew out there. We went to Bangor, Maine. And then from Bangor, Maine, we went to Leipzig, Germany. And then from Leipzig, Germany to Manas, Kyrgyzstan. And it's, if I remember correctly, it's fucking, they looked Korean, but they like spoke Russian. And it was fucking creepy.
Well, I forgot what the percentage was. It's over 50%, I believe, of Russia is an Asian descent. Like, Asia takes up a lot of...
Oh, yeah, that whole continent, pretty much.
Because Riley's little brother's friend from Kazakhstan or something like that. He looks Asian. He speaks Russian. Fucker. Yeah. He's like mafia shit. You don't mess with him.
And it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. But, I mean, being from here, you don't see a lot of...
Being from here, you don't see a lot of anything.
Yeah. There's a lot of white people, and then obviously The hardened folks. We'll leave it at that.
The hardened folks.
You see a lot of them. It's weird, though, because I was living in Texas, too, and the same thing you see up here, all the natives walking around downtown, homeless and all that shit. It's the Mexicans down there.
Right.
So it's,
In Texas, like I said, the cultural, where we live in the northern Midwest area.
It's just white people.
Well, it's white people and natives because that's what we get. You get southernly, it's more, like I said, kind of Mexican and whatnot. And then you get into the other areas, you get into different colors and racials. And
yeah. So it was kind of, I don't know, it was weird for me, especially boot camp. Weird for me because, everybody, my whole family's white. I think my real dad's Mexican or partially, or I don't know. I never met the guy. But yeah, boot camp, dude. I don't know if we want to go back to boot camp. So you said Josh was in the Army.
yes.
So pretty much the same thing. You just get treated like, I wouldn't say you get treated like shit, but the main purpose of boot camp is y'all get there, they fucking take your personal clothes away, so everybody's wearing the same shit. You're wearing whitey tighties, same colored shorts, same colored shirt. They shave your head off, or at least buzz it off, and so that you don't have an identity, because you're going to boot camp to become a Marine. You know what I mean?
Right.
You don't become an Army. This sounds cheesy, but you don't become an Army. You don't become an Air Force. You become a soldier. But yeah, so
right.
they break you down and then they build you up pretty much, and then
Like as one unit.
it's just like fucking anything else. You hate your coworkers, because there's a lot of fucking retards, but it doesn't matter how fast you move or how loud you yell. It's not fast enough and it's not loud enough. You're gonna get fucked with. So I'd say like maybe the first 2 weeks was kind of like a culture shock. You're just like, fuck, dude, what did I just get myself into? But then after that, once you figure out that it's all, it's all mind game and it's all, they're doing a job and you got to do a job pretty much. Then it got fun because then you could start fucking with them. So I used to get called no bearing buck. So I would laugh at fucking everything. It's like going to church. You're not supposed to laugh, but there's some funny shit. And so, you get fucked up. There's push-ups all day, mountain climber, all this shit. And so, it was fun. It went by quick. And then you get out, and like I said, you go to MCT, then you go on to whatever schoolhouse you're going to, wherever it is, and then you're out into the fleet. And that's the big thing. I can't wait to get to the fleet.
Right.
And then you just get treated like shit again right when you get there. Because you're the new dude, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're the fucking boot, you don't know shit.
So they gotta then break you into what they want
And
you to
it's,
be.
yeah. But, yeah. I don't get a little sidetracked, but yeah.
Oh, I do too. I'm fucking terrible. Squirrel.
I was stationed at Camp Pendleton. Stationed up there at 21 Palms for a little bit. Deployed, came back. Our unit got disbanded, and they did this thing called the 1st Law Enforcement Battalion. It was just a fucking joke. Shit show. So did that. Field side. So there's two sides of MPs. You got field side MP, and then you got Garrison. And Garrison's like the dudes that stay in the gate, patrol around base with their car, pull people over, do shit like that. So I was field side MP for a while. Got back, did this.
All right. Speaking of was it field side MP? That was in.
Okay, so field side was what we did over there, police advisory team.
Gotcha.
You're just doing that shit. Garrison's like I said, you're patrolling around base. You're a cop, pretty much.
Right. But overseas, like you're.
No, you're here on either Pendleton or whatever base. I think we got like 4 or 5 of them, but I lost track.
Sorry,
No, you good. I get confused too.
I was just trying to lead into the cast iron story.
Cast iron.
You said you had a fear of cast irons.
Oh yeah, okay. I'll get into her.
Okay.
She was fucking crazy. Got back, field side. They didn't have any more deployments for us. And then they were like, we don't have any more deployments, but we got a couple MUs coming up. And MUs, it's Marine Expeditionary Unit, I think. You just go on a boat and go to port, and they were like, do you want to go on one of those? I was like, no, have you seen fucking Titanic? I'm not going on a fucking boat. No.
You're like, you guys flew me to Afghanistan. You want me to get on a boat now?
I'm not getting on a fucking boat.
But you'll get on a plane?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'll sleep on the plane. But yeah, I was like, fuck no, I'm not getting on a boat. I was like, wait, you got anything else? He's like, we can go PMO. PMO is Provost Marshal's office. It's the regular cop stuff on base. So I went over there, stood the gate for a while, got a couple DUIs at the gate, was doing good on reports, and then they're like, all right, we want to put you on the road. And I was like, yeah, I really don't want to be on the road. I like being on the gate, it's just easier here at the gate. There's a fucking computer here already. I don't have to remember my report or remember anything. And then, dude, at the end of shift, I can just go in the office. And it was... There's different housings on all the bases. I don't really know about the other bases. I didn't go to like Camp Lejeune or none of them. But for Pendleton, it was, kind of based off of what rank you were. So if you were lower ranking, you'd live in kind of the shittier houses. Officers had nicer housing. And so for, senior staff NCOs, they'd have nice houses too. But so it was in the shitty part. It's called Main Side. It's different areas, numbers. Too much to get into. It's Main Side. It's lower ranking fucking housing. So it's like Lance Corporals and PFCs. And this lady, we got a call for domestic disturbance. So we fly out there, and she was beating the shit out of her husband with a frying pan, right? And so, and it was like a cast iron, like thick motherfucker too. And she was whooping his ass. I mean, he had bruises all on his shoulder. I think his collarbone broke a little bit. And so we come in, I'm, knock on the door. Hey, Lance Corporal Buck, Camp Pendleton Military Police, blah, blah, blah. And all of a sudden, here comes this fucking frying pan. This skillet just right past my fucking head. And I was like, nope. Turned around. I grabbed the other two dudes. I was like, you guys are going to have to go get her. Because I didn't have a dog at the time. And I was like, I'm not fucking dealing with this, dude. I'd only been on the road for like a week. And so I can hear myself fucking yelling. And so, yeah, the cast iron comes flying by, or skillet, whatever the fuck it was. It was out in the yard. I didn't see it. It was nighttime. And I was like, nope. I don't. Send me back to the gate, dude. I ain't playing this shit. Catch a frying pan to the face. You're done. You're done. And so did that for a little bit. DUIs, all that stuff, domestics, fires, and then they were going to send us back to the field unit, switch us from PMO to a field unit. And I was like, I don't want to fucking go back. So you can get a hold of the monitor. He or she, the one that kind of dictates where you go, and he'll give you orders somewhere else. If you ask, or if your time's up, whatever, then he can send you somewhere else. He or she, whatever, whoever the fuck it is now. And we're sitting there talking to the supervisor, which would have been like my staff sergeant. I think it was was it Staff Sergeant Young or Staff Sergeant? Had to have been Staff Sergeant Young. And I was like, I don't want to go back to fucking 1st LE Battalion. It's terrible. They don't even have fucking deployments for us. What are we going to do? Go sit in PMCS the Humvees all day? That's stupid. He's like, okay, well, I mean, you can go get a hold of the monitor. Did that. Got permanent orders to PMO. So I was back at PMO where I, kind of wanted to be, the actual cop thing. And then I bumped into the kennel master out in town. I was getting uniforms because you got to look good, Marine Corps is all about the uniforms. I was out there. He's like, hey, you want to go K9? I was like, fuck yeah. I was like, absolutely. He's like, and this was like a Thursday. He's like, all right, cool, you leave Monday. And I was like, where am I going? He's like, you're on a Fort Leonard, or Lackland Air Force Base, San Antonio, Texas. And I was like, Texas? I was like, fuck yeah. I'm down. Went down there for K9 school, had the time of my life, fell in love with it. Came back to Camp Pendleton as a K9 handler. Got Barco. He was like an 85-pound black German Shepherd, and he was just retarded, dude. He was a narcotics dog, and he was just stupid. He didn't. He would chase the taser laser. So there's a laser sight on those tasers. He'd just fucking chase it around, and then people would come and fuck with him. He was friendly, but he'd fuck you up if I sent him at you. I would hope so.
But he wasn't very good.
He'd probably get fucking lost and go somewhere else. So did that for like a year and a half. And it was more cake than the previous time. It was more cake because you don't really have to go to anything, What's my, before it's a twist top. Fuck this beautiful table up.
I painted it myself.
Oh, it's nice.
This is my kitchen table.
This was upstairs.
Yeah, and I cut holes in it to make the mics fit.
Oh, okay. All right, custom. Dude, I get sidetracked. I really got to quit drinking.
I don't drink. I drink when we do these, and that's pretty much it. But anyways, keep going with your K9 Barco.
Yeah, the dog was retarded. Good dog. He was cuddly. He ran off of me one night up in the fucking I let him out. I was going to put him back in the kennels and then go drop my gear off. And he fucking took off out the door, and he was gone for like a half hour. And normally you're supposed to shut the base. You're supposed to lock the gates down.
Yeah.
Which is why would I lock the gate that's 30 miles away? He's not over there. I know he's not. I had a little light thing on his collar. It was red. So I could see this little red dot running back behind the kennels in the hills, and he was going this way, then he'd come back here, and I'm fucking whistling, calling him, nothing. And he finally comes back. He's out of breath. He's probably thirsty. And I was like, yo, motherfucker, what's up, dude? Why?
You're like, what the fuck, man?
And he just looks up, and then I put him in his house. Either way, so did that for about a year and a half. Oh, that's what I was fucking saying. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. I get fucking sidetracked. Being a K9 on base was so fucking skate because you really didn't have to go to anything. I'd go to like the domestics or if there was like barracks fights or shit like that because, you got a dog. everything just stops once the dog shows up because they don't know that he's retarded. And so they tried calling me out to like larceny of private property. Like I was like, look, man, he's a fucking narcotics dog. He's not an Xbox dog. He's not going to sniff out your fucking Xbox controller. You know, some people. I mean, if you don't know what you don't know. But yeah, my Xbox got stolen. All right, look, what do you want him to do?
Oh God.
So did that for like a year and a half, and then I re-enlisted, and I always said I was never going to re-enlist, and I think I was about 4 years. MPs had a 5-year contract at the time. I had about a year left, and so got a hold of the monitor again. I was like, what do you got for a canine handler? And it was Gunnery Sergeant Gaines at the time. I was like, Gunny Gaines, what you got? What do you got? He's like, Buck, you again? He's like, I need canine handlers in Okinawa, Japan, and I need canine handlers in Lackland Air Force Base, Texas. And I was like, Texas. I should have fucking picked Okinawa. That'd have been awesome, just for the food. But Oki, you want to go to Oki during your first enlistment, like the beginning of it, so that you get it out of the way. Because if you stay in long enough, you're going to just circle back between all the bases.
Right.
So I went down to fucking Texas, fell in love with it again. I got to live off base, so I didn't have to live in the barracks. I had an apartment. My roommate was in the Navy. He trained dogs too. We teamed up. Met him at canine school, and he was like, "Hey, I got orders down to Texas." I was like, "Yo, me too." Boom, we got an apartment. Terrible fucking decision. He was the worst roommate I ever fucking had, dude. Laziest piece of shit. He was fucking dirty. He was lazy. He'd stay up all fucking night because we'd have PT in the morning, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And he would only party Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday nights with the fucking old Mexican neighbor, and they would just get shit-faced and loud all fucking night. So,
you want to shout out to him?
Nick Graham, I love you, but you're still the shittiest roommate I ever had. But I love you. But I haven't talked to him in a while. I should probably just call his ass. But
tell him you're live streaming a podcast.
Yeah, I'm talking about you, Nick. No, so fucking got out of that apartment. He moved like right another building over. I moved across. Oh shit, Shay moved down there. So
I wasn't gonna ask about your love life.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm married, guys. So
yeah, if any ladies are trying to steal up an old Marine, then
sorry. Medium-sized penis, and I don't last that long. So that's my wife. So I came home on leave one time. It was like 2015, I think. So I'd been in Texas for maybe it's 2006. No, I'd been in Texas for like 6 or 7 months. Like I said, anything with a pulse was getting it. Was getting the sewing needle, dude. And there's this bar down there called Cowboys. It's this massive warehouse. I mean, it's huge. It's got like 3 bars wrapped around it, huge dance floor. It's like old Western town. And it was like shooting fish in a barrel. Being a Marine on an Air Force base, anything, dude. Hey, want to come home? Cool. And then I bring him back to the air mattress. I didn't have no fucking furniture, dude. I was poor.
An air mattress.
I had a tote for a fucking nightstand. And then finally I quit going out and saved my money, bought some furniture, bought a bed and all that shit. But so I came home on leave, met back up with Shay, or
kind of a high school sweetheart kind of thing, right?
Yeah. On and off every time I came home, and then she was like, "Hey, missed you, blah blah, whatever." I'm already drunk, so I'm like, "Oh yeah, missed you too," and I really did. I hated her, but I missed her, and I don't know how we cooked up the idea to have her move down there, but she moved down there.
Women are weird like that.
Absolutely,
they make you think it's your idea, and they're like, "Fucking check that box off the list."
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, cool, high school sweethearts. We're living down in Texas. We could have a couple kids down here. I would love it." Nope, back here in fucking Billings. But I'll get into that. So she moves down there and fucking kind of bounce around different apartments trying to figure out one we like. I moved every like June just to.
If you're a man that has or had a woman, you know the struggle of trying to please.
Yeah, just agree, just smile and nod, dude. Just yep.
Hand him your credit card. Fucking walk away.
Not that. You want to get into that? No.
Hey, all I know is I'm an avid red flag collector. You must have like 3 or 4 before I'll even talk to you.
I got a pretty good folder of things, but it's mostly what I'm looking for, or like what I would look for. Red flags, I'm not too scared of those.
No, I collect them. I got a page for Nuva rings that I've collected.
Fuck's a Nuva ring?
The IUDs.
Oh no shit!
If you're doing it right, you can pull them right out. You just hook them, fucking pull them out.
Oh shit! I'd like to see this collection of them. Nuva rings, huh? No, I didn't know that was what it's called. I know IUD.
Yeah, but they put the little, the ring thing in there, and it can get stuck on your dick.
I thought it fucking.
For anyone listening, I did not think it was going to take this kind of turn,
Yeah, well, they said it was getting random.
They're circular. I've hooked quite a few of them.
Good for you. I don't get past the butt cheek, so.
I mean, I don't know. I don't even want to get into
I've never seen a new ring at the end of my dick, so. Where the fuck are we going?
I fucking can't even stop laughing. Oh, God. This fucking guy.
So, I got done in Texas, was training dogs. She moved down, bounced around apartments, found one we really liked. And they was getting towards the end of the enlistment, and they kept hounding me like, hey, you going to re-enlist? They're like, you're going to hit 8 years, and now you're going to be, what's another 12? Yeah, another fucking 12 years of my life that I'll never get back. No, I'm not. No. So I got to like the last 3 or 4 months, and you can save up, it's like vacation days. It's called terminal leave. So I saved up like 66 days of it. So I was supposed to get out December 12th or December 8th of 2018. And I got out in like fucking August.
Right.
And just was hanging out. Went to school for welding. Did that for a while. Moved back up here. Welded at a couple places. I won't name the shitty ones. Mark Right Lines. Was pretty fucking terrible. Was welding at True North Steel for a while, and then fucking just had a wild hair at my ass. I was like, I'm gonna get a CDL. So
luckily, I hope street painters don't want to sponsor us. So
no, you don't want them. They don't have no fucking money. They can barely keep their doors open. Couldn't sponsor you. It's such a shit. Any of you are fucking listening, you think you're gonna be a welder or want to be a welder, stay away from Mark Right Lines or Federal Signal Corporation. I think it's what it's called now. Stay away.
Because for the one company you welded on like bridge beams and stuff, right?
So that was True North Steel, and that was awesome.
How long were those?
Like 108 foot.
And you just
a couple of them.
You just went down them, fucking put your piece up there, and
so you get the web. It's the middle. I got a burp. The web's the big thing in the middle, and you get your flanges on both sides. And there's a machine. It's just got 2 hydraulic presses on it. You carry it on a gantry, and you just press them in. You make sure they're square to make sure that it's centered. And then you just run a fucking super long skinny bead. Do that for a while. And then it goes down a sub-arc. The sub-arc machine, you ever seen how one of those runs?
No.
You just push a button, make sure flux is in it, and it just fucking welds underneath sand, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've seen those. Like, yeah.
Beautiful fucking welds.
Yep.
And you can't fuck it up. But people still do.
You can't.
I don't know how. You fuck up a sub-arc weld. You just push the button.
Because common sense isn't very common.
Maybe mess with it a little bit, maybe angle it a little bit, and just get it. I mean, it's beautiful.
Like it's a computer. It does its own thing.
I don't even know if there's a computer in it. I just think there must be some sort of electronic.
But some sort of electronic. But like you said, you press the button and it will literally almost do it by itself.
You can go like this and fucking weld 108 foot, and it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
People fuck it up. They run it up on the web, run it up on the flange. It's like, are you not paying attention?
No.
I don't fucking.
They put some duct tape. Gorilla tape. Put some Gorilla tape on it and fucking.
Push the fucking button and just sit back. Scrape the flux a little bit here and there. But so I did that. No, that's a super good company. They take care of you. It was fun. I just got tired of fucking welding, dude. Tired of working on my hands and knees and getting paid less than a hooker,
Hookers make a lot nowadays. OnlyFans?
Yeah. Buttholes and feet, dude.
Yeah. Fucking.
What are we doing?
Well.
No, we're not. I'm not selling my butthole. Brian, where's Brian at?
Where's Brian? He's on a recovery mission.
We said we weren't going to talk shit about him, but
he's probably got mud butt again. I don't know if I'd sell that butthole either.
Somebody's into it. People are buying fucking panties, dude. There's like an app called Sniffer or something.
There's a fucking vending machine in China or whatever. There's vending machines. Women sell their panties to them, and guys come buy their panties. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like everyone's like, oh, it's a novel idea. I'm like, yeah, but
it's a terrible idea.
Taking pictures of my feet every day. I don't like feet.
I'd sell feet pics.
Fucking creep me out. My own feet creep me out.
Fucking go like this.
Can I leave my socks on? Like,
there's probably a fetish for that. There's a fetish for fucking everything.
I know, and the fact that it pays is what gets me.
Yeah, more than what we're making.
Yeah, doing nothing but selling pictures of yourself. But that's that whole simp culture.
I don't even know what simp means.
You don't know what that means?
No, simple, right?
So I forgot what the long term is, but so basically,
Andy, this is perfect.
You're, you get these girls that are hot, and they pretend to be nerds. They pull out a lightsaber and like, oh my god, Star Wars, ooh woo,
Star Trek,
and then
I don't even know what they're talking about.
Yeah, so then these guys are like, oh my god, she's into nerds. I better pay her. Maybe I'll have a shot with her. So this bitch is over here, hot, a 10, crazy as fuck. Never is going to sleep with this dude. But here he is giving her every
So he's
paycheck.
the simp.
Yeah, he's the simp.
Okay.
But it's not hard for women to do it because there's a lot of lonely guys out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're fucking buying panties out of a vending machine.
I mean, honestly.
Huh.
That's the whole thing. So then they get these girls
That's
that
a simp.
see they're not catering to everyone. They're looking for lonely guys. So they you get a group of guys like, hey, we're into Star Wars, and she's like, done.
Yeah.
I know what I have to do now. All of a sudden, every Star Wars nerd is fucking paying this bitch to fucking show her butthole on camera.
Damn.
That's a simp. Have you seen the thirst traps on TikTok?
No, I had it. I deleted it, right?
Ah,
The fucking stupid dances they do. That shit bugs me, dude. Or like when, I don't know. Maybe this is weird. Do you like people singing happy birthday to you?
It's fucking weird.
I fucking hate it. It's just awkward. Like,
Is that why you didn't want to go to Texas Roadhouse? Because they just scream it through the fucking...
I don't know. Then they make you sit on that fucking saddle and sing it. No.
The saddle still has a suction cup mark from when Brian sat on it.
I thought he was coming home. Somebody
I thought he was too, but it was
Oh.
the dogs, I think. Oh, God. No,
No,
he...
it's fucking awkward, dude. Like, and the people you have around you that sing happy birthday to you have no musical talent at all.
No, never.
And so you just got to stand there like,
You got to be fucking awkward while a whole restaurant's staring at you.
yeah, restaurant, home, it don't matter. Where.
So we usually go to a pre-dinner beforehand. We go get free steak dinner for our special guest, and Cody opted for pizza. He didn't want to go to Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah. Well, we had scheduling conflicts.
Sure.
I don't remember what last week was either, but yeah.
Sorry, I was texting Josh. He's really into us.
Josh, you listening?
I don't think he's listening yet. We started a little earlier than normal. It's usually like 8 o'clock. No, Josh is one of those people that I really admire, got a lot of respect for. He prides on success. If you're a failure, if you're worthless, if you make a lot of excuses, if you try to like skate by, it's not your fault. He's going to hold you to that. So like for me on my end, if I need something, I mean, he's willing to help me, but he pushes.
You got to help yourself first.
Yeah, he pushes me to be like, hey man, you could be doing better. And it's like, you're right, I could be, and I do. And it helps. You know, it's one of those people that he's not going to let you say, hey, yeah, you should go sit at home and sleep all day or be dumb. He goes like, you're smart, man. You should use it. Like, go be better. Go do more for yourself. So,
Yeah, you ain't going to get paid fucking sitting at the house. Somebody home?
no, I don't think so. Fucking dogs. Oh, Tim and Brian are mad. They missed a shout out before, so we already told them you guys were on a recovery mission, so they're listening right now.
Tim, I have no idea who you are. Brian, obviously. Tim, he was in that video.
Yeah,
In the fucking
Tim.
thing.
Yeah, he's the one that hates us.
Oh,
He doesn't like me or Brian, but he hangs out with us because I honestly don't know why. I think it's because we're gonna make him famous.
oh.
Because he gets to be on the podcast. We go golfing sometimes. Like we get free dinners sometimes.
Tim, you're using these guys, aren't you? I ain't met you yet, but I'm with you.
I'm with everyone that comes and sits at one of these chairs is taking the free train, right?
Well, yeah, when you're offering fucking steak and blowjobs and for a podcast.
No, we're not offering the blowjobs. Usually the special guest is offering the blowjobs.
I'll stretch my mouth out, dude. Let me work my jaw.
So let's run back to this frying pan story real quick.
So here I am. I think I was like 19 or 20.
Well, I just want because you brought Shay into it, so the story gets better because of her.
Oh, I don't know about
How do you not know the rest of your own story?
what. She don't have no frying pans.
No, you told me that she bought you one after that, and you came home and you threw it away because you're like, I ain't letting no woman in my house have a.
God does kind of sound familiar, but yeah, it was
It was cast iron. He said that's
it
what
was a
made the
cast
difference.
iron skillet, and it was nice, but it had the ridges in it.
Yep.
And it fucking splatters shit. You have to have the smooth bottom.
I got 3 of them.
Smooth bottom.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Those ridges.
But I just remember when we were talking about this, you told me that frying pan lady beat the shit out of this guy,
She fucked him up.
and everyone was terrified of her.
He went to the hospital, and she was just itty bitty.
Just small.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then you said you came home, and I don't remember when it was, and Shay, your wife at the time, or
Probably girlfriend.
probably okay. So girlfriend goes, "Hey, I got this new cast iron skillet," and you said you literally grabbed that fucker, and you're like, "I'm done. I will not be in a house with a woman in a cast
I remember
iron."
that.
How do you not remember?
I don't know, but it sounds right.
How much do you drink? Okay, on a regularly.
What day is it?
It's Friday.
And I don't. Like I said, I had that whole beer fridge just packed.
How much did you drink last night on the Marine's birthday?
Oh shit, dude! Before we got there, or is that pregame? a little bit, before going out there.
Okay, so
Probably
first,
12 or 15 fucking Bud Heavies at the Cat. Anybody here in the Billings area, best bar around here is the fucking Blue Cat out in Huntley. Best service. Beers are cheap. It's like $3-4 a beer.
so Blue Cat, if we get big, you owe us a round.
No high school kids out there. None of that shit.
Oh, so you don't have to register on your way out?
What do you mean register?
Remember Bucks?
I never went to Bucks.
See, Bucks was the bar where all the girls went, the young girls, like 15, 16, whatever, because they could get in. So you didn't have to register on your way in, but you had to register as a sex offender on your way out. Because the only people in that bar were old creepy dudes and young minor girls.
Absolutely. I mean, I've seen it. I might have been in there once, but like...
That's why I left.
It was on fucking stilts.
Yeah, it was.
The thing was on stilts.
Yes.
No, nah. I mean, good name for a bar, obviously.
I was in there one time, just once. Only I was ever in there once. With a girl that I got before I got there, and she was of age. I know, checked her ID. And her lesbian friend taught me how to dance. I didn't even hang out with the girl I brought.
It's big enough for people to dance in there?
No, not at all. But me and this chick just made room. And it was great. Hey, this lesbian girl was like, hey, you want to learn how to dance? I was like, fuck yeah, I do. Fucking, hey, had a hell of a time. Great night.
Huh. No, I never went in there. Not sober, at least. I've probably been to a lot of places.
But you don't remember?
Yeah. Oh, hey, weren't you? No, I don't remember. I wasn't there.
Allegedly.
Yeah. You might have seen me. I mean, like I said, good name for a bar.
Plausible deniability.
I think the other one that's pretty terrible is the Crystal Meth Lounge downtown. That place is fucking sketchy.
I've never been there. I've never even thought about going there.
You drive by and you're just like, yeah.
Some of the women in there, I'm not going to lie.
I don't even know if they're women. In that That's how fucked up that place is.
Oh, God. Where are we headed with this?
I don't know. We were talking about fucking Texas, and then we started talking shit on Brian. And
oh, yeah, because they texted me, and they're listening. I texted them back and said, hey, what are we talking about? I want to see where we're at in the show.
Yeah, you guys coming over or what?
Yeah, like, come on. Well, the one lives here.
Yeah.
The one dude lives upstairs.
Brian, come home, sweetheart. Come home.
Yeah, I told you, we're non-gay lovers.
Daddy's got to cuddle with somebody tonight.
He won't sign the paper so we can get the tax break.
Why not?
Because he's like a homophobe, I think.
But you're not gay. You can't be scared of somebody that ain't gay. Just get married. Chuck and Larry.
That's the thing is he can get married. He can still go sleep with other women. Like, I don't care. Hey, you can't cheat on someone that isn't really with
I'm
you.
not going to call you out. Well, where the fuck were you at last night?
He'll do it to me, though. He already does sometimes. He's like, you didn't call me. And I'm like, I didn't think I had to. He's like, well, you were working late. And I got breakfast and dinner. And I'm not going to lie. If you were on the outside looking in on this relationship, you would think something fucking weird was going on. Because I like sleep in sometimes, and if I sleep in, he goes and gets breakfast, comes home, leaves it on the counter, fucking goes back upstairs to where his little apartment, and I'm like, I come out and there's fucking breakfast waiting on the counter.
That seems like a good...
I'm like, my fucking wife didn't even do that for me.
That seems like a good roommate.
God, and then like, you come home, I bring shit home, dinner, put it on the counter. Oh yeah, we're more than roommates, so we're not gay.
It's non-plutonic.
I think it's completely plutonic is what they call it.
I don't know if gays. Yeah, I guess maybe.
Because if you're not plutonic, then you'd be gay.
Okay, fair enough. Two big words. Too big words. If gays your way, that's okay. Just I don't know.
Hey, as long
there's
as
gay, and then there's Marine Corps gay, and the Marine Corps gay, it's not gay. You ever played gay chicken?
Yeah, he lives upstairs. We've got a kid.
I've never lost. Never lost. Not one game of gay chicken I ever lost. But it ain't gay in the Marine Corps.
So which gay chicken is it? There's two of them now.
I've never...
So there's one where you have to grab each other's dicks, and the first one to get an erection is the one that's gay.
That ain't gay. That's good. You're being a good friend. That's being a good homie, helping your buddy out. That ain't gay.
Like Dutch rudder style, right?
That's gay. If you're sitting there skiing with two dicks in your hand, that's gay.
That's not Dutch rudder. Dutch rudder is you grab their arm and move it for them.
Oh, you're probably a good friend still. Maybe a little gay. Is his hand on your dick?
Well, that's gay chicken. You grab each other's dicks, and the first one to get an erection.
Well, double Dutch rudder then.
Yeah.
So you both just... No, you're grabbing a wrist.
You're grabbing a wrist. So
it ain't
okay.
gay. No, you're just grabbing his wrist.
Josh said
your hand's still on your dick.
Josh said it's not gay when you're underway.
There you go, see? If you got boot bands on, it ain't gay. You can do whatever the fuck you want if you got boot bands on.
Josh said that about going to the mortar pit in the brown panties. He got dared to.
I don't know anything about that.
You got to listen to the other podcast. If you don't know who Josh is, go back to episode 1. You'll love it.
Yeah.
If we get any viewers off this, like we're gonna have to bring him back to like try to keep climbing again because we were climbing until the farmer and then we're like back to zero. We need to fucking
dip down.
We need to step this shit.
Me and him will come in and like I said, I don't have a lot of like crazy stories, but
you don't have to have a lot of crazy stories.
But yeah, he was telling you about the car wash in boot camp.
Yeah.
And it is, dude. I mean, it's nut to butt. I mean, dude, it's just fucking dick and balls to ass cheeks, dude, all through that fucking shower. And then if the dude's shower shoe breaks, oh, God, dude, traffic jam. So you just, yeah, he'll know about that, shower shoes and shit.
Yeah, and he said the one camp didn't have very good drains, so they had to double up on their shower shoes, get you out of the water so that your foot fungus didn't grow.
Probably. I don't know. I think the Marine Corps has got a little bit better bases than the Army.
Well, I'm not gonna lie though, you came in a decade after.
Yeah.
I mean,
there had to have been some improvements.
Yeah, you hope there was improvements.
Well, you know what military grade is. You see that shit all the time. Those new Fords are
Everything's military
grade.
so it means the cheapest thing they could find.
It's terrible. Anybody says military grade, oh, it's military grade. That's bad.
That means it's not worth a
It's just
fuck.
cheap shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck no.
That's why they run Detroit. It's like everything's a Detroit.
You seen them fucking Fords just crumple like pop cans.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, they look nice.
Right.
No.
Oh, Josh said 29 Palms, bitch.
Has he been there?
I don't know. He's texting me.
I think it used to belong to the Army or something.
See, we're supposed to have a chat screen up here.
Yeah.
The problem is we can't figure out why the fuck that won't work. So Josh was trying to comment live stream, and we were going to have it try to flow through here. Problem is, yeah, but we can't. I can't get it to pull up on there.
Can't you?
No, because it won't. Something doesn't correlate. I was going to hook my phone to it and just have my phone feed it, because my phone will, but do I need you guys seeing all my nudie pics?
Yours or somebody else's?
Do you think I get nudie pics from anybody else?
I think you might take your own nudie pics. I don't fucking know. Yeah, I mean, I love me folder on there. You having a good dick day, you take a fucking picture.
No, I had some girl try to blackmail me with that once, so I quit doing that. She's like, if you don't give me $500, and I was like, block?
Send it out.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
Free advertising, bitch.
I'm like, hey, fuck
Let
it.
them know.
Oh, it was terrible.
Oh,
No, I'm not even gonna get into it.
it was cold outside.
No, I had my glasses on and shit. Like, I just woke up. It's like, it was a video. It wasn't a picture. It was a video. Hey, I didn't care, man.
Do you think, dude?
You're lonely, a little desperate.
Free
like,
advertising.
This is like back in high school. I was like, hey, I'm underage. And she's like, I don't care. I was like, okay, I guess you can go to prison then, bitch.
$500.
Fucking blocked that bitch and never heard from her again. She's probably listening going, wait a minute. Can I get more than $500?
He's got his own business now. I want 1,000.
I want 1,000.
I want 1,000. Yeah, fuck.
All right.
Yeah, we should do like Josh, just to, because the Army, I mean, they're not the same, obviously, but they're not, I don't feel like they're as different as everybody thinks they are.
Right.
Because I was on Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri for MP school, and it's just the same shit, you know.
Do you remember the base with the grass?
They all got grass, except for
No, no,
29
no.
Palms.
You said you told me a story. I don't know how you don't remember this shit because it seemed pretty impactful at the time. You said that you had to walk on the sidewalks. You weren't allowed to deviate straight lines everywhere.
General's lawn.
Yes.
That's anywhere.
So, but
that cocksucker don't mow his own grass. But God forbid you step on it.
But you said when you got to one of the other bases, you took off your shoes, you laid in the grass, and it was like freedom.
Had to have been Fort Leonard Wood. Oh, no, it would have been Lackland. Because nobody cares if you walk on the grass in Lackland. It's fucking grass. You're supposed to walk on it. It's not, you know what I mean?
Right.
I had to have been Lackland.
But I just
They were so
remember
fucking cool down there.
I remember talking to you at the time, though. It was like, straight lines, stress to the max.
Oh, it's a big deal. Yeah. God
Everyone-
forbid you step on that grass.
Right.
They just pop out of nowhere and come yell at you, you know?
But I just remember your mental state. You said that, but then when you went to the base where you could walk on the grass,
Yeah.
it was like
Lackland.
freedom. It was like being released from.
Just that little fucking sliver.
Right.
You know? It's grass. What are you fucking... It looks like shit. What are you freaking out about it? It's just... There's certain things you miss about being in, and then, like I miss the people. Met a lot of really cool dudes. A couple good females, A lot of good memories, but there's just a lot of bullshit. Just stupid. And you just, you're in at the time you got to do what you're fucking told, but it's just like, why? Why do I have another grown-ass dude coming in my fucking room checking for dust? Oh, there's dust on the fucking the top side of your fan. Like, and?
Like you said, it's the building just trying to push you to a point to...
Oh, this is after. This is fucking...
No, but they want to uphold you, right? They want to keep you like... But like I said, it's all a mental game, though.
I think they're just out there to fuck with you because there's nothing better to do on a Thursday night. Thursday night's field day. Everybody cleans your rooms, and then people come look through them Friday morning. higher ups come looking, and it's for a reason because you got some people that just fucking there's cum stains all over these anime pillows and fucking pizza boxes and shit, and so there's some people that live like that,
right?
And they just fucking pizza box stacked up and just.
I live with one.
Clean.
He doesn't wash his socks. He just buys new ones.
Fucking anime pillows.
No, he just got anime socks. He just has to buy new ones every time.
Fucking socks are solid up there.
Yeah, Josh said field days were bullshit.
Yeah, they were. That's why everybody was getting married to like strippers and just random bitches out in town, fake gay marriages, so you could get out of the barracks. So you could go.
But I mean, it's like the fear factor though. To keep you fearing the guy to come in and see if there's dust anywhere. If something happens, it keeps you like in line. Right?
It was health. It was like health and comfort, pretty much. Like to make sure you're not living in squalor, and that you're keeping your room tidy.
Right.
But some of it got excess where if you're fucking the bottom corner of your bed wasn't at a perfect 45-degree angle, then oh god, or you had fucking shoes out or dust behind your fucking toilet,
Right.
Yeah, you had to
like
have
it's
shit
excessive.
spotless.
Yeah.
To the point where it's like you got nothing better to do,
Kind of a mental.
Then when you pick more up rank up, then they ease off. They don't really fucking come check your room. Might come in once a week, once a month on a field day and be all right, cool, your shit's clean. Mine was always clean because I never fucking lived there.
I just want to take some pictures.
Yeah. That's that fucking anime kid, dude. So like I said, when you pick up more rank, you get to, they're not really checking your room. You kind of, depending on where you're at, you get to fucking go check their rooms. And like I said, there was cum stains. No, I just walked in like if your shit was clean enough, then that's good enough for me. I'm not. This is your space.
You were the guy that's like, I've been here before. I'm not going to be an asshole.
Yeah. Well, depending on who you were. Did I fuck with some people? Yeah, absolutely. There's a thing called Chinese Field Day, and that's where we make you take all your shit out of your fucking room. It got done to me like the first week when I showed up to Camp Pendleton. All of our shit was out of the room. I mean, we didn't have nothing. I had a fucking couple bags, of clothes, but all of our shit. I mean, the furniture, everything, the little piece of carpet we had, all of that shit was out. And I lived on the second deck, so all my shit I had to take down, rearrange my room out there, and then. But these barracks were fucking ancient, so it's like, why are we doing this?
Right.
He's like, oh, this there's a crack in this. Yeah, this fucking furniture's like 60 years old. But
that's what Josh said, that they trust you guys with multi-million-dollar vehicles, but wouldn't let you have a hot plate.
God forbid you have trash in your trash can.
Right.
Like
you
when
have
it's
a candle.
intended.
Right.
Yeah.
You're trying to cover up the cum smell in the barracks, and you're in trouble for a candle.
Is that a fucking toaster? Yeah, I like Pop-Tarts, dude. Oh, you can't have that in here. You're going to burn the barracks down. Okay. All right. It's a fucking toaster, dude.
They're like, is that a life-saving device? And Josh told us that he ripped out the scrubber out of his M88, put an inverter and a microwave so he could have Hot Pockets.
No shit.
He was going to die comfortable.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
He was not going to lose his Hot Pockets.
Yeah. Well, I fucked some Hot Pockets up too, but shit. How
did that work? If you got hungry and you needed like a midnight snack?
Where?
I mean, if you're in your barracks and there's no way to cook anything, what did you do?
Oh, well, some of them had... you're supposed to go to the chow hall. They give you the kind of like a stipend. You get a meal card. You go to the chow hall. You show them your meal card, and you get to eat the. It's just fucking basic foods.
But I mean, if you didn't get,
you can go to the store. I mean, you can have snacks and shit in your room.
Gotcha.
But you couldn't have a hot plate. Everybody had a hot plate. Couldn't have pots and pans. Everybody had pots and pans. You just had to hide it
better than
on field day,
right?
Because if your shit was locked, they couldn't get in it. I mean, they could, but they're not gonna.
They didn't care enough to fucking check.
And so that was in the old barracks, and the rooms were facing shit. The rooms would face out, so there was a catwalk outside, and everybody's rooms faced out. And then you got into the newer barracks because they were renovating all the barracks, and the fucking rooms were facing inward in the hallway, and they were fucking nice. You had two coffin racks on one side. They popped up. You could stuff shit in them. They had drawers. You could stuff shit in them. And then there was like two small walk-in closets, and in between them there was a mini fridge and a microwave and like a little counter, and then the bathroom was a walk-in shower. I mean, they were nice fucking barracks. Right. No air conditioning, cheap motherfuckers. As if it doesn't get hot in Southern California. But they had a ceiling fan. I mean, they were nice fucking.
Nice.
Those ones were nice.
Right.
A lot fucking. I mean, they were brand new almost. Anything 10 years or newer in the Marine Corps is brand new.
Right.
So, but
did you ever see? Oh, I know Josh is listening. He's gonna. The fuck was that thing called? The Marines sold the Army.
That goat, right?
No,
the sheep.
The P. I think it was a P99.
P99.
What the fuck was that called? All right, Josh, I need you to tell me what that dozer thing was called. I'm going to show you an abortion that the Marines sold the Army, and this thing is great.
It's weird because we were usually getting the Army's hand-me-downs.
Oh, no, this is a fucking...
A bulldozer.
It's like it's a bulldozer scraper combo.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it was great. God, I hope he didn't quit listening.
Josh, what was the dozer?
God, what was that thing? We looked it up for him, and I can't remember what the hell it was called. I have fucking everything we looked up except for that thing. The M9 Ace. Look at that. He's still listening. Love you, Josh. Look at this fucking thing. Like I said, you got to listen to the first episode. It will fill you in on a lot of the gaps.
Okay.
There it is right there, going through some shit. Pull this up for everyone to see. Or just you, really. So you see this thing. It's a bulldozer that the Marines had built. And if this opens up, there's a belly in here. So it's like a scraper. I mean, you drive truck. You've been on dirt jobs. You know what the
Yeah.
So this thing is completely self-controlled by the track. So 290 miles of hydraulic line, all sorts of valving, some other bullshit. Josh said the most like inefficient thing he's ever fucking seen.
Looks like the killdozer that dude fucking welded up down there. That's what that looks like.
Yeah, see, so here's the blade, and that lifts up, becomes a scraper. And he said you can position it at any angle you need to do whatever you think you need to do with it. It's got an ejector like a scraper, all the bullshit.
We gave that to the Army?
They said you sold it to him. And he said that basically what they came up with, they called the pissed off porcupine position. You'd get this bowl, and you could mount guns around it, and then you could shoot from every angle.
Jesus. I've never even seen this thing.
Well, yeah, because he sold it to the Army.
Fuck. Just one or a bunch?
Well, I think the idea.
Somebody bought a lot of these.
Yeah, somebody got a fucking.
So who's the idiot then that bought all these fucking things?
Right there. See, they lifted the dozer blade. You know, I think someone watched Transformers and had a great idea, and it didn't end up well.
I mean, it looks cool.
Kind of.
Yeah, this one over here looks like the fucking killdozer.
Yeah.
That he welded himself in.
Well, more or less, that's kind of what it is.
Fuck.
I mean, it's military. And then I'll show you that. You seen an M88?
No.
See, in your time, you would have had the M88 Hercules. I learned a lot from Josh. M88 recovery vehicle. This is what Josh ran.
No. I've never seen those.
Have you not seen these?
Bro, I was an MP. We didn't have none of this shit. What was Josh?
First Armored Division. He was a Pogue.
So you weren't a what are they? It's something with an E. Fucking, they got a their emblem's a castle.
What do you say? Call it the E4 Mafia?
No, that's corporals or if he was in the Army, he knows the sham shield and all that shit. Shamming, it's when we call it skating, they call it shamming. Just when you're fucking getting out of working parties. No.
See, there's the Hercules. See, the Hercules was armored.
What the
they
fuck
have the
is-
shields on the side.
It starts with an E. It's like a whole fucking
Josh was one ID.
one ID. See, I don't know. They're different
He was,
numbers.
He was QRF too, so he was the recovery team.
Okay.
So he talked about when the Marines had this is on the podcast. The Marines, they all are yelling black. What was the other one?
Say young and black?
No, he said they were yelling they were black. They're out of ammo. Winchester, was it the other one?
I thought they were all young and black.
No,
damn. Good for you, Josh.
So then, they go prep. They get in their M88. They go out there and they have to recover this vehicle for this high up whatever motherfucker. It's got magnesium wheels on it. So they're just shooting off into the dark or, nobody knows what the fuck's going on. Josh hooks up to it. It's a fucking tank, basically. I mean, basically a tank,
Yeah,
I
that
think,
thing.
pulling a pickup. The pickup's in park still, more or less, just to give a reference for anybody. Hey, drug that fucker down to the magnesium wheels, drops it off at the Marine base on fire. Says fuck it. Unhooks, turns around and leaves.
Hey, you got your shit back.
Like, there's more to this. Winchester, that's what it was, Winchester.
Engineers. They're called engineers.
Engineers?
Yeah. Where's the Allen wrench thing with all the different sizes? What do you need a fucking Allen wrench for?
That your wife?
Yeah, what do you need an Allen wrench for at 7 o'clock at night?
She's building a crib for your second child.
The hell she is.
That's the difference between the M88 and the Hercules. So you get this one, see how the tracks are all exposed? And then this one has the armor on the sides. Yeah, so you weren't around for the redneck armor then, were you?
No.
God,
I'll show you what we drove. It was there was two of them. There was an MRAP and a Mat V. And the MRAP, you just type in Cougar, MRAP Cougar.
Right, because that's gonna fucking not pull up some weird shit.
No, not on. If you put MRAP in, but well, you know what? Fuck, who knows what it is now? MRAP, there it is, Cougar down at the bottom.
We're hoping. Oh, what the fuck? My dad's got a loader with those wheels on it. Actually, it's not a loader; it's a tool handler. Cougar. I guess you can buy those wheels and they mill out the hubs, put them on loaders. They're really fucking handy.
No shit, huh?
Yep. Oh, you got one of those?
No, it had fucking. It was dual axle in the back. So it was like a
tandem.
It held like six people in the back.
Right there.
Two up front. Yeah.
6x6 MRAP.
Yeah, one up in the turd. Obviously, that thing was just a fucking turd. It was like a Peterbilt, dude. This gutless turd didn't fucking go nowhere. So I drove one of those for a little bit if we had to like move a bunch of people. And then if you type in a Mat V, it's like a fucking bitchin' ass Jeep looking.
A what?
Mat V, M-A, TV. Yeah, just put Mat V. Those things. Now those were fucking cool.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
Those would shit and get. And then I had a mine roll on the front of mine, and it was you could steer with a joystick, so it was like fucking 10 or 12 tires, and it was hydraulic. So you could get in some hairy ass hairpin turns with that thing.
What'd you call it? A mine roller?
Yeah, mine roller. Yeah, that thing.
That's badass.
And them spotlights on there were bright as shit too. So, and like I said, you could control it inside the cab, little joystick, and it would you could pretty much turn however you needed it to go. But
right.
The design was that would run over the
hopefully blow it up.
Pressure plate.
Yeah.
And then it would go. But they got fucking smart, so they'd pace. They would they were like, most of the time it was like pressure plates. They'd set the pressure plate here, but the actual charge wasn't, 10 paces back. And then it would hit the fucking truck, and then that would fuck people up. But
so they got smart and realized that.
Yeah.
So basically, if you don't know what a mine roller is, it looks like the packer on the back of a scraper with some other additional shit.
A lot of lights. Bunch of fucking wheels, and it just, if it gets blown up, it just springs up and then comes back down.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And
like I said,
and they got smart too and started putting V-shaped holes on these trucks. So if you did run over something and blow it, just fucking shoot it that way. But
directional it kind of.
Yeah. They're idiot savants over in that country. They're just, bare minimum intelligence, but when it comes to making bombs and shit, I don't know where they're fucking learning it, who's teaching them, but they make their HME homemade explosives. It's pretty powerful shit.
So I got two messages. One says, "I'm not going to cuddle you tonight."
Fuck you.
Paraphrasing from the Muffin Man.
What are you going to do if a fucking beautiful, sexy, grown-ass naked dude's in your bed tonight when you get home?
I'm not that big compared to him, though.
I'm bigger than him.
Well, hey, you?
Yeah.
Well, he can't say no to you because you're stronger than him.
I'm already up there.
Well,
are you going to sleep the floor?
And you're bigger than him. You're stronger.
I think I'm fatter too, so
that's
I got more fucking belly weight going.
You know why Brian's getting laid tonight?
Because I'm here.
Because you're bigger than him.
That's right. Yeah. Because I said so.
All right. So here's
I'm kidding, Brian.
Your wife would kill you.
I don't know if she'd kill me.
You'd have to be here a while.
A little interested.
So
where are you guys recovering at, anyways?
Who?
Oh, Brian, how far out are you guys?
They're past Muscle Shell, Ingomar. You know where Ingomar is?
No. So
if you go up north, so you hit that town that nobody gives a fuck about, so nobody knows the name. And then you keep going north, and you hit like another little town that nobody fucking cares about. And then you go a little more north.
Never even heard of Ingomar.
Ingo. Hey, we'll look it up on the map. Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
So me and Brian are trying to buy one of these right now. Josh told us about him, and he told us the website to buy them off of.
Super het.
Yeah, why the fuck didn't it fucking search? Come on. What the hell?
You're on images?
Yeah, but it should have pulled up the... This thing is dumb. I hate computers. Okay, well. Why does the space matter?
Oh, that's fucking cool.
Have you seen one of these?
That's Oshkosh, isn't it?
Yep, Oshkosh. So
Fuck yeah.
This one is Detroit. It's a 12V.
Oh, it fucking says it right there.
What? Oh, yeah. But it's a Detroit because the hood's different. Doesn't say Oshkosh on it.
Okay.
And then they have a C18 Cat one also. So this one I was told you can get for like 10 grand now at an auction.
That's nothing.
And hey, what do you think? And what I'm going to do with it is start a recovery. Not just recover anything. We're going to recover shit that nobody else wants to recover.
That's what that fucking them Diesel Dave, those two, they're both named fucking Dave. They had that show.
Yep.
That's what he's always doing.
I really
peep his fucking videos sometimes, but
I really want one of these trailers. You can recover fucking almost anything with that setup right there.
is that 5, 6 axles?
Oh no, they're hydraulically. They're 8-tire axles. So a dual set, right?
Yeah.
They're a quad set, more or less. To just simplify it.
You better win the lottery if you're going to be buying something and you have to replace these tires. 8 tires per axle.
Yeah, and there's fucking 6 of them. 5, 6.
Yeah, that's what them fucking diesel dudes are doing. Going out and recovering old backhoes and bulldozers way out in fucking Utah somewhere.
Well, we have to give a shout out to Josh and his family for hopefully they win the volleyball tournament. Way to go. Hope you guys win. They have to leave. They can't.
Who's playing?
His daughter.
What school she go to?
I'm not going to call that out on the fucking internet.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. But if we're shouting them out, yeah, I hope you guys win.
Yeah.
There's a volleyball game going on tonight?
Oh, my
it's
God.
Friday.
It's fucking kids game, bud. This isn't college.
I ain't going for the women.
I'm not gonna lie, but if we had like some college softball going on tonight, I'd probably put it up on the TV. We could hang out, have a couple beers.
Lesbians. Hey, good luck on your volleyball. Josh, I hope to meet you. And the other one's name's Tim.
Yep, Tim.
Tim, I'll meet you.
They're in Pompey's. They're almost back. If we kill another 30 minutes, they'll probably be back.
Okay, good. Time to snuggle.
Time to snuggle.
Yeah.
So this is what me and the Muffin are trying to invest in right now.
Why do you call him the Muffin Man?
Honestly, I don't know. He fucking typed it into his Warzone Call of Duty. That's his name.
You guys play that?
Yeah. He forgot the N though, so it's Muffy Man. So it's stuck. Did you not see my fucking
What'd
name?
you go to fucking Skyview? You can't spell?
Yeah, he went to Broadview. There's only one. It's K through 12. There's one classroom. Like they have,
Just small.
Yeah,
small shit.
Yep.
Oh.
Tiny farm town. Fucking just, how it is.
Huh. Yeah, that would be badass. Mm-hmm. Type in LVSR.
LVSR?
I want to say that's fucking what it is.
Tells an LVSR.
It depends what's going to pop up. Yeah, so they had those over. We didn't have them, but that's what they bring us fucking mail. And then that Connex box on the back was like a little PX.
Oh, yep.
And so you could go in and people were always buying like protein powder and all this other shit. And me and fucking Buddy Brown were just buying all the Copenhagen.
Just buying all the Copenhagen.
We didn't know fucking protein powder, none of that shit.
So here's a recovery one. It's got a big ass adjustable boom, more or less like a tow truck. It's a twin steer, tri-drive, cab over looking thing. So these are the
I want to say they're amphibious too. Like you can dive pretty deep in the fucking water with these.
Right. I noticed a lot of these when they're Oshkosh as well. The lowboy ones, they use to move tanks, but the fucker sits like 18 feet off the ground to top a tank. But they take them over some shit, drag them through shit. They don't give a fuck. These dudes fucking right here. See the fifth wheel plate?
Yeah.
Yeah, they hook up to these fucking like oil field lowboy kind of things right here. And they fucking load a tank on there and just fucking drag it through whatever the fuck they want. I want one of those too, but I feel like they're a lot more expensive than a super hit.
I don't even know where the hell you fucking buy one of these.
Josh knows. He texted me the website. It's like, I have it in my phone. It's something gov.net.
Huh.
Like Gov Planet auction site, whatever,
I think the other one would be cooler. I'm just saying, I remember thinking about it and was trying to figure out if it was LVSR or LSVR. Or
There's a lowboy. There's all the configurations.
Yeah. There's a 7-ton too. Those are pretty nice. What?
Oh, Tim's like, they're going to look at your search history and wonder what the fuck you guys are trying to do. Well, we're trying to start an army.
Yeah.
We've got enough retired war vets that we're trying to start our own branch.
That thing on the far left's a 7-ton. It's just a fucking...
What's the difference between that?
Semi-truck. It's just lifted.
What's the difference between that and a deuce and a half?
I think deuce and a half's like the predecessor
Oh, gotcha.
to the 7-ton. I don't know for sure.
I just call it a douche because if you own one, you're usually a douche and you think you're cool as fucking. I got a douche and a half. And
Do they
you're like,
have them up here?
Oh,
I
yes,
guess they would.
They're fucking cheap.
Old. They're old though.
Yeah, no, the old ones. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
like, I swear, like the ones are like $3,500. You can have one. You're like, wait a minute. Hey, where you live, you might need it now
I
to get out.
didn't win that much money last night at the casino, but now those were fucking. They just use those for troop transport. You'd stuff fucking like 80 dudes in the back of one of those.
Right.
Maybe not 80, but it felt like fucking 80.
I'm not gonna lie, we forgot to shout out the Marine's birthday. Happy birthday!
Hey, appreciate that.
Way to go, guys!
And today's fucking Veterans Day. Josh, I hope you went and got your free meals somewhere. That's what you're into.
Hey, he probably did.
They do. It's a big fucking
Did you?
thing. No, I didn't leave the house, dude.
Really?
I was too hungover. I don't think I left the house till fucking.
You didn't get a free meal on
No, I
Veterans
didn't.
Day at all? You didn't get free beer?
I didn't go anywhere. Oh, that's a lie. I went and got something notarized, but I'm selling the Hungary.
Where are you at right now?
Oh, I did. Yeah, I'm sorry. Jesus. I did get free pizza. Yeah, I completely forgot. No, I thought you were asking if I went to like a restaurant. No, I got free pizza.
When you said you didn't get anything and you didn't leave your house, I was trying to like lead you into.
I got Pizza Hut upstairs and then kind of like a half reach around before we got down the stairs. I almost fell, so he grabbed me by my dick. So.
Oh, man, this fucking guy. Oh, here we go. There you go, right there. That's you. That's
No,
you
it
in that
ain't.
shirt. They sell a shirt that says LVSR.
I don't think I've ever looked like that.
I don't know. You
I was a fucking beanpole in high school, and then I was fucking in pretty good shape throughout the Marine Corps, and then I got out, and I had, like I said, 3 months of just free whatever the fuck I wanted when I was in Texas. And the food down there, Jesus, dude. There's actually there's a new place out here on the West End. It's called Carver's.
Yep.
But have you been to Brazilian Steakhouse?
Don't even. Have you met my family? We're all fucking fat.
I get stiff just thinking about it.
But the last one that was here was garbage.
terrible.
Oh, it's terrible.
But there's the same server that worked at that other one. He's back there too. I haven't gone to it yet. We're waiting for it to fucking sizzle down. There's a Chick-fil-A coming too.
Yep, I knew about that.
That's gonna be they picked the shittiest spot. They should have took over that stupid fucking rich white person store that was across the street, the Pottery Barn or whatever.
Yep.
Poles and things, whatever. They should have took that fucking building. Why would you put it in the parking lot of a gym?
Because you're going to go to the gym and you're going to feel good about yourself. And guess what you're going to do?
I'm going
to go fucking eat some chicken.
I'll text Shane. Hey, I'm at the gym. I'm at the Planet on the West End. How are you? Nah,
Pigging out at Chick-fil-A.
I'm at Chick-fil-A. I'm drinking Chick-fil-A sauce by the gallon.
Oh, God. So here's you know what? Let's fucking try something real quick. We're here. We fucking don't care. We've got
a phone into it.
Yeah, we got a shout out to the guy coming on. Maybe not next week, the week after. He's called Fergalicious.
Ooh,
he works.
So you got to come up with like a code name or something.
No, you're just a Buckster.
That's just Buck Nasty. It's been that way.
Buck
since
Nasty
probably
works.
I don't know, 8th grade.
I've known Cody Buck since I met him because of my late brother in high school. They picked on me. They were mean.
We didn't pick on you. You and Riley were always the smart ones.
You guys were
and Trevor
dicks.
were always getting in trouble.
Yeah, but you were dicks.
I don't remember being a dick.
I do.
No, yeah, you and Riley always had. You guys always had like straight A's and shit.
Straight A's and shit.
No, you did. Yeah, I remember that because me and Trevin would come back, or we had like a C or a couple C pluses, and
so this is that recovery that the muffin was on. I was able to pull this up with my phone. There's the
just
truck.
way back, fucking.
Oh, they're in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Holy shit!
If you have any more pictures, Tim or Muff, send them to me. I got my phone hooked to the TV. We're putting them on display. Yeah, so that guy must have. Judging by the pictures, he missed a road.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like. Well, obviously you came from fucking this way. Like you come around that corner and fucking.
Yeah. So and then we got. There's them tipped back over.
Buddy.
Oh, there's Tim in his work apparel. It's hard to see. This is shitty quality. He took the picture with a potato.
Yeah. What do you got, an Android? I'm just kidding. I can't. Yeah, that's fucking nasty.
So there's Muffy's truck that he drives for them. Right there.
Damn.
Fucking Intertractional.
Intertractional.
Whoever took these pictures, fucking terrible job, by the way. Congratulations.
He's on a flip phone or what, guys?
I fucking a potato. I'm telling you, it's a potato. Look at this. I did not know I could do this.
You'd be down here tugging your fucking puds.
Oh, it's going to be great. Picture quality is fucking terrible, though. You'll be able to tell who's the dude and who's the girl.
But like how it used to be. People used to beat off the fucking magazines. Or static porn, on HBO at the middle of the night.
Static porn. Oh, the Skin to the Max?
Whatever, just chat, yeah.
Yeah.
They weren't really fucking, but...
Trevor, they used to like slip a nipple every now and then and get away with it. Yep, Skin to the Max. I remember that. Everyone would go to bed, and it's one of the free channels. Oh, God, that's good.
I did get fed today. I did get a free meal.
Yeah, you did.
I did. I'm sorry.
I don't want to be disrespected like that again.
You can just... Obviously, early set Alzheimer's.
And you got a free hat. You can't even complain about that.
Absolutely.
BWFC, because we fucking can. Cody's one of the people that probably, I want to say, gave me the inspiration for that.
How's that?
Because actually, you're one of the people that was always like positive in my life.
Really?
Well, you're always like, hey, man, fuck it. Like, if you're going to do it, do it.
30 seconds ago, you just called me a dick. Now I'm positive, dude?
I didn't say you were nice positive.
I don't think I sugarcoated shit.
No.
It's more like, hey, I don't know.
You were one of those people, though. You were like, hey, man, like the Marines is like, hey, I thought about joining. What do you think? And you're like, do it or don't. Fucking go. It's up to you.
Nut up or shut up. Just fucking.
Yeah, it's up to you. And then you said, but by the way, I would never tell you to join the Marines.
Yeah, I don't want that on my conscience. Air Force. Go to Air Force. If I could go back in time, I probably would have joined the Air Force, but
no,
I would have been stationed like fucking Italy, or I'd have kids in Romania, Estonia, dude. This shit.
Been fucking everything.
I mean, it didn't change. Just the location would have changed. Anything with a pulse.
Anything with a pulse. Pulse on a skirt. What about a donkey?
No, it's a little too tall. A little too tall for it.
You can get a step stool.
I don't want to get kicked. I'm too tall for the donkey.
Oh, I got you.
You know?
Yep. Well, no, I don't know. They said that they're pretty docile. All the Iraqis do it.
I don't want him laughing at me.
I don't want to laugh at him.
Pull my pants down. He starts laughing. Yeah.
So we were talking at dinner. So Smoke the donkey.
You just pull him up.
Yeah,
there's got to be pictures of him.
There's pictures. He looks like a fucking donkey. What more could he be? Anyways, back to Josh's story about the donkey getting #MeToo'd. We ran some research. There is a chance that this donkey is that donkey. Problem was, he was exported from Afghanistan to Omaha, Nebraska before Cody ever made it to war.
This fucker's kissing him.
Yeah, he's a support animal.
And that's not Marine Corps times. That ain't our fucking...
Hey, don't look at me.
That's an Afghan dude or an Iraqi.
This guy is?
He's one of them.
Oh, he's getting ready to #me that donkey again. You know he's going to.
He just tongue fucked that nostril.
Smoke the donkey, the evil horse. New England style.
Oh, they got a beer out for him now.
Yes, they do.
Holy shit.
Smoke the donkey.
I mean, he's pretty, but...
A Marine's unlikely friend.
God, he looks like he's been fucked and he's just tired of it. Look at his face down here. He's just...
Now, I'm not going to lie, though. If this Kate Folsom, I think she's the author, if she... Right, Smoke steals all of our hearts. Gary Sinise.
That dude, yeah, fucking Lieutenant Dan.
If all I know is, if you found out this donkey was molested and then saved and exported to America, and you wrote a book on it, are you going to talk about that, or are you going to try to, play it down? You know what I mean?
You want to take credit for it? This donkey just got raped.
So what do you think the Marines did to that donkey?
Unspeakable things. Nothing you're going to find in that book.
Because I know when the Army had him, Josh said they painted a big blue 1 on him to mark the Army's first 1ED, 1ID. Okay. So, but when the Marines took him, they'd paint a red 1 because that was the fucking Marines, right?
He got fucked. Both bases. I guarantee it, dude. You're over there 7 months. And the Army does more.
Yeah, he was over there for 12.
So he did. Yeah, the Army does fucking 9. They're over there forever. We get 7 months, and then they fucking switch us out.
I got you.
But they probably did more damage in the 7 months being on the Marine Corps base than they did them 12 months too. But yeah,
no. Josh did all sorts of damage. They stole all sorts of shit.
No, I'm talking about to the donkey.
Oh, to the donkey?
Oh, yeah, dude. It's take what you want.
Yeah.
I stole a blanket and some other shit.
No, Josh was stealing vehicles.
How are you getting those back, Josh?
No, you got to listen, man. You got to listen to the first podcast. Dude, you're going to laugh at. I thought you listened to it already.
No, I listened to part of it, and I got sidetracked, probably drinking.
So this is a shout out to my mom if she's listening. She told me she made it to Josh started talking about skid steer guy, right? That was one of the guys he knows, skid steer guy. That was the first 5 minutes of the podcast. She said at that moment I knew it wasn't for me and I turned it off.
Oh.
We never even made it to the fucking rest of the podcast.
So she was, yeah.
You know my mom.
Hi, Becky.
Yeah. And you know Tanya.
Yeah, we used to give you and Trevin, and we didn't give Riley shit because he was too young. But we used to give you both shit about how hot your mom was. But if I'd have known that you had Aunt Tanya out there hiding, woo, God bless. I'm just giving you shit. She's very pretty, and she can fucking bake.
Which one?
Tanya.
Both of them.
Oh, I didn't know your mom baked.
Oh, she fucking cooks like crazy.
She made cupcakes like Tanya?
No, not like Tanya. Tanya can make a fucking cupcake.
Absolutely.
She made cupcakes for my wedding. We had cupcakes instead of a wedding cake.
I know. I had fucking 7 of them.
That's a good story.
I'm still fucking fighting off that weight. I think she had them at Riley's too.
Oh, look at that. We got another picture. This is all Tim working his magic.
Okay. Smoke the donkey. Poor guy.
I kind of want to read that book now, but I kind of don't.
You're not. It's probably all going to be good stuff.
Oh, yeah. It's not going to be the no donkeys were raped in the making of this book. Sorry. Me
any
too.
Orifice.
Hashtag
any hole
me
that
too.
donkey's got.
We got a video.
Fuck.
We got a video of them working.
You're out of context, dude. So out of fucking context. What do you mean you got a video of Smoke the donkey getting fucked? Okay.
No. So that's the international. He's got the big winches. I guess he could pull more than the rest of them. So they have Brian run him. He's got a little more counterweight. He kind of fucking anchors it down.
Balances out.
Tim's a pretty small dude. Tim's fucking tiny.
Oh.
He's tall, but he's like a spaghetti noodle. Like a wet spaghetti noodle. Oh, there's them pulling that truck out.
Pretty sunset.
Oh, God, that's beautiful sunset.
Aesthetics, I think, is what that word is.
I'm glad you guys made that instead of on the podcast tonight. That looks like the tender's truck down there. I don't know what he's doing. Probably nothing, but...
See, I like the Volvos. The Swedish meatballs. We got one at work, and it
meatballs.
pulls like a motherfucker, because IKEA is Swedish, and they have...
That's
just what I fucking call it.
I didn't know IKEA owned Volvo.
No, I don't think IKEA owns Volvo. But they're both from fucking Sweden, I think.
Do you have any clue?
I'm just going to go with it, and if fucking somebody wants to chime in and argue, I think Volvo's fucking Swedish or fucking Switzerland. One of them over there.
There's them big winches doing their job.
Yeah, that's a fucking big truck, too.
See, the quality on my phone... So the camera actually picks the TV up really well, but it looks like shit because we had to turn the brightness down for the camera. There's it on the side.
They've been out there all day.
Oh, yeah, they've fucking been dumb. Let's see this video. So we got them rolling this truck over. So you got the big winches up there. And then I think that's the tenders on the backside. Look at that fucker go. Oh, he's got his flashing lights on. Look at that.
I don't see no flares or triangles, so...
Well, they do whatever the fuck they want. Like, these guys aren't professional. They're going to roll up there sideways. They hit the brakes, slide the trucks into spot, and just fucking go to town.
I'm just talking shit on DOT because I get stuck. Every time I go to that scale, I get stuck with red light Rudy, and he just fucking green light, red light.
Boom. That was the softest rollover I've ever seen. They fucking shoved that load right through that wall. Look at that. Fucking garbage.
Damn.
I wouldn't have done it that way.
I saw a new Volvo truck like that. It don't have no mirrors. It's all cameras.
What?
No fucking mirrors on it.
How does that work?
It was lime green. I mean, you couldn't miss it.
How does that work?
I don't know. Like, I guess like those Teslas and all that shit, the big screens, and
Oh, God damn it.
there you go.
My fucking phone. This is why I don't like hooking it to the TV. Oh, God. Nope, I was going somewhere with the story, and then I got distracted by that video. Smoke the fucking donkey.
You want to read the book?
Not
I
really,
guarantee it's
though.
G-rated.
Oh, it's got to be G-rated.
Has to.
Who doesn't want to read a story about a wild ass that got saved from Afghanistan?
Donkey orgy or whatever.
And that Iraqi's going, and I hashtag me too, that wild ass.
Oh, yeah. He looked like he got fucked a lot.
Kissing it on the nose.
It's
Just
sad.
all the Marines are like, we haven't seen a woman in a while.
He was kissing them behind. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. There's no women over there.
No.
And then when they bring out the FET team, it's called the Female Engagement Team. They're I think they're women.
What are they? What Josh called them? Desert divas.
Deployment. They're like deployment fours.
So if they're a 10, oh, Josh was the red one. The Marines was the blue one. I got it backwards.
Yeah,
they
okay,
texted
blue
me.
one.
They already know. Fucking they're on it.
Yeah, deployment. It's a different scale. She might be fucking like a 6 or 7 Oconus back here in the States, but over there she might be a 10 or a 12. But these ones we had, they were just fucking.
Josh said a 3 in the States was a 10 in the state in the sand.
Anything over there.
Anything with a vagina.
I mean, you got no Wi-Fi, you got nothing.
And would you say that
pictures?
That it's not okay to be a gay Iraqi, but it's okay to screw men as an Iraqi?
I don't know about the Iraqis. I'm assuming it's the same thing, the culture, the whole Muslim thing. But yeah, you can fuck a dude, but you can't be gay. Because if you're gay, they'll fucking kill you, or they don't like you. But it's okay to. I mean, you'll see like over there. It's obviously different culture. You see dudes holding hands.
Right.
They'll kiss. They'll hug. They're just friends. A little too close for my comfort. But like. Yeah, you see them fucking holding hands, they'll kiss each other and shit like that, and it's normal to them. But if you're fucking gay, then it's not. But like to us, that's gay.
Right.
You're fucking gay. You're sucking anybody's dick up on post. That's gay.
Right.
But to them, it's not gay. But I don't know where they draw the line on what's gay and what's not gay. You got the dude's dick in your mouth. That's pretty fucking gay.
Not that we don't like gay people. You're just trying to determine.
You're sucking a shitty dick right now because it was just in your ass, and now that's gay, plain and simple. So, and they get mad when you catch them. Like you're supposed to be up here fucking keeping a watch, so somebody doesn't sneak on the base. We were in a COP. It's called a combat outpost. It was a little fucking. It was Coniston Castle, and it was a legit castle back in the day. But we had it half and half. It's a beard here. Half and half. Where we were on one side, we had electricity,
Right.
porta shitters, and then over there they had a radio tower, a little bit of electricity, and they would lead out, and there was a bazaar, which is just a market, wrapped around a bunch of storage sheds, and then just fucking stands and shit, and fuck where I was going. Yeah, so there was a post. We on the PAT, we could go over to their side. We would go over to their side, and because we had to fucking deal with them all the time. And then, but they couldn't come to our side. So there was Marines up in one post, sitting there watching the gate from the Afghan side to our side. But then there was post out there on the other side where the Afghans were supposed to be keeping watch. But they were up there fucking, I don't know, playing tummy touches or whatever, fucking each other. And you catch them all the time if they're doing that shit. And then they'd get pissed off at you if you caught them doing something. But like, dude, you motherfuckers are supposed to be watching out. But I think what it was is they were kind of, the AUP, was Afghan Uniformed Police, they were kind of involved with all the illegal activity because over there's not a lot of money. Poppy was the big thing. You grow fucking poppy, you go buy, score it, and then you'd harvest it, and it would turn into heroin. So that was a big fucking thing. Marijuana, obviously, they don't have any, I don't know if they have any strict laws on it, but everybody fucking grew marijuana. Everybody grew poppy. Because you gotta fucking make money to feed your family over there, and like I said, the poppy turns to heroin, and terrorists would be coming in getting heroin, make fucking money. So, but yeah, you'd catch them all the fucking time if they're doing that shit, and then like I said, they'd get mad at you, but it was like, dude, you're supposed to be keeping watch. You're not supposed to be fucking playing with your buddies. I don't know. And we had a couple kids. You give them like $20, they'd run out to the bazaar during the day. And they get you these things they're called baba cakes. Mm-hmm. It was like a Twinkie, but it was like a loaf Twinkie and had chocolate in it. Oh my fucking god, dude! You get a whole, give the kid like $20, you bring a whole scarf of them back.
Whole amazing. Scarf.
Yeah, Andy Wall is posh dude for friend. So Andy Wall would go out and get us fucking a bunch of baba cakes, and
they're not twist top.
They are. They're twist. What? Either way. He ended up running over an IED on his pedal bike, and it fucking blew. It was like a 20-pound charge. Blew up, and he got brought to us because we had Corman with us, the Navy docs. He had a fucking part of the bike frame up through his belly, through his lungs. He was fucking dead.
Right.
We weren't saving him. But they brought him in thinking we could do something. He's already fucking dead. Some of the village elders came in. They got fucking shot up. I don't know why. But it's all crooked over there and fucking... They're very proud of their country, but it's, I don't know how to describe it.
It's like weird as fuck.
It's just
like open corruptness instead of...
You can't get past, I don't know. The first time you see some dude sucking another dude's dick at night, you've been up all day, you went on 2 patrols, you came back, you're fucking tired. Rip It, Josh, right?
Yeah.
He should know all about Rip It's. That was the fucking...
Oh, he called him out on...
that was the lifeline over there. And he just fucking...
He said if you're a veteran...
pallets, dude, and just... That's what kept you going.
Rip
It's nicotine.
If you're a veteran, you know all about Rip It's.
Yeah, and they were good. They didn't taste bad. They were fucking good.
He said they were replaced with Red Bull?
Oh, I don't know.
Or he said if you don't Rip Its came out, I think, before Red Bull, though, but it was... He talked about it on the podcast. He brought those up.
Red Bull's been out since like the fucking
Don't
80s.
fucking ask me, man.
It's been out for a while.
Why do you get Rip Its instead of Red Bull, then?
It's the government. We're fucking cheap.
That's true.
They can't afford fucking Red Bulls. Rip Its were better anyway. You can get them at Big Lots.
Really?
You used to be able to.
I'm gonna have to look at these. I gotta see what these are.
Well, they used to have. They did have Red Bulls over there. They were in gold cans, and I think they had fucking nicotine in them.
Nicotine.
I think that's what it was, because they were like, "Hey, you guys can't have these," and it's like, why?
So the beer. When you guys got over there, did you have the Anheuser-Busch truck?
No beer.
No beer. Not
Yeah,
the NA beer?
On the way over there, you couldn't drink. On the way back, we came back through Leipzig, Germany, and you had to get 2 beers. But they had these things. They were Jack and Coke in a can, and you go 7 months without drinking, and you have 2 Jack and Cokes in a can. And I mean, I was fucked up. And then Trazodone, because it's a long fucking flight from Germany to Bangor, Maine.
Right.
So I think it was Trazodone, it was like a sleeping pill. So I had like fucking 2 or 3 of them because I was sitting next to Doc Harris, and he was like, "Hey, here you go. I got a bunch left over." I just like Tic Tacs it. I mean, probably like 4 or 5 Trazodone and fucking 2 Jack and Cokes in a can. I almost didn't make it back to the plane, dude. There was a bunch of us just trying to stammer up the stairs just to get back to our seats.
So like Ludes and Wolf of Wall Street.
It had to have been, dude.
Have you seen that movie?
Done. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So when he's trying to get to the Lambo,
Yeah,
he's taking too many Ludes.
We done here, but yeah. Somehow the stairs go from like 4 to 30.
Yeah,
that's what it was. Oh man,
that's awesome.
But I slept like a fucking baby. I had like 3 food trays stacked up on my tray by the time I woke up in Bangor, Maine.
And you're like, what the fuck happened?
I was out. Best lobster roll I ever had, Bangor, Maine. Smoked a donkey. I'm gonna have to fucking Google this up.
Fucking, we did. He's right there.
Yeah, but I might do some research on him.
Oh, you want to do some research on him? For watching. Look at that. We're one more than last time.
Smoked. Everybody's trying to chime in for the donkey show.
Everyone wants. Hey, you ain't gotta go to Mexico for the donkey show.
Fucking perverts. There was a lot of crazy shit over in Okinawa. You get buddies that'll come tell you about like banana shows and.
The fuck is that?
I guess she chops a banana up in her fucking vagina. I never went over there, but or she'd fucking launch ping pong balls out of her cooch, and people would catch them in their mouths and just like. I mean, I've done some nasty shit, dude. But I ain't gonna catch a fucking ping pong ball out of some lady's cooch. Yeah, I think she'd kegel a banana in her cooch and pop out slices. I don't know. You'd have to Google that too. Obviously not right now, but.
Yeah, I don't want to get completely flagged on this.
Donkey shows, ladies getting fucked by these, And then
there's some guy going, I was going to end it, but if you guys are going to start looking up banana shows, I guess I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer.
Yeah. All right. Subscribe.
I'll give you one more. We always have one random person. I never know who it is.
Oh.
Every time we do something, there's like people text us. We can account for most of our viewers because it's fucking 4. But there's always like the one random. Like,
hey, who's the random dude? Type your fucking name in. Just first. We don't need your last.
Just your first.
It's going to pop up.
It won't pop up. I told you that already, remember?
Oh, that's right. Or the Lady Boys.
Who the fuck are the Lady Boys? Oh, Bangkok?
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't know. And like I said, never went over there. I saw Titanic, and you couldn't pay me to get on a fucking boat, dude. To just go out and sit in the water.
I have a question.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You were looking for the Navy office when you stumbled into the Marines.
Yeah.
How was that going to work?
I walked in and I was like...
No. If you wouldn't get on a boat, what were you going to do in the Navy?
The Navy's not all boats. It's not like...
It kind of is.
There's more... The Navy has more fighter jets than the Air Force does.
But it's on a boat.
Sometimes. Well, you could be on a boat, but not always.
But the Navy is a whole...
But it's not just a boat. There's a fucking bunch of other shit.
Like what?
Like everything else. I mean, you got fucking... So, like, DebGru is they're like specialized canine. Like, they're not security forces, but...
Hold on. How much of this did you find out after serving, not before?
I had no idea about it.
You were just looking for an
It was
enlistment.
like 2008, 2009. There was no jobs because of Obama, right?
Right.
I was grounded because I didn't have a job. And so I was like, well, fuck it, dude. I'm not going to stay here. I got no drive. I got no work ethic. No, I'm being serious. Yeah, I know I fucking joke around a lot, but like I was being serious, dude. I had no work ethic. I didn't have shit for money saved up. I had no job. I was grounded. And so I was like, well, fuck this, dude. I'm not going to stay here. And it was was junior year. I think it was junior year summer. You couldn't fucking find a job. Now you drive down Main Street and it's help wanted on every fucking store. Any business has help wanted. So I borrowed my mom's car, drove down there. I talked to my cousin. He's like, yeah, I'm joining the Marine Corps, blah, blah, blah. He even fucking cut his hair in a high and tight before he left. And just, I mean, looked like a fucking, it's called a boot. When you first fucking get there, you're a fucking boot. You got the stupid haircut. You know you're new. You look fucking new. Everybody knows you're new. You just look like a fucking idiot. You look lost, you know.
Yeah.
And so he did. He tucked his shirt in. He was wearing Marine Corps shirts all the time, the lanyards, and he was just all dead set on it. Super gung-ho, super motivated. He got to boot camp, got fucking picked on, got washed back to the next cycle or the next, whatever platoon that whatever was going to graduate. And then he got out into the fleet and just got picked on his entire time. And so he did 4 years. I mean, he was the one that was like, I'm fucking staying in for 20. I'm going to be a sergeant major. This is my life.
Right.
He did 4. He got out, got tired of getting picked on, fucking left. Me, I was like, I really don't have a plan.
You're like, I was the one that bullied this dude into fucking.
I didn't even bully him. It was his idea to join the Marine Corps. And I was like, fuck it, dude. I'll join the Navy then.
Right.
But we're both going in the military. We need to get out of Billings. Or he's in Butte. And fuck, so he did 4 years, got out, and now he was hanging out for a couple years doing whatever, building fences in Butte. Now he's in the National Guard. He's like, I miss the structure. Well, you're not going to get that type of structure. You're going from fucking varsity to JV. No offense to anybody in the fucking National Guard. I mean, it's cool, but you're not.
If you have anyone,
you're not the big four. You know what I mean?
Well, Josh has a story about the Florida National Guard as well on our podcast.
I'll listen to that. So he's in the National Guard now. He's with COVID spiking back up. I think if that's the thing still.
I have no idea.
They had him on. They had him sitting there for like 2 months, not training. Couldn't have his phone. Dude's 30. Can't have his phone. He already did, the toughest boot camp there is, and now he's doing. I think he's doing it for the money and just for college and shit like that. But you already had that. Either way, whatever his fucking thought process is. I already forgot where I was going, but yeah. So he's in. Oh, okay. So it was fucking 2008, 2009. No jobs. They're all fucking down there. I think it goes like Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, Army. They're all pretty much fucking connected right there by TJ Maxx. And so I found the first parking spot I could find, and it was right there. Eagle Globe and Anchor was on the door, and I was like, I'm just going to go ask the guy real quick, hey, I don't feel like looking. This is already weird to me. Walked in, and I was like, God damn it, dude. He's like, well, yeah, I don't think you could handle it. And then he laid out all these cards, and he was like, pick out what's important. I was there for like a fucking hour.
Me too.
I just like, dude, just tell me where the fucking Navy office is at. Suckered me in. But he really did. But he was cool about it. His name was Sergeant Kalina.
Oh, yeah, I met him.
He's like, yeah, I don't know if you could handle it.
Yep, I know Sergeant.
Super cool dude.
He wouldn't know me, but I know him because Sergeant. Actually, it's not Sergeant. I can't remember what he's called, but it was Dwight Smith. He was. I think he rolled in right after you would have went out, or right after you would have been signed. He rolls in, right, comes to school, same thing. He's like, you want to be part of the Marines? And I was like, on it, same thing. I'm like, hey man, home life sucks. I hate everything. I fucking what worse could happen than going overseas and ending it? Like, I mean, honestly, I hate to say it, but
no, I mean that's the mentality you get into. It's like, I'm ready to die. Let's fucking do it.
Or not. You like you said, don't want to die, but do I really care about living?
Oh, but yeah, that seems kind of morbid too. But it's more like, hey, I signed up for this.
Right, like I know what the costs are.
If it happens, it fucking happens.
Yeah. So I roll in there, I do the little card test, like you said. Pass that fucking test. Pulls my ASVABs. ASVABs are too high. And he tells me, if you're going to be infantry, we probably won't sign you because most people that want to be infantry want to kill people.
Yeah.
And if you're going over there right now in the hopes of killing people, you've got something mentally wrong and we don't want that. I was like, what do I got to do then?
Started getting soft is what happened.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So he's like, I was like, what do I got to do then? He's like, well, with your ASVAB scores, you could do this. I was like, dude, I don't want to join the Marines to sit in a fucking office.
Intelligence and shit.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yours was too high. Mine was too low.
I was too high. They didn't want me to fucking. I wasn't allowed to do anything that put me in harm's way.
I got a 53. you take it when you're a sophomore, you're not paying attention to that.
What do you mean?
I was thinking about pussy. I wasn't thinking about ASVAB. I was like C, D, C.
Every test to me was a challenge, and I was going to overcome that fucking challenge.
Good for you.
Hey,
I didn't know what it would have led to.
I got like a 99 out of 100.
Jesus, dude. Yeah, 53.
53.
I don't even know how I got military police. There had to be. You have to. I would assume you'd have to get 75 or higher to be a cop. But
Well, you're not a slick sleeve, though. So, see, Josh talks about slick sleeves. The MPs in the states that have never seen active duty.
yeah,
The guys that are going to tell the dudes that have been through shit, hey, you can't act like that. And Josh is like, you're going to tell me that I can't fucking...
your license or your registration's expired. Fuck
Yeah.
you, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, you can't be on base without your ID. And they're like, sure. I got a button for that, too.
Sure.
Sure.
Nope, so I talked to that guy. I was in there, I think Kalina, that was his name, you said?
Yeah, Kalina.
Because he was the one, I was in there for like, I went in there every day.
And there was that Hawaiian dude, Staff Sergeant Palakiko.
I don't know that one.
He was cool. He was always doing the chakas to everybody.
Oh, the one, Kalina was the one with the cigar, right?
Yeah, he smoked like a fucking chimney, dude.
He was the one that put the cigar in backwards on accident and ate the ash.
I don't know. If
He wasn't going to fucking admit it, though. Like
Holeen, did you see Holeen? He had glasses. He'd have been there. He'd have been there after.
Maybe, I don't know.
He put Dawson through. Well, I saw his ass at fucking Costco. He was working behind the counter, and I just fucking was like, "Oh, there's Baby Dick Holeen right there."
Baby Dick.
Because we did a swim qual thing, whatever. You know, everybody just gets down, and I fucking get down, change, whatever, start picking my shit, and I turned, and then all of a sudden I was like, "Oh fuck, dude!" It looked like a fucking mole hiding between pubic hair. I mean, I was like, "Jesus Christ, that water's not that cold, dude."
You sure?
So we called him Baby Dick Holeen for the longest time, and
Oh, God.
yeah, I saw that beady ad fuck at Costco, and I was like, tried telling Shay. She's like, I don't know.
Didn't get it.
I don't know who that is. That's Baby Dick Holeen. That's him right there. He's famous.
He's famous.
Oh,
No, my grandma had gotten sick right before I signed the papers.
bad.
Yep. So, Cody knows her. So,
Did I ever tell you the fucking Halloween story?
which one? Let's hear these.
You
You have a
have
lot
Trevor?
of. You have a lot of good
So
stories.
me and Trevin went trick or treating.
Trevin's my late older brother who passed away from cancer.
It would have been sixth grade, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we were still either sixth or seventh grade. She was watching us. She was watching all of us.
Oh,
we
that's
two were still at the
yep.
house. So we go out trick or treating, and I think we came back because we were cold. And he starts mouthing off to her. She's like, "Well, you need to do." He's like, "I don't have to listen to you. I'm not going to listen to you." And then she sent me home. And me being, because I was always grounded anyways, I didn't fucking hit a single house on the way home. I walked home, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm in trouble. She's going to call my mom." Bat didn't have my mom's number. And I got home, and then Mom's like, "What are you doing here, sorry?" I was like, "Bat sent us home." And she was like, "Okay, are you gonna stay home?" I was like, "Yeah, probably. I'll be downstairs."
I'll be downstairs.
I was like, I got in trouble. I didn't even mouth off to her. Trevin mouthed off to her, and she sent us both home.
just done.
And I was like, "Oh, I gotta get home, dude. She's gonna call. She's probably on the phone right now." So I'm fucking sitting there just pacing back to the house.
That was my.
I don't need you. I don't need you to tell me what to do or some stupid shit. I don't remember what it was, but yeah.
It was bad enough too. Bat was my grandmother, and if you met her, she was immediately your grandmother. The problem was it came with all of the good cooking, the forced eating, and if you got in trouble, if they got in trouble, you got in trouble, and it didn't matter if you were her kid or not. You felt it. It stung you.
I think you guys got in trouble too, just because you were in the house.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, I don't know what you guys were doing, but yeah, because you lived on Poe, and you had that metal fucking cart thing, and there was a big metal tin on it. And there was so much candy in the thing. But yeah, he was mouthing off to her, and
Just
fuck.
done. Game over.
Yeah.
Now I got caught drinking by her once.
Ooh.
Hey, the only time I've ever drank, right? Like I had a shot. I was like, or second time drinking. Had one shot. We can smell alcohol on you, and I had a buddy with me. It's like you're both grounded. Hey, like you said, we both put our heads down.
That's what I'm saying.
Went to my room, and he laid on the floor and went to bed, and I laid in the.
No blanket either. He probably just laid there.
It was Rhino.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we got, and I think we were like 18. Like I'm not even we weren't even kids. She's like, if you live in my house, you're gonna follow the rules, and we're like, oh yes, ma'am.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
It's like the one morning she's making breakfast. Hey, are you guys ready for breakfast? Yeah, sure. Fucking girl comes walking out of the bedroom. She's like, excuse me. When you guys come home late at night, you're supposed to introduce your friends to me, and I was like, that didn't even cross my fucking mind.
I think it was like 2 a.m. when we showed up.
Yeah, it was not early.
was not focused on introducing you to her.
I'm not waking you up, all right? And then she's like, it's really weird. There was 3 of you in the bedroom and 2 of you were guys. I was like, hey, just so you know, ain't nobody sleeping in my bed because I had a small bed. I had to have all the room I needed.
You got to get your dad on here.
I tried. He couldn't come tonight.
Oh.
He was going to come on with you.
It's going to be a bunch of hey. Because you do. This next time you're out with him or fucking whatever, just listen. And
He's terrible.
Hey. That's how he tells you shit. Hey. Yeah.
No, I kicked that bitch out of my bed because I was like, hey, I'm watching a movie. And she's like, so? I was like, no, when I watch a movie, like, if it's a movie I like, it was Transformers.
What was the first letter of her name?
M.
I don't know.
Oh, you know her if I told you.
What's the second letter?
O.
Mo.
That should have been enough.
What, did the last name start with a T?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Yep.
Hey,
I should have caught it at the M, but
yeah, she slept on the floor that night because I was
Yeah.
like, hey, quit interrupting my movie.
Yeah.
I'm fucking busy. She's like, you'd rather watch a movie than get laid? And I was like, yes.
yeah, it's Transformers right now.
Oh, God, I was fucking, hey, man, I'm fucking ADHD. If I hyper-focus, it don't matter what's going on.
M. Oh. Okay, yeah.
That may not be how that went in case she's listening. I don't know.
She ain't fucking listening.
Someone will someday. They'll pull this out.
How's your grandpa? How's Dale?
So we were going to shout that out. Let me adjust my microphone here. No, so we have a foundation coming up. I'll get into it. Just hold on.
Okay.
We have a foundation coming up. I mean, you know the TM logos from Trevin when he was sick. So we're trying to start the TM Foundation. That way we can help people, vets, cancer patients. But the idea is not like, hey, you're sick. We're going to go give money to try to help find a cure for your sickness. Because I'm not going to lie to you. By the time they find a cure, you're probably fucking dead. Like, I hate to be that guy. You know, I mean,
there might be a cure, but you
can't afford to get it.
Big Pharma makes more money treating people than curing people.
Yeah,
You know what
but
I mean?
I hate to tell you this, but you think they'd let everybody die from cancer too, though? There's a little more intricacies if you know how the game works.
I feel like I said though, they make more money treating. I don't know,
but there's cancers.
I guess we can get Beth in here. My mom, she's a cancer nurse at fucking. But
right. But I mean, there are
I don't-
cancers that they pretty much can treat now. There's still cancers that they still have no idea what the fuck to do with it. You know what I mean? So it's across the board, you know. But so, like, I mean, for instance, if you called me up or you had a buddy and you said, hey, man, I got a friend that this is it. He's looking for something. He's at the end of his rope. Like, I don't know if a trip to Vegas is going to save his life, but if we have the funds, we'd send him somewhere, do something, cross a bucket list item off. He might not, you know, you get a cancer patient like, hey, man, we can't pay for you to live, but we can pay for you to enjoy the time you have.
get a fucking trip or something. You
Yeah.
probably just send him smoke over to his house. And
Since smoke, he's
He'd be
dead.
all right.
This one's
Oh, is
dead.
he?
Yeah, he's
Oh.
dead. He died in, like, was it 2012, 2013?
ass cancer, probably. Poor fucker.
But so the idea was, like you said, you get these people that, like, even if they're not sick, they're sick in some way and they need something to help them get by. And even if they're, like I said, a cancer patient, even if they're terminal and they're not going to make it, Trevin lived a amazing final, 2
Oh,
years.
yeah.
We went to SEMA. We went to Greg Biffle's house. Greg Biffle, shout out, because he was an amazing guy to Trevin. He helped him out immensely. I mean, just in every way, shape, or form, he was a friend, And the dude's famous. He met him in Idaho, in the sand dunes. This fucking sick kid, someone says, hey, now, this may not be the story, but this is what I was told. I was there, but this is how they relayed me the information. Greg Biffle's there, right? He's got this badass $80-something side-by-side. He owns the company that builds them. They're fucking race fuel, turbo. The fucking thing is badass. The seats in it cost $1,000 a piece. So they hear Trevin's there, the sick kid with terminal cancer, right? So my understanding of how it went, they tell Greg, hey, man, we're going to let this kid ride with you because we're going to do like a celebrity thing. We're going to promote the UTV invasion. They're going to promote it with this ride with the sick cancer kid, Greg Biffle, come to UTV invasion. People are great. Everyone's nice. And don't get me wrong, everyone there was amazing. I mean, it was just nice people all around. Trevin rides with him, gets to know him a little bit. They start talking. Trevin gets like phone numbers. I mean, like a direct contact line to his like cell phone. Like there's people like high up that don't have that. Trevin goes to California, spends a week in Glamis with Greg. They fucking go to the drag races in Vegas with another guy. That's Dave. Shout out to Dave because he was also made a lot of this happen. Then Dave gets me and Trevin into SEMA, and we get into the backstage shit. The important people stuff.
Yeah.
So Greg gets us in there, and little did we know he had like gave us porn star names. I can't remember the fucking name. I wish I could. I want to ask Greg to see a picture of those
Should've wrote it
passes.
down.
I know. But we're like walking around, and nobody I think really picked up on it. But Dave's like giggling. We're like, what the fuck are you giggling at? And he goes, oh, that one right there is a famous porn star. And I'm like, of course it is, right? Because Dave is good shit. So we want to give that to someone. And not just someone, but like repeatedly, hopefully we can build like a base. You know, we're going to sell the hats, the shit, the shirts, just everything, right? So Grandpa got diagnosed with kidney cancer.
Fuck.
He is the 15th or 16th person in the family that's gotten cancer news. And so far actually, everyone's died. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's gone. So
Yeah, Trev back.
we're shout out if anyone ever listens to this, and most of these guys are probably long gone because they're fucking old. But his CB handle was the Southern Man or Big D.
Big D.
Yep, Big D. We actually got his name and my grandma's name on one of his trucks when we ran them in Billings. So both doors had their names on them and stuff. So, but yeah, so that's our goal right now is to help him get kind of.
That's fucking shitty.
Yes. And
I'm pretty sure he gave me a fucking Corona that night that we were at your birthday party. I think he gave us fucking Corona because he had him. This motherfucker pops the screen out, right? Wasn't it? No, he just had the window. He had the window open.
Where were we at?
That right when you come down to airport, there's that fucking hotel right across the street.
Hold on, Corona? We haven't
I
saved
could have
that.
swore you had a Corona. It was like whatever birthday.
Yeah, but Corona, that's like years after that motel.
No, the beer.
Oh, yeah, he probably did.
Yeah, no, he had them. It was snowing. It was fucking January.
Dude, I was in like the fucking 7th or 8th grade.
No, you were freshman.
Oh, okay. Well, of course, now you remember all the details.
Well, you were. I called dibs on Shay because she brought her ugly friend Ashley, and I was like, "Ugh." I was like, "Oh, dibs."
And I wanted Ashley, but that didn't happen. So.
Oh.
Well, it did later, but we're not going to talk about it.
Yeah, that's how we met. But yeah, he had fucking. I think he had the window open, and he's like, "That goddamn fridge don't get cold enough." So he put all his beer on this fucking window seal. He's like,
Yep.
"You want one?" And I was like, "I don't really drink." He goes, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, okay, I'll take one." And so me and Trevin, I think, split a fucking Corona, and I was like, "I don't." Yeah.
Oh, and you don't drink?
I didn't back
Did
then.
he fucking ruin you or what?
No.
Because I remember you as one of the drunker friends throughout.
I never drank in high school.
Really?
Never.
I always thought you were.
Until
you acted like it.
No, it was always Copenhagen. That was it.
It's Copenhagen.
And when we were too young, it was always, "Hey, mister, can you get it? Here's fucking 20. Can you get us, as many cans as 20 buys?" He's like, "You don't know how much it buys? We can't buy it.
Here's
how many.
Here's
$20,
one.
fucker. Give us some Copenhagen."
Right.
No, I never drank until I guess the second half of senior year, and then I started hanging out at Shay's house and her mom, and it was just fucking. I mean, there was alcohol everywhere.
Oh God.
Michelob Ultra and the raspberry vodka, and I just was fucking
In heaven.
I didn't really like beer.
I hate beer. It's fucking gross.
Didn't really like beer, so
Shout out to Blue Moon though. For some reason, I like Blue Moons.
pretty fucking good.
But any light beer is just horse piss, donkey piss, really.
This is good. Coors Light's good.
Any beer, any free beer is kind of good, but if I have to choose, it's whiskey. So,
Ooh.
but I don't drink anymore, especially after the divorce. There's no reason to. It's a bad thing because
Oh yeah.
if you drink at all, the first thing people go after is your drink.
Yeah.
So I mean, you get in a car accident, people think you're drunk. Immediately, you must have been drinking. Doesn't matter whose fault it is, So, DOT law, you only have alcohol in your
0.04.
Yes, but you can only have alcohol in a semi if you have a sleeper and you can put it out of reach of the driving seat.
Oh, you can have it in. Oh, well, they're all day cabs.
Yep, so you can't have it.
I wouldn't drink and drive anyways.
No, not drink and drive, but like those guys that live in their trucks.
Yeah.
You can't tell them they can't have a beer.
Oh yeah.
They're going off duty for 10 hours. I mean, you're not going to tell them no. But problem is, I think a lot of them are drinking during, after, before, during.
Yeah, during.
What are you doing up there? You're getting a little squirrely. Oh, I'm in the sleeper making a sandwich.
Trying to piss in this fucking.
Cans are hard. Cans are hard. You'll get a circumcision if you piss in a can wrong.
I'm already circumcised.
Me too. That's the problem.
I don't know.
There ain't much more to cut off.
I just pull over and pee, dude. I don't care where I'm at.
It depends.
I'm not going all over the road though. You know what I
Dude,
mean?
if it's late at night, like I'm not. I hate to. I'll admit this, but the whole piss jug thing with truckers, like I'm not one to use a piss can or jug or bottle, whatever. Like I'll pull over, but when it's late at night and you got to go, and the only fucking pull over, there's someone already parked there, and they got their lights on, their hood open. I ain't fucking stopping.
Oh yeah, I'll pee.
Oh, I'm not big enough.
I'm pretty sure Steve, the loader hand out at the East Pit, he's seen my dick probably 10 times, dude. Well, you got to go. And there's not there's a porta shitter at the
Well, the pit's
front.
different. I'm talking about like late at night, like day cab. Like if you have to get out of your truck to piss, and there might be people around, I ain't fucking doing it.
Oh,
I ain't getting robbed.
Yep.
That was like the first rule.
You got nothing to steal. What are you going to steal? You going to snatch my dick?
My life? My fucking truck? Leave me on the side of the road?
Fucked up if somebody's going to fucking shoot you or rob you while you're pissing. Like, at least have some decency. Let me pull my pants back up.
You know the world we live in?
Yeah, it's pretty shitty now, dude.
Hey, that was like the first lesson Grandpa taught me. This is funny because there was a friend of mine on Facebook that posted, all these mythical stories, pirates and all the bullshit.
Yeah.
It's always like a good-looking woman, right? They get sucked in, and then all of a sudden she's some creature and kills them all. Like,
Yeah.
and I was like, and she goes, yeah, like how has nobody learned the secret in all this time? Because they still claim it happens.
It does keep happening.
So I commented, I was like, hey, just so you know, the first rule of driving over the road my grandfather taught me was, doesn't matter how hot she is, how naked she is, or how willing she looks, do not fucking stop for the girl on the side of the road in the middle of nowhere on the highway.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, never even thought about it. Never even like thought maybe this one time. I was like, because your life doesn't work like a porno. You're not going to pull over and she's like, oh my God, you have a sleeper? Let me hop in there.
Depends where you park, though. There's lot lizards out there.
Well, she's going to say that, and fucking something else can happen. You're going to be left tied up in the fucking boonies somewhere.
Bubba's going to get you.
Yeah. All of her boyfriends are going to come out of the bushes. And oh, man. Untapped. Smoke the donkey. I'm going to have to try that. If it's
Would you say Untapped?
Yeah, it's beer. That's that beer page.
Oh, he's not untapped at all. Not one fucking ounce.
I got to read this book now. Let's see if we can find like a synopsis on it.
I just Googled it. I think it's like fucking $12 on Amazon.
Synopsis. So,
it's $5 on Amazon.
Do you think that this support donkey was ever going to make your life better?
Me personally, no. He's a little too hairy for me, but
Colonel Folsom and the stray donkey and the massive challenges of reuniting Smoke with Folsom in the United States. Oh, so it's not even about the donkey's life in Iraq, I don't think. It's about the donkey trying to... I saw a little bit that they gave the donkey back at one point, right?
okay.
So then the Marines, this guy, Colonel Folsom, they decide that I think he's in America and he could use his support donkey, and he's lonely. And so they actually go and find the donkey, give him some paperwork, and ship him to America. So this probably isn't the donkey's life in America. It's the donkey's...
His rescue mission.
Yeah, it's the rescue
Don't
mission.
worry, they'll make a fucking movie about it here. They have to.
They gotta get the hashtag Me Too in there, though. They gotta, like, give him some sort of...
This is where they fucked up. Smoke, also known as Smoke the Donkey, was a donkey that was a mascot and therapy animal for the United States Marine Corps. Yeah, oh yeah.
Well, this is Wikipedia. Let's see what kind of lies we can read on here on Liapedia.
He got fucked.
He got fucked during the 2003. Let's see what it says. All right, so 2003 Iraq War, 2011 he was relocated. His life has been subject of a book and his process of relocating. Marine Colonel John Folsom helped rescue the malnourished animal and built a corral and stable at Camp Takadam in Iraq among the Marines and the 1st Marine Logistics Group who were deployed there. Folsom found a Navy psychologist to designate Smoke as a therapy animal, and the donkey became a popular mascot.
I mean, you want to talk about a waste of taxpayers' dollars. That's him.
I hate to tell you this. I told Josh this. So, because Josh was talking about waste of money and what the troops do and, trying to get out of stuff and blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, like the 2 tanks for the orphanage. How much money does it cost to put 2 fully outfitted M1s in front of an orphanage to sit there and do nothing but maybe...
Probably $20 million. Those are like $9 to $10 million tanks.
Right. So, but how much is it to furnish them to sit there day in and day out? But, hey, they blew up that fucking V-bed, I think he called it.
Yeah, V-bed.
And they fucking blew it up and protected that orphanage. I could care less.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll give my tax money for that.
It ain't, I don't see it come out of my paycheck.
But you know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not going to like...
Well, think of all the shit they just left over here a few months ago when they pulled everybody out of Afghanistan. How much money and shit.
But that shouldn't have happened. That's different.
But that's how much money it would have cost to...
You blow it the
bring
fuck
it all
up.
back.
No,
they did. They were fucking shit up over there.
I heard they didn't.
Yeah,
I heard they left it
They
intact.
were fucking it up. No. I mean, they got our weapons. So whoever the next time we got to go over there, because they were using Russian weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Next time, whoever has to go over there is going to be dealing with
modern
M4s and shit like that we had.
Right.
But
We'll have
the
laser.
cost it would have...
Our Space Force will land with fucking laser guns.
Just
and
fucking, yeah.
what are that? Master Chief suits. I mean, the fucking...
Oh, absolutely.
Fucking Spartan
jetpacks.
suits. Spartan suits,
Buzz
yep.
Lightyear's going to pop out of the fucking back. And
Boom. Done. Over. But like this donkey, if this donkey really helped someone and they got it back to this guy, and it maybe saved this guy from a lot of traumatic PTSD, I don't give a fuck. I'd pay for that.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is the whole thing. If this guy came to us and said, hey, man.
It's just so out of left field that they saved a donkey, you know?
But the question is.
People were bringing dogs back.
But the question is, though, that me and Josh were talking about, because he looked at this up and told me that the base is right, the time frame's right, and the aspects of like the Wikipedia, you know, we were talking about it, the aspects are basically right to probably be the same donkey. The fact is, though, who told them that the Marines saved him? Because technically the Army did, if it's the same donkey. No, I'm just saying, though, like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
some guy was talking to some reporter and was like pulling some story out of his ass probably, and didn't want to tell them like that someone raped this donkey.
Not someone, a bunch.
A bunch.
Was it consensual? Who knows? You know.
According to the on-site medic, the donkey was hard, so he might have been accepting. No one can claim.
Who knows? You know, we're not all just takers. We sometimes give back.
But that's like my thing is like, was she hot? Was it worth it? I want to ask the guy that talked someone into making this story. That's sitting there going, "Holy fuck." I somehow got them to write a book about a donkey that was raped.
A donkey being saved, yeah.
Saved, but no one realizes what he was saved from.
Maybe I'll fucking buy it. We'll dig into it. I mean, it's...
You didn't read in school. You think you're going to read now?
I'm good with pictures.
I'm good with it. Oh, you want a picture book of this donkey's life?
There's got to be pictures of them in there.
What kind of pictures you think you're going to find of a donkey?
$6 online.
You think there's pictures in there? You think there's pictures that are going to tell you the story?
If it has to do with the Marine Corps, there's plenty of pictures.
Does it come with crayons, or do you got to provide those?
That was like I don't know. I never ate a crayon, but I would assume that came after I was getting out. We're not all crayon eaters. There's some people that can read in there. I've met a couple of them.
Just not you.
Just not me or anybody I hung out with. You know, you kind of keep to your own, teach their own. So if you're like
those guys that got those ASVAB scores decided to.
Shit, that's you.
Yeah, they place us in
the big ASVABs.
They place us in different sections.
Yeah, they kind of keep you guys away.
Tim's all fired up about the electric trucks. So had to get him going, didn't you?
Did I say that?
About your cameras instead of mirrors?
Sorry, Tim. I just said cameras. I didn't. I guess I spoke on the Tesla.
The Tesla?
The Tesla truck. It shits and gets. It'll get up and move.
Supposedly.
But how long does it stay charged?
Like 3 hours, 4 hours.
That's not bad. But you got to still stop and find a fucking charging station.
And you're hoping 4 hours on what, the flat? Maybe unloaded?
Yeah. Yeah.
Could you imagine working only like 2 hours a day and then needing to recharge? How does that work? Like DOT-wise? How do you enforce that? Because how do you tell some guy, like, you have an 8-hour charge, but you need a 10-hour reset?
Yeah.
But you can only drive 2, so, like, what the fuck does it matter?
You're going to have to rewrite it.
Oh, that's what they're talking about. And, like, road tax. How do you charge road tax? You don't. You put it in tires, the FET, on brand new shit. You move it to used stuff. Like, you start imposing more taxes that no one wants to fucking pay.
Yeah. Well, that's the fucking way this place is going anyways. Taxes and taxes.
I mean, not that I was going to buy new shit anyways, but if I want to buy anything new, take the retail price. Salesman tells me this trailer is $102,000. Add 12% immediately for basically sales tax called FET. Federal excise tax.
12.
You have to pay 12% for any brand new, I don't know the exact law, but it's like brand new semi equipment. If it's never been used, you got to pay 12%. So $102,000.
Who the fuck's got that kind of money? I did, however, drive. So we got Peterbilt's and Kenworth's.
Yep.
At work. And they all got the Eaton Full or Ultra Shift. Just garbage, dude.
That's an extra $12,000.
God. Just
right off the top, just because you want to buy something new. But the Eaton Ultra Shift, I've never driven one of those. How are they?
Eaton Ultra Shift Plus. It's terrible. It's an automatic, but you look like you're driving like you don't know how to fucking shift.
No, it's basically a manual, though, isn't it?
Isn't
isn't the Ultra Shift? No, I mean, but
no, it's just like a fucking sedan.
Yeah, but the Ultra Shift is a manual body with servos that make it an automatic.
I don't know the science behind it.
Oh,
somebody fucked up. It shifts like shit. Goes from like first to third. It skips 3 gear. I mean, it's terrible. But I was driving a Peterbilt. What was it? It had been Monday, and the Peterbilt has an Allison in it, like a 6-on-6 Allison.
Yep.
And you don't even feel it shift. It just fucking.
Yeah, you know what that Allison's good for?
Hauling dirt to Costco.
No, fucking dumping it out the bottom and fucking walking her away.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's oh my god, it's so nice.
How Allisons are garbage.
It's so much better than this Eaton.
Yeah, but you know what's better than that?
What?
625 horse, 3406E with a 13 speed because I don't have an 18 yet.
Yeah, we don't have nothing that fancy. There's a couple old 10-speed Kenworths there that shift pretty nice and they pull pretty good. Not a fucking Zimmerman. Again, Ultra Shift Plus is powered down. It's just terrible doing it. You get stuck in an intersection when you're like slowing down and the light turns green. You go to get on it again. You get stuck. Like it's trying to figure out, do I shift or no? It's fucking terrible.
Yes, these are the ones that come with a clutch. Here you can get the ones with the clutch or the ones without it.
Oh shit!
So they're the ones I believe that they were. The salesman was telling us they're actually a manual, but there's a bunch of servo computer workings on where the shifter goes. And it shifts it automatically for you.
I mean, you can put it in manual and just click up.
No, I mean, but like it's a manual transmission.
Oh.
And then they basically mount a shifting module to the top of it.
Huh. Well, they fucked up. Because it's terrible.
You ever shut one down while I was in drive?
No.
You know how many trucks that the tow company has to go get? Because I don't know what transmission it is, but if you turn the truck off while it's in drive, it like burns the tranny out or something. Fucking destroys it.
Oh, shit, no.
I'm sitting there getting fuel, right? Fucking Habibi gets out of the fucking truck next to me. Next thing I know, here comes Tenders fucking backing up to him. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, dude, shut the truck off and drive. And I'm like, you can't just put it neutral and start it back up? He goes, oh, no, he tried that. It just spins.
It just kept going.
It just fucking tears him up. Like I don't know the whole workings. I just know that it fucked it up enough. The guy couldn't leave the fuel island. He had to call a tow truck.
Of course, and it's always the asshole at the fuel island.
Right?
It's always him. He can't fucking...
Oh, I was at a fuel station the other day, and they have like fucking 20-something pumps. And I'm in there. I go to pump 27, and fucking doesn't work. I roll forward to the next pump. Doesn't fucking work. Go to the Roadmaster pump. It's got to fucking work, right? It's more expensive. Doesn't fucking work. Go to the RV pump. Doesn't fucking work. I roll one more forward. I go inside, I'm like, hey, I'm fucking tired of doing this. Yeah. And I'm like, you've got every pump is full of a truck. They haven't moved since I've got here. Like, what the fuck? She goes, oh, well, they're all having the same problem as you. And I'm like, you mean to tell me that like 8 other trucks blocking all these fuel pumps can't figure out how to fucking move to a different pump?
Get out of the way.
But they didn't work either, right? So even if they moved, I couldn't use their pump. So I found the only working pump that pumped like a gallon a minute. It took me a while to fucking get fuel. It's fucking terrible. And most places don't accept credit cards anymore. If it's not a fuel card, you have to go inside and prepay. So now I'm the asshole that has to go prepay before.
Got to get out.
Yep, I got to go prepay and then come out and fuel. Well, I come out with my drinks and shit because I'm not going to walk in again. Like, if I'm gonna prepay, I'm gonna pay for everything at once. And I am the owner, so I don't mind putting shit on the card every now and then. So allegedly, plausible deniability.
Yep.
So then when I come out, I got a bag in my hand, and everyone's like, oh, look at this asshole, and they think you're going to move, and you start pumping fuel. And you're like, dude, it's not my fault. My card, they don't accept my card. The TAs, at the Laurel, Laurel, they used to not accept fuel cards. I used to not be able to get fuel at a TA.
Well, I see some of them, it either gives you a discount if you use a card or cash. One of them's like
No, but they didn't accept like credit cards or whatever.
Oh, shit.
So I couldn't get fuel at a TA at all. And I was like, hey, I parked just down the street from it. That's where my shop is. How the fuck do you park down the street from a truck stop and can't get fuel at it?
Yeah.
And I was like, they finally fixed it or whatever, but they're like, yeah, we don't accept those cards. They accepted like one card, I forgot what card it was, but it's some massive fuel card. Thanks to TA, we don't have a strip club here anymore.
Yeah. Shotgun Willie's.
Yep.
Yeah.
Titty bar.
Never went there. Or fucking Planet Lockwood.
I've never went to Planet Lockwood. There's only one girl I knew that worked at Planet Lockwood that was attractive that I heard of. And she wasn't that attractive in high school.
Did her first name start with a C?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who it is.
I think she works with fucking Tyler.
Oh, God.
Out there, I think she's a welder. Not to call
yeah, she's a welder.
But
yep.
Yeah. She's all right.
I mean, she wasn't bad looking, but I was like, I really didn't want to go look at some girl.
I'm not going to throw 20s at you. You ain't that good looking.
But I'm not going to go look at some girl I went to high school with that, no offense, but not that I had a shot with this girl, but I'm going to take you to dinner and have like the time of my life instead of going to the strip bar and trying to fight for your attention. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah, I'll sprinkle some fucking quarters at you, but
Some
you
quarters.
ain't getting no bills.
And we were kind of friends, so it's kind of awkward. Like, you want to go watch your friend get naked and shake her ass in your face? Be like, yeah, but if I'm going to do that, I'm like, you might as well do it at the house for free. Like, you do it anyways, right?
Yeah, just come over.
Fuck, I have pool parties and the girls come over in bikinis. That's already less clothes than they wear at the strip club.
I'll put a 2x4 upstairs for you. Just come over. Yeah.
You might get some splinters, but it's okay. No one cares. Oh, God. The Planet Lockwood. No, there's supposedly a few good-looking women there, but if I want to be sexually frustrated and broke, I'm going to go get remarried.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah. I'm not, I don't know. I went to one in California and it was pretty cool, but.
Well, so the Shotgun Willies, before they got shut down, they...
And it wasn't even a big spot, was it? It was just, I mean, it was back in that corner.
Yeah, it was terrible. Like, there was no parking, and it was in the middle of a semi-parking lot, so all the truckers were parked around it. So even if you wanted to go, like, attend, you had to fight your way through the fucking semi shit. So they... Trevin, one of his buddies went there, and they got him a hostage dance, where they tie you up, put ice down your pants.
Oh, shit.
Well, I guess the girl got a little too aggressive, slammed his head off the stage and knocked him out. So then they're sitting there going, hey, like, you know, you can get a lawsuit, you can get assault charges, you can fucking, they had to put a stop to it. Like, I think you were no longer allowed to get stage dances in front of people, probably for witnesses' sake, but, you know.
Thanks, Trevin.
I think they knocked, not him, it was one of his buddies.
Oh.
They, like, knocked him the fuck out, though.
God damn.
Hey, could you imagine? You're like, oh, titties are just passed out, asleep.
And then wake up and, yeah.
You have ice in your pants, you have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah.
You got freezer burn on your dick, and you're like...
Is that frostbite? Fuck.
You're like, does that work?
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, we were at St. Anthony, right? For Trevin's.
You want this?
No, you can have it.
Okay.
It's all yours, bud.
Want money?
No. It's Veterans Day.
Yeah, but
It's free.
you're welcome for my service. I don't know. Did Josh text you that?
No.
I told Shay that this morning. She's like, hey, I was like, you're welcome for my service. Just before she could even spout nothing else off. Yeah.
I don't think service members for their service. I appreciate them for the sacrifice they made. But I had a guy one time, I said, hey man, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, you know, people say thank you for your service, blah, blah, blah. How does it make you feel? And I thought, like, this looked like the edge that was gonna push this guy over and he was gonna go end it. I'm not gonna lie. He's like, dude, I hate it. I'm like, why do you hate it for? And he's like, because I made it. He's like, you know how many guys I lost?
Yeah.
He goes, you're thanking me for what? For surviving?
Beating
like,
off in a fucking porta-john?
well, and I mean, honest, like you said,
I think it kind of goes back to saying happy birthday. Because I think it's awkward, too. You know, I mean, it's, hey, I appreciate it, you know, but...
right. But like he said, though, so you're thanking me for my service, but you're not thanking my dead friends.
Yeah.
So since I lived, you're going to put that on me that I lived. So now I have to remember that I made it when no one else did, kind of, you know, stuff.
See, I never thought that far.
Oh,
but like, kind of like, hey, appreciate it, you know.
Right, but like you said, though, so some of the guys, though, it goes a lot deeper than just, hey, thank you for your service. And I'm like, hey, man, I appreciate your sacrifice. And he took a lot more, like, comfort in that, because then you're not thanking him for living. You're understanding that he did something that is going to change him for the rest of his life, you know.
Yeah, PTSD, that's real stuff, dude.
Yeah.
That really fucks with some people's heads.
Right. That's what, like I said, I try to, a lot of people, because it's funny, because I know quite a few people that have served. Talk to them, Facebook, et cetera, blah, blah, blah. And the people that don't have any bearing on the situation, like I didn't serve, I don't know what you went through. But the people like, and I hate to say this because it's kind of racist, all the white Karens that want to blast on Facebook, oh, I'm the, you know, service members this, and I appreciate you for that, and I'm going to make sure there's a big to-do because of you. A lot of them don't want that.
No.
They don't. They just want to be left alone, do their shit, you know, whatever. Like they're talking to them, they're like, hey man, you don't thank them for their service? Like, no, because you get a story like that, that's depressing to me, you know. So like I said, appreciate your sacrifice. I'm not gonna, you want a beer? I'll buy you a beer, but I'm not gonna like press. I'm not gonna ask. I don't want to know. I don't want to bring up something you don't want to remember.
Yeah.
You know. So
It really does fuck with people, you know.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Go back to the suicide thing. Wasn't digging at that 22 for 22. Like, I mean, it's a good movement.
But like you said, though,
if you break it down, what are your push-ups going to do?
it's like the ice water challenge.
Yeah, that was stupid. You didn't cure fucking ALS or
No,
whatever.
and the thing was, is if you dumped water on yourself, you didn't have to donate money for the cure. So you became Facebook famous because you got some loader bucket full of water. You dumped it on yourself, but you got out of giving the money that may have found the cure.
Yeah.
So you didn't come out of that in a positive way at all.
It's like people changing their fucking Facebook pictures to the Ukraine flag or
Right. Oh, you're raising
rainbows or that. Here we go.
You're raising awareness, but for what? What is awareness going to do?
nothing.
Like a lot of people said, unless you're going to grab a fucking gun and go over there,
Yeah.
you weren't changing anything.
I don't think I don't know, and I obviously didn't deploy to Ukraine, but I don't think they want peace because you know how much money they're getting from us for the war that's going on.
Well, and I like a lot of people said. So there's a gentleman that I'm going to talk to about trying to get on the show. He's a vet. He served. How do you sit there and tell me that a country wants peace when the dictator that runs it is locking up anyone that opposes him, puts them in prison, they disappear, whatever. Like you said, everyone goes, "Oh yeah, well we support Ukraine for fucking what?"
Yeah,
They're no better than the people that are trying to raid them. Like you can't. Coney, you remember when the Coney thing was around back in high school? America went and I think off this guy in Africa, some dictator.
Oh, Gaddafi.
I don't know who the fuck it was.
Maybe that's.
But so everyone's like, "Hey, we support Coney because America wrongfully killed him." He was a fucking warlord. He murdered you in the street because you looked at him wrong.
Yeah.
But America is so nullified, and you know what I mean. So they're like, they get told that we wrongfully killed him. So they don't care about the story. They don't care what's going on. All they're going to they need the Facebook notification. They need that someone like their status that we support you. But what the fuck are you doing to support them? You know what I mean? Like support our troops.
I got to tell you, I won't ever send money to Ukraine.
I wouldn't send money anywhere out of America. No. Like I said, our foundation is we don't even want to send money to the people that say they're trying to find the cure. Because how many of them I know of one
right in their fucking pockets.
Right in their pocket. But I know of one it's directly for the cure. I mean, they are, if you're going to give money, I don't even remember I know the name, but I don't know if it's a proper name, so I don't want to say it out loud because I don't want you to fucking go to the wrong place. But they are, I mean, when Trevin was sick, free, that's the other thing is, if we had universal health care, he would have been fucked. Universal health care, if you're terminal, they write you off. You're done.
Yeah.
So this research lab that he went to, he becomes a test dummy, I mean, more or less, but it's to save his life. They're going to test on him to save his life. He fucking gets free treatment. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's so expensive." It's like, it's only expensive if you're the idiot that fucking doesn't want to go kick down a few doors and ask questions. It's only expensive if you go to the hospital that can't treat you. I mean, I hate to say it, but so many people want to roll over and, they told me I'm not going to make it. That's it. I'm done. See you later. But him... Like that, we had a support group.
Oh, you fought like hell.
Oh, we went and kicked down fucking doors. Hey, if you told us no, we'd go to the next fucking door. And then, like I said, we stumble. There's a whole story behind it, but more or less come across this research place. Fucking, he's down there immediately, and because the Mayo Clinic told him there was nothing they could do. We find this place in Seattle, and boom, they're like, "Dude, we don't know if we can help you, but we're gonna try." And they fucking fought like hell, you know. And for the most part, I believe it was free.
Yeah. Well. Okay, that ties me to the next thing I want to talk about. What about this student loan forgiveness? What do you think of
that? So now, if you know my dad, it's a conspiracy theory, but I firmly believe this is all it is.
It ain't going to happen.
I thought it already did.
No, I think it got shut down. I don't know.
If you owe $150,000 on something, okay, and I don't remember what the payment was, say like $1,500 a month. If you can't make the $1,500 payment a month, but you put $10,000 on the principal, you still have to pay $150. You still have to pay $1,500 a month, right? So paying $10,000 on the principal doesn't do anything for the dude that can't make the payment. But what does it do? The motherfucker that's not getting his money just got $10,000 from 1 million something people. The banker that gave this loan that was never going to get it back just raked in however much money he basically needed to satisfy to eat the rest. So these guys will, the small, that's the problem is, everyone goes, "Oh, me as an individual. They don't fucking care.
No.
They don't want me or you. They don't want Cody, right? When they're politicianing, when they're canvassing, they're advocating, they're looking for support. They don't want Cody. But what they want Cody to do is if they, we support Marines, you go, "Hey man, I found this guy. He supports Marines." You run to your Marine buddies. Now you went from one person to a group of people. Because if Cody dies tomorrow,
You still got all the rest of them.
You still got the rest of them. So you take $10,000 for one student loan, and I don't remember how much student loans there were. How many people had student loans that would get the $10,000. You're talking like billions of dollars.
Oh, yeah.
That guess where they're going?
Right in that dude's pocket.
Right back to the banker that needs to make the money that wrote the loan that didn't realize he was never going to get it back.
I just think it was a stupid thing to even try to begin with, because why would you? Somebody decided to go get themselves in debt. Mm-hmm. Whether it was $10,000, $15,000, $100,000, $200,000 for Hillary Clinton pantsuit study, just some stupid shit, liberal, all that bullshit. Right. But someone like Trevin, he didn't choose cancer.
No.
So why is student loan forgiveness versus medical?
But not even, like I said, not even medical.
Like
why can't you take a terminal patient and say, hey man, we're going to give you $10,000 to pay off your car, do whatever, so that you can go have a better life. Yeah. Like you have a year to live. Here's $10,000. Go spend it on hookers and cocaine.
You didn't pick cancer.
No.
This dude picked, or this fucking lady picked underwater basket weaving. You know what I mean? Why is my fucking money going to go to something like that?
Right.
Now, if it was like more cancer research, obviously, or helping.
But like you said, it's
that shit off. Absolutely.
It's a political point.
Oh, absolutely.
They don't want the guy that's going to die. You don't want to advocate for him, because if he dies, his whole fucking group is going to die. I mean, you're talking about a guy that there were 32 people in that research center his cancer, there was like 35 a year that they found. So you're talking about if you advocate to 35 people, you aren't getting any votes. You aren't coming up with shit. So, but you advocate to the people that have student loans, the people that think the system's against them, all the bullshits, you then get a whole group. You have a whole plethora of votes, and it's not a political thing. It's not a left or right. It's the whole system.
Oh, it's fucked. It's
the whole thing. Yeah, it doesn't matter who you vote for. It doesn't matter how it goes. All I know is I've all my Marine buddies that I know, they're, you see them, you ask them, whatever. If shit hits the fan and I get an order that says, hey, I've got to come storm your house, or I have to come, put you down because you have a gun or you have whatever, or we see you as a threat. He said, if a civil war breaks out, more or less, I will be on the side with you, and I will not be fighting against my people for a government that I don't agree with.
Oh, no.
And I was like, hey, the fucking, most military members are like, fuck that. Like, I'm not going to go fight on American soil, just fight Americans because they have guns.
Yeah, I'm not going to go knock on somebody's door.
No. They're like, when the line is drawn, they said, I'll be on your side, whether it's in a uniform or not. And I'm like, perfect. Hoorah.
Yeah, keep
whatever.
your fucking guns, dude.
What are the Marines? What?
Hoorah.
Hoorah?
Yeah, keep your fucking guns, dude.
All right, I got a joke for you.
Oh, shit.
That's a great one. How do you know if someone's in the Marines? Don't worry, they'll tell you.
I don't think I've ever really talked about it.
Well, but you're like a different class, though.
That's like CrossFitters and vegans and shit.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they'll probably tell you. Especially yesterday.
Oh, they all wanted their free meal, right?
We played the Marine Corps hymn on the fucking jukebox. We walked in there yelling. Yeah, we got fucking native yesterday.
I think you got to quit saying that.
Oh. Yeah, but the natives party too. Okay, well, we got...
I'm not going to lie to you. All the natives...
I got no other fucking way to put it. That's how drunk we got.
All I know is all the natives that we worked with when me and Cody did concrete together, which was a slim period. You worked for my dad, didn't you?
Yeah, well, we did foundations for him for a little bit, and then he fucking pawned us off to... I think his name was Ken. He was a roofer. He spent more time smoking cigarettes than he did fucking laying shingles.
But man, those natives that we worked with,
yeah,
they fucking... Well, the one guy got busted smoking shit in the porta potty, but...
Oh, your dad still got one working for him that's a good finisher, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I see him driving the black truck all the time.
Yep.
And he was talking about... He went down to San Diego and saw how they did the parking structures, concrete, if they were brushing, whatever the hell he was talking about, some terms I didn't understand. And he's like, dude, it was fucking amazing. I mean, it was beautiful.
Oh, this
the way
dude...
they laid it, the way they fucking
just
brushed it. Yeah. And I met him probably at your dad's house at one time, one of them parties, but...
Right. No, this dude's got a heart of gold. I mean, this guy is...
I don't mean anything racist when I say native. We got native drinking.
You could say a lot worse things. So.
They get fucking drunk, and that was us last night.
That was the... No,
he pissed themselves, but...
No, he's good shit. He's come around, and he's like like as a personal standpoint, I don't want to bring like the ethnicity thing. You know,
Yeah.
he's good shit.
No, it
though.
doesn't matter what skin
No,
color.
exactly.
There's shitty people every color.
Right. I say white trash comes in every color.
Oh, absolutely.
Because it's not racist if it's white trash.
There's N-words in every fucking,
Yeah.
whatever.
No, but like I said though, he literally has worked hard for everything he has.
Yeah.
And he's fought for it. And he literally has lived a life that if I ever need anything or I need it, he is like I could call him.
But what I'm saying is just like he got so excited on how. Oh,
Look at that. The Muffy's back.
it's jammy.
You didn't bring the whole the pizza with you? He's like, I got to get in on this.
He got super excited about how they were laying it down or how they did something in
Right.
the parking structure. And I was like, I've passed out in that parking structure. I've pissed in it before, and it looks good. But I didn't understand his level of excitement.
Well, but isn't that the greatest thing though with people?
But it was just like something little, and he fucking just lit up when he was telling your dad about it. And I don't know what he was explaining something. They'd like drag a broom across or something
it's
and
broom
do like a
finish.
finish.
Yep.
And he was just so excited. And I was like, fuck.
But like that's our whole like BWFC, right? So you like something, how many people will tear you down just because you like it? That they're so miserable they have nothing better to do than just to like fucking what?
Literally everyone.
Oh, you're off.
Oh my god.
There you go. You're on now.
I'm not talking now.
Fuck you.
So hit that button again. Just want to take some pictures.
Sure.
Oh, wrong one.
That's the other one.
I just want to take some pictures.
Oh, that's creepy.
No, so like you said, that's my whole thing. Is like I may not understand, but I flopped my whole mindset. If you want to talk about how into horses you are, I don't like horses.
Love them, dude.
I don't fucking. But like, why should I not? And I'll let you know. Hey, man, I
Don't knock somebody down.
Right. But why should I beat you up for nothing? So there's a mentally challenged guy on TikTok, and he barbecues, and the comment section is just full of fucking. Oh,
He's
look.
got shorter hair, doesn't he?
Yep.
Heavier set guy.
Yep.
Yeah, but he makes good looking shit.
Well, that's what I mean. So like his comment section and,
I want to eat some of that food.
right.
I saw one. He had like burnt ends.
Yep. Burnt ends my
And I was
favorite.
like, oh my god, look
so
at that.
so mind the language. This is not my words. But the comment section is full of, oh, look at this retard thinks he can cook. Look at this idiot. Look at this slow guy that can't. And his reply videos are like, I literally want to quit. I want to end this. Like, I want to quit living. Some of them, like the feeling you get from his
Dude,
responses.
just turn your comments off.
Right.
That's what I would do.
But-
If I was in his situation, I'd turn them fucking comments off.
But I've
'Cause
seen
he
him
makes good looking shit.
Oh God! But I've seen him change, right? So I'm not doing anything. It's not. It might be the comment that changes his view, but it might not be. But I comment, hey man, fucking keep going, keep doing what you got to do, because it's just as easy to say the nice comment as it is to fucking. And like you said, for him, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
He could be whatever. He could be whatever he wants to be. But if he's a good fucking cook, and he's gonna cook good shit, what does it fucking matter?
Dude, put it in a bag and freeze dry it. Send it to me. Those burnt ends.
Right? Like,
I was like, holy shit.
how many burnt ends can we airdrop to my
dude,
house?
just bring them. Do we got to travel to you? Yeah, no, there's this.
If I had his name, I'd shout him out so everybody could, give him.
I don't remember what it is either.
What?
Jesus.
So, because we,
Long.
2.5.
Oh, shit.
yeah, 2.5. Yeah. Oh, we don't mind. We don't
Talking
mind.
about some random shit.
See, Josh, we had to cut short just because it was like 11 o'clock at night. And the muffin has a bedtime at 9:30.
You got to work tomorrow?
I do.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, fuck no.
But he sets his own bedtimes. Like, we're adults, right? You're an adult. Because I had a girl one time. So I'm not even fucking kidding. So, I text her, hey, I might have to get up early tomorrow. It's like 5 o'clock. That's not even early. That's normal. Like, but to her, waking up at 9 every day, 5 o'clock is fucking early, right?
Yeah.
I was like, hey, so if you want to hang out, come on by, whatever, hang out. Well, what time do you have to go to bed? Well, I hate to tell you this. I'm a fucking adult.
Yeah, whenever I want.
I don't have to go to bed if I don't want to. Well, you have to go to work.
And-
Yes, but I don't have to go to bed. Like, so she's like, well, I just don't want to show up and have to leave. And I was like, you can spend the fucking night if you want to, but I do not have to go to bed. So what does she do? Well, if you're not going to answer, I don't really want to come over. And so guess what? Okay, don't come over. I'm going to hop on the COD then. She literally goes, well, I'll come over even if it's only for a minute. I was like, no, it's not worth my time to argue with you. Hey, wrong thing to say. It's not worth your time. I'm not worth your time. I'm like, oh, fuck, here we go.
Basket case.
Just total. Hey, it was fun, but it didn't last long.
Trying to find some rippets for us.
Oh, rip it. Let me type that in.
They were at fucking Big Lots. You can find everything at Big Lots.
I think Josh is listening again. Josh, he was talking about the Rippets. If you know where they're at, we got to get some for the next show so we can try them. We got to get Cody and Josh on here at the same time so they can both have Rip Its.
You get them on Amazon. Dollar Tree? They're at the fucking Dollar Tree? We got demoted?
Yeah, because they're garbage.
They're not. They're good, dude.
Hold on, but they're military support. Like, they're a military contract.
They're not military grade by any means. It's like fucking crack in a can. Yeah, you can get them on fucking Dollar Tree. Citrus was good.
Oh, God.
They had
The
Red
maker
Bulls.
of Shasta, Faygo, and LaCroix.
Yeah, buddy. Ripper's, man.
It was the first, the National Beverage Corps' first energy drink.
It reminds me of one I used to get at the fucking gas station. It was like 99 cents or some shit.
What was that one? 3 Locos? Or 4 Locos?
Isn't that alcohol?
Yes. The alcohol that like was fucking glowing because it was fucking
like
radioactive.
killing kids?
Yes.
They were shotgunning them and fucking...
Well, yeah, what they say, if you drink them too fast, whatever was in them was killing them.
I don't know if there was caffeine in them too, or there was something fucking crazy in them. But
While older veterans might opt for coffee, younger soldiers of an energy drink generation and took to Rip Its as a kind of brand comfort in otherwise unfamiliar territory.
do we have a Dollar Tree?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We could find some for you. Well, hey, since it's Veterans Day, at midnight we quit looking, but we'll look until midnight.
I got them right here. Fucking
Shasta was good, though. That was all the shit my grandma had to buy us. Fucking cheap. It came in like 35 can flats. Fucking like $1 a flat. Fucking just... Oh, man. Where's the tenders?
I don't know.
What time did you guys leave this morning?
I don't know.
Okay,
I literally have no idea.
all I know is...
I was there at like 7:45. That's all I know.
Where at 7:45?
At the shop.
Oh, okay. So you probably left at like 7:30, 7:20.
Here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know is the guy that literally has his life like I can set my watch off what he's doing. If I know what he's doing tomorrow, I can know when he gets in the shower, and I can tell you what time it is.
you got a pattern.
Oh, he's fucking, hey, nothing wrong with it, but he literally, like I said, I'll roll over and be like, I hear the shower, it must be 6:30. I got 15 more minutes. I'll roll. I don't even set alarms anymore. I hear the bathroom door open, and he's fucking headed out of the shower. Well, it's probably 6:45, time to get up for work. It's great. Hey, 9:30 bedtime. He's like, perfect. We made, hey,
at 9:30.
Usually.
I fucking wish, dude.
I can't. I'm fucking on crack.
If I can fall asleep before Shay, I'm good, but that never happens. Because if she rolls to her right side,
How big of a bed you got?
it's a king.
Oh, California King's where it's at.
I'm on the fucking head, dude.
California King is where it's
I
at.
got that CPAP machine, and it's not loud by any means, but
You have a CPAP?
yeah, I got bad sleep apnea.
Josh said the fruit punch. I told him it's easier to text me than try to comment.
We had red ones. I think it was Power, and then there was like gold colored cans. But they didn't give us the big ones. They give us them little fucking
Shot.
infant ones, them little fucking ones. But just pallets of them, dude.
Just pallets.
Pallets of those and pallets of water.
I should have started buying a Budweiser because Anheuser-Busch. Trying to get sponsored.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna drink that shit. So
Well, I won't drink anything that's piss beer.
I'll drink anything got alcohol in it.
Cody hasn't escalated to the non-drinking phase.
I have a fucking steel liver.
Sure. You know, that's what they say most bellies are from alcoholics come from. It's not fat, it's your liver bloating.
I'm just lazy and fucking eat all day. You guys eat all day in the truck?
oh yeah.
No.
I'm always fucking
No.
grabbing something with my dick beaters. So you just fucking stuff it.
My problem is I can't fucking remember to grab anything.
Oh.
Which is probably a good thing, or I'd be fucking... Well, no, because I eat all the time anyways and don't get fat, so... I don't gain weight. I don't get fat.
Good for you.
Oh, and trust me. Like,
Hey, one of those whole pizzas was supposed to be for me, but you started eating on it, so...
I didn't know which one you wanted.
The one you weren't eating.
I don't know which.
Well, you started on one, I started on the other one, and then as soon as you wanted seconds, you came to mine.
Look, all I saw was stuffed crust, and I was like, I'm in. I'm
right
in.
back. I'm gonna grab the cinnamon sticks.
Ooh.
We have dessert.
Fuck you been up to? I mean, obviously I know what you were doing today.
We had videos of it.
Out there in the middle of
not a
nowhere.
whole lot.
I don't know. I remember the last time I even seen you.
The gas station.
The gas station.
Really?
Yeah.
Was I
Going to work.
sober?
Yes, you were going to work.
Huh. Interesting. Might have been sober.
Because me and Chan pulled up.
No, I wave to you all the time. I see you smile. You look like Ray Charles when you fucking drive.
I wave at you too.
But I wave and I'm like, oh, did they recognize me? I feel like if I switch
no,
hoodies.
see, that's how it is for me. I'm like, okay, there's one of the trucks, and there's Cody.
Yeah.
And I'm waving, and you're just.
But by the time.
Don't talk about Ray Charles. You're just like.
Are my glasses on?
Fucking half the time.
Because I'm probably like this.
Probably like sleeping or something.
Probably down here, fucking looking at something, driving right past you. Yeah. Yeah, I see him all the time too, and I'm fucking. At least when you guys come out to the East Pit.
Mm. Oh no, I search for you.
Oh, you can't miss me. I don't. They keep fucking switching me trucks. It's
That's you can miss you.
Yeah, that is true. They all do look the fucking same.
At least our trucks. I mean, you can usually spot his.
I pick his out because it's grill.
You can fucking hear mine.
Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, you do got loud fucking Jake breaks on
fuck.
it. But still not as loud as my wife snoring, but close.
Speaking of that, it's probably a topic that the Chinaman wants to talk about. I don't think he ever got to talk about it.
My wife snoring?
No.
I'm kidding.
The good old Karen story. I don't know if you ever.
Karen! I love this story. Put your extension on.
I saw that.
You haven't heard the Karens? I have this TikTok about Karen.
I had to delete it. I had it and I just staring at tits the whole I had it for like a week.
Pizza Hut.
I was staring at fucking tits the entire time.
Need a Pizza Hut sponsor? Or
What happened was it got bad. You get on TikTok, and then you get to their profile, and they had a fucking Twitter account. Or it would go TikTok to Instagram to Twitter, and then all of a sudden there's buttholes and fucking pussy lips, and I was like, I gotta delete this thing, dude.
All right, you know what doesn't make sense to me?
Which one did you want?
I was joking. You have whatever you want.
Like one had pineapple, one didn't.
But it's Veterans Day. I'm not going to stop you. You want some of these?
Stuffed crust. Fuck.
I just want to take some pictures.
pretty much. No, so I'm just going about my day. You know,
He says.
Hauling some asphalt.
No, you should start the story with what we did like the night before. Huh? Was it the night before?
Oh, I mean, yeah, we'd fucking.
His Jakes didn't work.
So we got these two project trucks, right? We probably talked about those.
No, we haven't yet.
Oh, well, so we got these two project trucks. I guess kind of but one of them came with the 7.5-inch octagon aluminum stack.
Actually, they both did, but one was steel.
Well, yeah.
Anyways, keep going.
Well, this one wasn't mounted. I mean, it was just free. And I'm like...
Free for the taking.
That's mine.
I tactically acquired it.
So, you know, in the words of Josh, I stole that shit. Like, that was mine. And I hope he's listening because he would appreciate that. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck this.
Sure.
We're going to rip this piece of shit muffler off, and we're going to put this sexy-ass stack on there. So I did. And I'm like, wow, that's fucking obnoxious.
Hold on. I don't mean to interrupt you, but after this, we're supposed to rate our energy drinks. Our favorite energy drinks, least to favorite, top 10.
But...
Says who?
One of our listeners.
Okay, good. All right.
I think we figured out who the random listener is. Keep going.
So, not only did we put the stack on there, the Jakes, barely worked when we first got the truck. I mean,
Once again, I hate to interrupt, but this is where Brian and me succeed. Because instead of being one of those, he's not an employee, but instead of being the guy going, hey, it's your truck, figure it out, I'm going home. He's like, dude, my Jake parts came in today. I'm literally going to work through the night to figure this fucking shit out. And he did. And then this happens.
Well, so when we got it, it was hit or miss whether they were going to come on or not. And then I finally got and did some wiring, got them on. They worked for 3 days. And then they basically told me to fuck off. So I ordered some Jake solenoids. The milkman, he's the one that actually, he's like, hey, we'll clean those. We'll slap them back in. We'll see if that does anything, which it did. I mean, it worked half-assed for a little while. So I ordered a new Jake solenoid, slapped them bitches in. Fucking loud and obnoxious as could be now. I mean, just fucking amazing. I mean,
You ever heard the soda can machine at the recycling factory when they have a dump truckload of soda cans?
No, but I've heard his truck coming down when he's trying to stop and I'm trying to get going, and you can feel it.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I can hear him. So over the bull haulers, if you're in trucking and you know about bull haulers, fucking loud, straight pipes, fucking, they're fucking can't see over the dash. They got their stick through the ceiling. They got a hole cut out.
It's great because Tenders might be listening to this. Or might not.
Tenders is a bull hauler. He got the bull hauler of the year award. I had to deliver it.
You're looking through a windshield.
So I'm in traffic. I hear this bull hauler coming down the hill, and he's got his Jakes running coming down this little, like, kind of like a small slope, not like 1%. Then I hear the Muffins Jakes, and I can't. And he was in front of me going up the hill, and he caught a red light. I could hear his Jakes over the bull hauler who was trying to slow down coming down the hill, and he was going up the hill.
I can hear it.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I can feel it.
It's deadening.
Yeah.
Try being in the cab.
But it sounds good.
Hey,
But it sounds
you
good.
roll the windows up, you turn the stereo up. I mean, you know,
No, it
got some
sounds good.
loudspeakers, got a sub in there. It drowns everything out.
You got a
have-
sub in there too?
Oh, yeah.
Shit.
Dude, this dude has a fucking Cadillac
Hey.
or something.
Hey, you got a sub in there. Perfect stereo system. AC is amazing. Heater is amazing. I mean, you can't ask for much more.
And then you got me in my truck, the owner. And Brian's like, you don't have a sub? And I was like, nope. And he's like, you don't have AC? I was like, nope.
You don't have AC?
No.
Oh, fuck.
I don't have a. Hey,
God bless.
And he goes, why did you have none of this shit? And I was like, all that matters is that you're happy and your
Hey,
truck keeps moving.
Just so everyone is clear, the blower motor resistor was fucked. I paid for it, changed it myself.
No, he paid for all this stuff, but as long as he's happy, I don't care what I'm driving.
I put like 6 cans of refrigerant in this motherfucker because like every 4 weeks or so you got to recharge it. It's fine, whatever. I don't care. I'm cold, comfortable, whatever.
cold. No, fucking
Well,
cold.
I mean, fingers are blue when you have the AC on. I shit you not.
That's good, though.
Hey, but as the owner, there's only one thing I got to matter. Both trucks run,
Yeah.
and the dude driving the other one is comfortable and okay.
Yeah, but
And he doesn't have to pay for this shit, but he loves to pay for it. So.
I'd still want to be a little bit comfortable.
see, my thing is I pay for it because it's either I pay for it and it gets done right now, or I'm like, hey, we should do this.
You can't say that, though. You have a credit card.
I do, but
No, if you're going to do the work, though, you can just pay for it. Like, swipe
Yeah,
the
Why
card.
not?
anyway. So
Anyway.
fix the Jakes. Got
bought-
this fucking stack on
Who
here.
bought the Jakes?
Well, you did.
Okay, so I just want to make sure that
But
I pay for stuff.
hey,
That I
as
pay
we-
for stuff.
As we made it very clear in the very beginning, if it's like super important and affecting the drivability of the truck itself, I don't usually pay for it.
Tyrod.
Like I just said, I don't pay for it myself usually.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
If it's a comfort item, may not be super important, I'll pay for it. I like to be comfortable.
But he's good that way. He knows the difference between when we can buy comfortable shit and when it may not be the time to ask for comfortable shit.
AC is a fucking must.
Oh,
I
Sure.
Heat, yeah.
No, wait, hold on.
AC though. Yeah, dude. I cannot.
We're big guys. We're big
yeah,
guys.
dude. There's a lot of insulation here.
Oh, God. Okay, hold on. Finish this story. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Okay.
Well, you gotta have
So-
AC.
Got the Jakes working. Got this fucking annoying ass stack on there. I'm paving for a company here in town. Just going about my day. Got this asphalt on. Make it over to the job site.
This one. It's edge.
Make it over to the job site. Get my asphalt dumped. And I'm going back down this road. And, it's speculation whether or not I actually did hit my Jakes. And if I did, they're kind of loud. Whatever. Everyone knows.
Oh, they're loud.
They rattled the windows out of the fucking panes.
I don't know the exact distance in mileage, but I would be willing to bet 4.5, 5 miles of in-town driving from basically where the job site is to the pit.
Oh, you're more than that.
Is it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Well, you're going from 72nd at one end to fucking past 32nd to 27th even. I mean, that right there, I think each one of those blocks is a quarter mile.
Anyway, it's a ways. I pull into the, I look in my mirror and I'm like, I've seen this person for a while now. I mean, it's 72nd. It's a busy road. Whatever. I turn off a 72nd onto the pit road. They follow me. I'm like, man, that's a little weird, but there are cars that go down this motherfucker. All right, like whatever.
There are a bunch of dumb people in this world.
All right,
yeah.
I pull into the pit. They pull into the pit. I was like, okay, all right, maybe they're fucking paying their bill. I don't know. Ordering concrete, whatever. No. This bitch, this fucking hag follows me. I'm going to the hot, where you pick up the asphalt. It's at the back of the fucking pit. So I'm like halfway to the hot plant, and this bitch gets beside me. She's got her fucking phone up. She's videoing me or picturing. I don't even fucking know. And I was about to turn because you got to go around the fucking piles and shit. Well, she like zooms up beside me, and I barely caught her. Like I barely saw.
Where are you at?
Fisher.
Oh yeah, so
Fisher, Silt, and Grit.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got a big ass pit.
Oh yeah, and it's not very friendly. They do not look kindly into people that pull in there and try to fuck with the trucks while they're in the pit.
Yeah.
If you want to wait at the entrance, go for it. But as soon as you get in the gravel piles, they'll fuck with you. I mean, they will run you off.
But I like barely saw her. I literally started turning to go around this pile so I could get to the hot plant. And she shoots way up there. I mean, like I almost hit her. And I fucking just slam on the brakes, pop the fuck button, and I open it. I like almost like kick the door open. And I'm like, "Can I help you?" And she rolls down her window. She's like, "You can't run your Jakes in town." And I was like, "Huh?" And she's like, "Yeah, you can't run your Jakes in town." I was like, "The fuck I can't." And she just kept going on and on. She used to drive 18-wheeler. Her exact words. I drove 18-wheeler, and later I come to find out that she used to be a cop. So she thinks she knows everything too. And I was like, "You can run your Jakes in town. It's illegal." I was like, "The fuck it is." I was like, "There are signs all the way around town." Again, speculation on whether or not my shit's loud or not. Everyone, whatever.
Allegedly, if you're deaf, you still probably can hear them.
The signs outside, on the outskirts of town, city limits, compression brake mufflers required. Nowhere does it say you cannot run your Jakes.
Which would be compression brakes prohibited.
There is that one dude. He's got it's that blue house right there, the 56 pit, and he don't like you fucking running them.
He'll shoot your semi with a paintball gun.
And he'll come in and talk to Donnie all the time and be.
Oh fuck! I don't
You got loud ones. I try to get them loud because every time I go by that fucking blue house, I fucking turn them on. But it ain't fucking.
This
loud.
might hurt your feelings, but do you know why he put those signs up?
You guys, probably him.
No. Well, yeah, but
cow haulers.
No, they said that the Jakes, the frequency fucked with his wife's cancer machines. It would fuck with them. I think she's dead now. But
all I know is
back in the day, her machines, it would interfere with them. That's what he said. Hey, you know what I said? Put that up on a fucking sign. I'll feel bad. I will not use my Jakes.
Don't say no. You can't have them. Put it. Give me a fucking reason why.
You know what my favorite thing to do is? If anyone wants to say something and I'm not driving a truck with a cat in it, they will come up to me and tell me not to run my Jakes, and I tell them I fucking wasn't because I don't have Jakes. You don't? I mean,
but it's funny though because Cat used to be the only one that didn't have Jakes.
Right.
But now I found even mine has Jakes.
Oh yeah.
I didn't know that.
But like, not every truck has Jake brakes.
No.
They're compression brakes.
Compression brake. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I'm not running my Jakes, and then I pulled the valve cover off, and I was like, oh fuck, those are Jakes. Damn it.
But the thing is, a little fucking handmade sign that's posted below. What the fuck is that sign? Truck centering or something?
I have no idea. Yeah, trucks entering
56?
traffic.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But it's a handmade sign.
It's handmade.
You don't
sign.
have to follow it.
No. I mean,
But so to finish the muffin story, right? That's my truck. My phone number's on the side.
I don't care.
I didn't care either. I don't fucking care. If they call it and I answer, like,
Was this
Wait,
before that? The white end up?
no,
this was the end.
Yeah, this
Oh.
is so no. This is while it's happening, right?
Well, okay, so to finish, I guess my part.
Yeah,
of the
finish
story,
your part of the story. I guess.
Like she's literally like badgering me about running my Jakes in town, and finally I told her I was like, "You're fucking stupid." Like I flat out told her, "You are fucking stupid." And she's like, "I'll call the cops." I was like, "I really don't give a shit what you do. Call the cops." Hell, she's like, "I'll call." I was like, "Call the fucking number on the door. I don't give a fuck. Like, do whatever you got to do, but you're fucking stupid." And then she just got all flustered and drove off. And I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go back to hauling asphalt."
Before he went back to hauling asphalt, or whenever, my phone rings. Hey, so if you get a phone call from some lady, and I'm like, uh-oh. He's like, well, so here's the story. Tells me everything. She followed me in the pit. I'm pretty sure she got the phone number. Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right. I said, respectful. Brian has never... I am really good with customer service. And Brian somehow will, beat me. And I'm, the best.
Okay, I even told him, because,
Oh, no, I'm getting there. I'm
on the one road is literally nothing but houses. And I'm like...
That's what I mean.
They're so loud that it makes me feel bad. So I don't run them down that road.
That's what I mean. Like, he literally, like, takes into account if he's in a subdivision, what time of day it is. Is there a chance there's nobody? Like,
have you seen that guy on TikTok? He's like, "Fuck your mom, come on."
Yeah,
Iron Mike Sharp.
Yeah,
Yep,
he
at
don't
Iron
give a
Mike
fuck.
Sharp.
He's like,
No,
"I'm
he
up,
don't.
You're up.
If I'm up, you're up.
Yeah.
But Brian's not that guy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he literally is fucking amazing. He goes, so yeah, and she stopped me, and I was like, I can tell in his voice, like, did you say anything bad? I don't remember exactly the question, but it was like, did you say anything bad to her? Did you call her anything? Did you? He's like, well, like, allegedly, I don't remember. I, like, saw red. I might have called her a fucking idiot. And I'm like,
If the shoe fits, bitch.
and I'm like, hey, I'm like, great. So you called her a fucking idiot? And he goes, I honestly don't remember at this point. It could have happened. It could not have happened. I'm not sure.
My French is a little foggy, but that sounds about right. What I
So,
called her.
so as I'm on the phone with him, a number calls me. And I was like, I literally tell him, I was like, I bet you this is her.
Oh, yeah.
Before I can answer it, it hangs up. And I'm like, maybe not her then, right? Spam caller, robocall, whatever. As soon as it hangs up, a blocked no caller ID number calls me. And I was like, well, I'm not answering that motherfucker.
Who still star 67s fuckers these days?
Well, the star
like
six,
a home phone.
star 69.
I could have swore it was 67.
I thought it was 69.
Well,
I don't know.
But so anyways, the problem is that's what the sheriff's department will do. They call you with no caller ID because they don't want their officers, you to have their officer's
Yeah.
number. So I was like, oh shit, it's probably the fucking cops. I was like, what the fuck did you do, Brian? He's like, I tell you, man, I don't remember, but I was like really nice to her, I thought. And I might have called her a fucking idiot. And then she drove off and he's like, so yeah, I was like, so plausible deniability, do your Jake's work? And he goes, not anymore. I plugged him. He's like, if I get pulled over, they will not work in any form or fashion. I was like, perfect. So I'm on my way back to town, right? I'm on the interstate. I passed a sign. I mean, I had to kind of make sure I was paying attention. I had to go look for it. But I passed a sign that says compression brake mufflers required.
yeah,
They're
the same
not-
one that's at the top of Zimmerman.
Yep, they're not prohibited. That's the one I took a picture of. So I get to town. I get a voicemail from that number. I tell him, hey, man, I'm going to listen to it, see what fucking cops want. I answer, or I open the voicemail, and actually, I think I still have it.
Put it on the speaker.
I'm going to.
He's been kind of mad because, like at the end of these last 3 podcasts, he's wanted to he kicks himself in the ass because he wanted to tell that, and he keeps forgetting.
Yes.
And I was like, well, perfect timing.
Perfect timing. Oh, right here.
Oh, hi. Good afternoon. This is me. One of your drivers for MCT. It's a white cab.
Oh, she sounds
I think
old.
it's a Kenworth and just a dump
You're a
truck.
dick.
A big gray dump truck. I visited with the driver, and he has been using the Jake brake throughout the city limits of Billings. He says it's okay. And sir or ma'am, it is not legal in the city limits of Billings. And you can call the Billings dispatch, the non-emergency number. It's listed, and they will tell you there are no Jake brakes allowed in the city limits of Billings. And this driver was a little bit rude. He has a beard, a dark beard, and he just is ruthless in city Billings. We've had many complaints, but this is a group that does this sort of a watch. And so, anyway, if you get a chance to visit with that driver and let him know he's the only driver doing it. I've had my CDL for 22 years. I would never think of using Jake brakes in the city limits. So if you could visit with him, thank you very much. Otherwise, we're going to be calling the police department on him. Thank you.
What does she think? You got fucking 40 drivers?
So the best part is she had just said that I was the only one doing it.
Well, I wanted to tell her too, bitch, you're so old, they probably didn't have Jake brakes when you were
Dude,
fucking
she does
driving.
sound old. That's what I'm saying.
Well, and so the best part is a week prior, we're going down this road taking dirt to a guy from the sugar beet factory. So we go up 27th, hit Rimrock, come down. She's standing on the sidewalk with her phone out, videoing the trucks that are going by, and like pointing and shit, telling like slow down.
Well, the best part is she was doing this with her hand for slow down. I thought she was saying honk the horn like her grandson. Hey, some old lady out there with a grandson taking videos for him. Fucking here, look, I'll get all the trucks to honk as they drive by. Hey, I was like, oh yeah, thank you, and I honked. Or she's like, no, and I'm like, fuck you want? You want me to hold it? You want like quick ones? What do you want? I was wrong. She wanted me to slow down. But hey, we're doing 30.
Same lady?
Yeah, same lady.
Oh.
She has a video camera in her window that watches everything that goes by her house.
I know where her house is.
Oh, he fucking found her. Mm-hmm. Hey, he goes by and honks and goes, "Fuck you, Karen." The best part is, so we're doing like 30 and a 35, right? Like you come off this corner, it's a slight downhill, but it's like a blind corner. You don't want to be hauling ass. People pull out in front of you, especially semis, whatever. You come around this corner, then you hit her house. Well, we're literally like, it's a 2-lane, or we have 2 lanes and 1 lane ends and merges with ours. And then we have like people passing us, like on the shoulder and shit.
What side of the town are we talking about?
27th, coming off 27th, turning onto Rimrock. We're Rimrock.
Glacier and Rimrock.
Oh, shit. Oh, so she's an uppity bitch.
Yeah, she's really uppity bitch.
Been there for fucking 50 years.
But the thing is, though, like I said, you have people like passing us, and she waves at them and lets them go by, but it wants to record us and tell us to slow down. Bitch, if they're passing us, we must be going too slow already. Yeah. Let's fucking kick this shit up. The speed limit sign says 35 in Billings. That means do 45. Like, come on. Free and clear. Fucking have at it.
I don't know. You guys' trucks get up and go faster than ours do.
Only 2 of them. My purple one is not that great.
How many trucks you got? 3. Oh, shit.
Actually, we got 5.
Oh.
One of them's
You want to get technical.
One's in pieces that I took apart to make the 4th one run.
The 4th one is, in pieces as well.
Oh, but they're
more together.
But all the pieces are like there, like almost assembled, just won't drive.
Oh.
Then I got the purple one. That's the one I built when I worked for a different company.
Yeah, the Western Star.
No, that's the blue one.
Oh.
So the purple one.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
I felt that too.
So, when I worked for my dad, he had the 5-axle end dump. Well, it almost tipped over one day while I was driving it. The fucking air suspension kept giving out. And it, like, as a dump truck.
Like that day you caught me in the ditch.
I got that video too. Oh, I can put that up. I figured out that works.
Shit, I got the pictures still, I think, unless I deleted it.
Oh, I got a video. So we're going to pull up a video for anyone.
Okay, well, I'll explain what happened.
Sure.
So what had happened was...
Sure.
So
whatever you say, Cody. Hold on. Let me finish my story.
Yeah.
So we get... he sells when Trevin got sick, he sold a lot of the stuff, right?
Yeah.
So he sells all this shit. And then I better unplug this while I go through my pictures and find this video. Not that I have anything bad, but I don't want people seeing my daughter. We take the box off, we turn it into a semi. It becomes a fucking transport truck, like 5-axle semi, hooked to a 3-axle lowboy. I could haul almost a John Deere 350, like with a small permit. So I don't have to flag or I don't have to have anything. So we fucking roll through this. He sells it. The company puts it up for sale. And I'm like, hey, I want to fucking buy that thing. I literally buy it, and 2 weeks later, I break a rocker arm in my Western Star. Mm-hmm. Now, the Western Star is a fucking race truck. I can set the cruise at 70 miles an hour, loaded, and that motherfucker will hold it all the way to Bozeman.
I can always pick you out from fucking way down the road, because I'm like, because you got, the fucker's supposed to be up, straight up and down, and tilted.
What are tilted?
Your front grill. Somehow,
that's all the torque.
But then you're usually got a fucking monster can to your face, and you're like this. So I'll wave, and then it's nothing.
I try to wave when I see you.
That's the new one. The purple one.
She looks fucking good.
What is MCT?
That's
my name, my business.
Yeah, but them fucking letters don't match up.
My last name, construction and trucking.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was wondering because it's on the side of yours, and I was like,
yeah, because I own it.
This dude like steal this truck from or left the fucking logo on it. Okay, MCT Trucking. All right, I got you. Oh, it's Timmy's truck.
Well, no.
Did we?
I need to put
Timmy.
I needed to put a name on it, so I put Timmy
Muffin
Tenders
Man.
on it, then the Muffin Man, and then mine hasn't got the name on it yet.
Yeah, he doesn't like to be cool.
No, fuck Tim.
Huh?
Or are you talking about me?
You.
Oh, well, because the sticker guy was out of sticker.
Yeah.
Josh works on my stuff.
Out of what sticker? Yours are black.
I know he was out of everything else. COVID, right? You know. So Josh works on my stuff, and he's like, "You were the luckiest motherfucker I know." And I'm like, "How?" And he goes, "You broke a rocker arm, and it didn't like grenade. It landed in the injector wiring, so it didn't get caught in a valve. Nothing like it didn't tear up your fucking top end, and it led you to figuring out, or led me." Josh, to figure out your cam is fucked before it got so fucked that it fucked up your engine and you needed everything else. So we got to take off the head still and look at the sleeves. But he's like, if your bottom end looks good, you lucked out by breaking a rocker arm when you did, or you probably would need a lot more.
Huh.
It's kind of like my transmission. So I had one fuel tank, right? And I was like, fuck it, I'm putting 2 fuel tanks back on it. I need the extra fuel. I go to over the road, not over the road, but you know, I drive out of town.
Far enough away.
Yeah, and I'm in spots where you aren't getting to a fuel stop anytime soon. So if you take off and you think you're going to make it and something happens, you're fucked. So I hook at the second fuel tank. I get the fuel lines. You know, now I have like double the shit. I leave town. It's wintertime. And every time I do something to this truck, right, it like gets more power. I cleaned the fuel system. All of a sudden, I had more power. Everything I did, I got more power. And they're going, this motherfucker will not stop doing a burnout. Like I'm sitting there going, the diff's locked. I'm spinning all the tires the whole fucking time to get loaded. I get loaded. I start leaving town. I look in my mirror and it's spinning. And I'm like, fuck, how am I supposed to make it to my drop if I can't keep traction? None of the tires are spinning. The transmission's spinning. And my clutch is spinning. The truck now has enough power, which it's not very much. I am spinning the whole transmission. The fucking gears and shit are not grabbing. And the clutch isn't grabbing. And shit's like clanging around and it sounds horrendous. And
this is the Western Star.
Yep.
Oh, shit.
So this is right after I got it. Like not very long after I got it. So I go to the back and I had put valves on the tanks to shut them off. So I shut the tank off. That got me from Billings to Butte twice. And I called Josh on the first or second round of Butte. Said, hey, I may not make this. And if I do, I need you to fix my tranny when I get back. And he's like, how bad is it? I was like, I have a rental waiting for me in Billings because this may not, like, I may not go. I have to run. Like, I have work. And I was like, I have hauls lined up. I have to haul them. So I called the guy, got a truck lined up, got Josh lined up. Or, you know, he told me he was available. Fucking, I pull into Billings and he pulls out the tranny and is like, you're the luckiest motherfucker I know. Who drives to fucking Butte to Billings to Butte like twice, loaded, and has this tranny hold together? And he's like spinning shit with his hands that shouldn't spin.
He literally like, so you know how a gear has teeth on it?
They're like smooth.
Nothing.
There's shit just fucking. He's pulling pieces.
Yeah, dinner plates in there.
Yeah, literally.
He's pulling shit. And he goes, "What is this?" Like, well, that's part of the clutches. And he goes, "Yeah, but look at it." And I was like, "Well, what is all the metal in it?" And he goes, "I don't know."
Probably teeth. I'm not very mechanically inclined.
No, that's what he's saying.
When
like,
it comes to that shit, but
it looked like the inside of the transmission went through the clutch.
it is smooth.
And it fucking just demolished that fucking.
Jesus.
It was great though, because he's like, once again, how the fuck do you do this?
He keeps saying that.
Oh, Josh, every time.
Oh, yeah.
If you're so lucky, why didn't you win that fucking like 1.6 billion?
Because I don't play that. I'm not. Hey, you got to buy a lottery ticket.
That fucker.
I gamble. Hey, I gamble once a year. Montana Millionaire. I will not gamble anything else. I only buy.
Fucking
Yeah, I'm not getting.
fucking Keno, man. I won like $400 last night at the Blue Cat off Keno.
You'll drink it all and you'll gamble it all.
No, I still got it.
No, I mean you'll gamble with.
I saved it.
Oh, you're gonna hand that over?
There's some ones in there too, but we're not going to fucking Planet Lockwood. I don't usually get lucky on the machines, but last night, that fucking Buffalo Keno, that's all you heard was just eagles screaming. Buffalo! I was like, fuck yeah. 'Cause normally, I won't play past 100.
Fuck yeah.
Put it in, and then if I lose the 100, I walk away. But last night, I only had 40 in, and it just kept fucking screaming at me. Them Eagles was just chirping. Cause you get both Eagles, that's 5 times whatever.
Sure.
Yeah, it was like $374, I think, is what the ticket was.
Damn.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, I want to go play the Powerball. And I was like, oh, I'm pretty fucking drunk. I probably should just drive home.
Jesus.
And somebody already won that shit anyways.
So here's the milkman. This is the truck I had to rent while my truck was getting the tranny
You guys
fixed.
call him the milkman, the chocolate milk?
Yep.
Yeah, the 28 free gallons. His shifter hits his fucking steering wheel. You know how shitty that is to drive?
Mine's pretty close.
Well, you put a shifter extension
Well,
on
you
it.
should have fucking lifted it up.
Should have went higher.
Your shifter's that goddamn low. That'll fuck your shoulder up.
Who puts their fucking steering wheel that fucking low?
That is a big steering wheel, though. That fucker was pretty wide. I mean, he's turning the saucer.
Where's that fucking video? Here's the project truck. So those 2 trucks that I hauled in, that's the Kenworth W9 that we took apart.
I love fucking Kenworth.
We needed the parts off it. Someone rhino lined the fucking cab.
Love it.
So
That's
the Diamond Rio.
71
Yeah, 71 Diamond Rio.
Diamond Rio.
So we put it to
Peep the power stroke in the shop there.
Yep.
It's normal.
There's me driving the fucking Kenworth without a seat in it. I
Because the seat's in my dump truck.
I fell out of the cab. There's me setting the cab on it. There's the B model.
There's the power stroke.
There's the power stroke.
Oh, there's me. Oh,
There's that sexy bitch.
Huh.
I can't find that video I took of you.
So anyways, I was driving to Peterbilt 379. The fan fucking exploded, or the blades. So I was missing like 5 blades. And I heard it clink and clank, and I just pulled out a 56, right? Got down to the front road, and it was like, Is that yours?
that's mine. Yeah.
Yeah, this is project. It's supposed to be done in 4 days.
You had that.
We're
you
into
still got
4
that
months.
Single cab?
He converted
That's
it
it
to a
right
quad
Oh,
cab.
shit.
Me and him do a lot of dumb shit.
I love it.
Dumb shit.
You need somebody to weld.
So we got this shop, right? And we're like, okay, we can hold 1 small vehicle and 1 semi.
Okay.
And I'm like, okay, we have 2 semis.
What do you fuckers got in now? 3 semis and
No, we
No,
have
one
we have
semi,
projects. We don't even have the important shit. We're like, hey, we're gonna like run business shit through here, right? We have 2 semis, so we just put 1 project to the side. No, we have fucking projects galore. There's fucking shit everywhere. We can't pull anything in for work that needs to get worked on.
So what are you driving now?
The same one.
My Suburban.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but you had it was a white single cab,
Yeah.
old Ford, black stacks.
Yep. That's,
so now you're
that's
converting
that. Now,
Oh, right on.
literally everything from that single cab is now
Huh.
into a crew cab. I got to figure out some wiring, and hopefully it'll run after that.
So when I broke a rocker arm, I was loaded. The milkman had to pick me up.
That's cool. That's a cool handle.
That's cool. That's
That's a cool handle, dude.
That's his truck.
Fuck
We went
yeah.
to Mr. Burritos in Bozeman. Shout out to you. Fucking amazing Mexican food.
There she is in the back.
No, that's taco time. That's the wrong direction.
Fuck taco time. No shout
So,
out.
mind you, this is a $10,000 truck. He's basically drove the piss out of it, made a bunch of money already.
And he's the asshole that when he parks,
Oh yeah.
he turns the fucking brights on and walks away.
$10,000 for that?
Yeah.
Freightliner?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
And
a
he-
good looking truck.
He's rattle canned at black and red.
Nice.
It's got a bunch of masking tape on it where he put his DOT numbers and stuff. It's not bad though. I traded him
works.
the steers for a lift axle. And
some other trade in cash, but yeah.
oh yeah. But still.
Oh, it's a good looking truck. It might be the filter,
So it might be the filter.
but it's a good looking truck.
So the
It doesn't look half bad. I mean, it's a bunch of colors.
Ah, it's good looking.
well the TV is because it's so down faded.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So the Yellowstone Club, you know what the Yellowstone Club is?
no.
Oh, you don't know what Big Sky? So the Yellowstone Club, mind you, is a place that if you want to build a house, you have to have $5 million in the bank as like a bond, and then you have to come up with the money for the house. So they're rich people. We're not allowed to run our Jakes. I do. I don't give a fuck. I'm not burning my brakes off. It's like a 12% grade coming into the place, and it's like a 12% grade coming up, and that's a 12% grade coming back into the place.
There's a little better picture there.
So
Custom.
So I have my nice Western Star. It looks clean. I mean, the grill's a little fucky, but whatever.
Grill's a lot fucky.
The grill's a,
It's not bad until you open the fucking door.
She runs.
fuck you. I clean it.
She runs.
It runs good too. Well, until it didn't. But so we're headed to the Yellowstone Club, and I'm like, honestly, I get kind of worried because you have to have nice shit. Like they literally uphold like a standard. Well, I break down, and the only motherfucker available to come get me is this Freightliner. He only has steps on the passenger side. So when I hop out, when I hop out at the guard shack to fucking check us in to try to get we have to go in empty and then reload and come out. I have to jump out of the fucking truck and jump back in. And the guard's like, and we're there because I broke down. I almost didn't make drop off. We have 10 minutes to get in and out of this place. That takes us an hour to get to the drop off and get out. And the guy
just rode that fucker.
just rode. No, we had fucking.
Oh, you had an excavator, huh? No.
We had 2 loaders, or little loaders, yeah. So we had to unload 2 little loaders and then bring the backhoe out. Well, so the guard check goes, hey man, you can just go. I don't care. I was like, perfect. And the milkman goes, what are you doing? I was like, that little pink piece of paper, that's our pass. I was like, they have to see this while we're in here. So fucking, we get headed in there and everyone's like looking at us, but I guess no one gave a fuck. And I was like, and honestly, everyone had to sign NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, whatever they're called. I was there. I wasn't there that day. Not for, this was previously for a company I worked for. I can tell you where Ashton Kutcher lives in the Yellowstone Club.
Yeah, fuck, $5 million just to
live.
That's just stupid.
Just to get in the door. And you got this fucking Freightliner dropping shit off to you in there.
Fuck it.
Hey,
what are we expecting?
Whenever he finished painting it black, like it's gonna look really
honestly,
good.
I like the way it looks now. If that tank wasn't bright red, it was matched. If that tank was black.
Yeah.
Honestly, it would be fucking sexy.
Once it's all black though, like it's gonna look really good. Oh, there we go. Broken rocker.
There's my broken rocker arm.
Look at that thing. That thing's a fucking tank.
That fucking wrecker of Tim's is fucking great.
Jesus.
That's who he works for. That's his wrecker though. It's heavy, but it's only got 3 axles, so it really isn't that heavy. It's kind of like a small. It's like a large pickup.
Well, they got that big red one out there right before you get to the Roundup Road in 312. You know what I'm talking about?
The Towinator.
That thing's fucking huge.
You just insulted him.
Why did I insult you?
Because they suck.
I'm just saying he's got a big truck.
No, the one company on the Rotator. They have a big ass Rotator.
Which company?
I don't.
Three of them in town has them.
There's like a towing company right across the street from
I'm
Austin.
not gonna lie, Anderson's has the best looking one, I think.
Oh yeah.
Anderson's Towing has great looking equipment.
I just saw that big. That's what it's called, a Towinator.
Towminator.
Towminator. It's huge.
The big red one.
Yeah.
It's a Volvo.
I like Volvo.
Ugh.
I've only driven one, and this fucking it's down here.
The truck is disgusting.
Weird.
Cody, do you remember what day you got stuck?
I fucking yeah.
Do you have an iPhone?
June 30th.
June 30th.
So, fan blades broke on that Peterbilt. They stuck me back in Old Yellow, 10-speed Kenworth, and I wasn't fucking paying attention. Was hauling out of the East Pit. The test
There it
axles
is.
were at 125 psi.
Who the fuck was running at that high?
I don't know. This was the first load I had with it because I had to drive it from 56 all the way up to fucking Dover.
There's only one truck I know that has that much pressure.
Got
in their
loaded,
tanks.
and I'm trying to come out of that fucking pit, and I'm turning. My truck's still going this way. And then it finally caught a little bit, and it put me just enough into the ditch, and it just sucked me down.
I'm not gonna lie to you. Like at the point that it's not turning, I'd probably be like, "Man, what's going on here?"
I'm fucking shoveling Cheetos into my face. I'm not paying attention to where I'm going. You know, it's more like I was just steering and it wasn't. But yeah.
Do you know the shitty thing is, now that you tell that story, that sounds exactly like when I got sucked into the ditch. It was so muddy that my steer tires were full of mud, and I'm turning and it wouldn't turn. So as soon as I caught traction, I just grabbed a gear and thought I was going to fucking hammer through it. Well, then the trailer fucking tire rubbed on the trailer frame, or the deck, because the airbags had inflated all the way, and fucking grabbed me. As soon as it did, it just shot me right in the ditch. Hey, here it is. Like
Sounds like Joe.
Fuck you.
All fucking day.
It's like 11:30 at night. We have to fire up his dump truck to hook to my semi.
Hey,
that is
you know the best.
buried in this fucking ditch.
The best part is the ass end of my Kenworth dump truck has seen the front end of that fucking Western Star more than my hands can count.
Oh god! Every time I get stuck, I'm like,
great.
"Come on,
It's
pull me
fucking
out."
great. I'm like,
Yeah.
here we go.
Then he got stuck the other day in a
First
pickup.
time I've gotten stuck so far.
I'm not gonna lie to you, where he got stuck though would scare the fuck out of me. If you get stuck there, they're building a land bridge, and it's like he measured. It's like a 60-foot drop
Jesus.
from the top to the bottom. And all I know is I've been out there when it starts to crack and wants to settle, and the edge wants to give way. He calls me, and I'm on the phone with him. He goes, "Yeah, I'm stuck." And I'm like, "If you were stuck out there, it means you're in the soft shit, which is close to the edge, which is very sketchy to be fucking. Don't let it roll backwards." Here you go. Here you go.
There, look at that handsome motherfucker.
Just fucking buried it. Just gone.
I probably could have got out if I would have fucking drove maybe, but
Yeah, I sunk mine
Yeah, no
pretty good the
thanks.
other day.
nope.
Oh my god. Yeah, you did.
Yeah, beautiful neighborhood too.
Look at that beautiful neighbor. Fuck that place. There's one hot chick that mows her lawn, and she never waves.
Yeah, she is that White House. Absolutely. I've seen her, dude. I've seen her all the time.
Literally, just straight across from the entrance.
Right, I got stuck in her backyard. And I should have just went over and
You're like, there might be something else get stuck in a different backyard.
Yeah.
Whatever.
He's like, "Honey, we're not married for a minute.
yeah.
This
No,
lady needs help with her lawnmower."
Yeah.
Here's God, come on, load back up. I need to get a separate cord so I can leave it fucking. I don't know why it won't load in sometimes.
It's a piece of shit iPhone. What do you expect?
I don't think it's the iPhone. I think it's the TV.
It's definitely the iPhone.
Look at that thing. Yeah, just it's flipping.
It's an either way. It's an either way plug-in, but you got to plug it in the right way. Oh, I think I broke it. See,
No, you're good.
how does that fucking work?
Oh man, check that windshield out. Oh,
Hey, Josh. So
look
okay.
at that. Look at that. Oh,
Oh, hold on, let me get to it. Let me get to it.
oh, right
Oh,
there.
damn! I missed
Would you
it.
hit a softball?
No,
That's
so
a
the
Fisher truck, wasn't it?
yeah, one of the Fisher side dumps was hauling pit run 3-inch minus. That fucker rolled off the top, and I watched it. Hey,
Oh.
came through that fucking wind. Oh no, that was yeah, and then no, that wasn't the Fisher one. That was the Peck one.
Oh,
And then the Fisher one hit the other side and literally filled the cab full of glass. But so it fucking shattered this windshield, and Josh, to pass a DOT, you have to have a valid windshield. And Josh goes, so you told me you're going to have this windshield fixed. And he's like, I don't have to come back. And I was like, no, you're right. You don't. I literally called the glass place like, hey, I need a windshield like now. Because this guy really, I don't want to upset him.
Look at that thing.
But like I said, Josh is one of those guys that he will hold you accountable.
Yeah.
You want to fuck around, he's not going to fuck around with you.
Where are you at the airport?
Yeah, that's what the point of the video was. So I'm getting escorted through the airport. There's my old tent. They're fucking taking down the terminals. And I got called to do the hauling across to haul the terminals off. I had to go to the scrapyard and all kinds of shit. But so this was kind of during my divorce, right after it got finalized. So what better way to spend all this money that I supposedly have that people think I'm like laying in bed?
Windshield. Why not?
No. I'm going to pay to go drive around the airport in a semi.
Jesus.
But just kidding, because I didn't pay. It was free.
We were up there fucking hauling shit too. We had to get badges, had to take a test and like computer tests and shit.
Oh, I got
we were just
fucking...
going from fucking outside
There we go.
the water tower around the backside.
Oh, hey, I asked him about that. He goes, well, realistically, if we just fudge you through this gate, you can just haul for us and don't do anything dumb.
Nobody's gonna check.
No, they
We had
didn't.
sundown security doing fucking like writing their times down and shit. It's like,
Oh, hey, this guy walked up, flashed a badge, and he's like, if you just stay within proximity to me, nobody will ask questions.
yeah.
They brought me lunch and drinks because I wasn't allowed, like I didn't leave or anything. So these dudes are badass. So there's the terminal, the thing you walk down to get to the.
The ramp.
Yep. They're not that heavy, I found out. Everyone's like, oh, they're super heavy. They lifted it with a telehandler and put it on the semi. I was like, hey, obviously not that
It
heavy.
just looks like a fucking Connex box.
Here's a random, I think it's a training plane.
Where? How far out are you? Look how shitty this runway is.
Oh, no, this is like a training runway, I think. So they have this plane set up with like the ramps, the inflatables.
Is that the
and-
water tower out there?
Yeah, so we're in the very back.
I know where you're at. Like gate 8 or 8 something.
Yeah, if you go straight
Past
at,
the fire station. And
but
all
we're
that
at like the edge of we're where the drop off is, the valley is, in the airport. So we're at the opposing the
shit. I know where
highway.
you're at. We were stacking fucking dirt. We were stacking dirt all over here.
All over here.
Because there's gate 8. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
I know where you're at.
So, what's this one? Oh yeah, here I am in the service road.
Yeah, there should have been a big pile there, and we were all peeing over there. And
We were all being.
yeah, and Raymond was like, I wonder if she's got binoculars up there and if she's looking at my pecker. I was like, Raymond, she probably needs a fucking telescope to see what you packing.
So then I had to haul their steel beams and shit that they decided not to take the scrapyard. And I'm like 8 foot hanging off the side of my truck.
It's all right. Up
And he's
there.
like, you're not leaving the airport, so it should be fine. And I was like, yeah, until I have to fucking squeeze through a gate or something. But it's made for airplanes. And he's like, oh, we're not going to take any of the small roads. Hey, right down the middle of the fucking runway. Just fucking, no one cares. There's all my stuff I hauled. I felt pretty proud of it. Just, those days, though, where you, like, look back and you're like, I did that.
Sometimes.
Yeah, see, and you're
A
like,
nice spread. I'm like, damn, that's just... You don't even need the blade hand out there, dude. I already...
so then they gave me these for free for
Yeah,
working
those
for
are at
them.
your shop. I
Yep.
saw your TikTok video on this before I
Yep.
deleted it.
Because everyone was like, oh man, what does it matter if you work for the company, if you like if you don't talk shit on them, you give them a good name, you're a good employee.
Yeah, that's what the video... Yeah.
I was like this, because the problem is, like, especially these guys, if I would have showed up and I didn't own the company and I was ragging on it, they're not going to call me back. Because why call a
look at
company
that
that
empty shop.
oh god, I know. Why call a company that their employees hate them? Why have them on the airport giving them favors? And like, there was a bunch of these. They gave me a bunch of electric
Like
winches,
shit.
but they're like four series, three-phase winches. I'm like, dude, who the fuck has three-phase power that can run these things? Hey, they were fucking massive. I had a whole bunch of shit they gave me, and I was like, they're like, or you can take it to the scrapyard. And I was like, I'm taking it to the scrapyard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a TikTok.
Hey.
What?
Unplug the phone.
Unplug the phone? No, it's a TikTok.
Oh, yeah, this bitch is running her mouth. You're responding to her.
Yeah, I'm responding to her.
Like, shit, look at your hair in that one.
Well, no, it was
Way better than it is
let's
now.
see. Hey, you can't be king of the jungle if you don't have a mane.
Hey.
What? It's short. It's cut. Oh, it's my TikTok I made. There's all of our stuff.
Oh.
Those shelves right there, they're fucking amazing. Hey, you stack them in there. You need to get something off one. You roll it out. You grab it. You put it back. Fucking amazing. Hey, what?
Yeah, old luggage carts.
Oh, there it is.
There's the single.
There it is.
Look at that bald head. Oh, you can't see it on the
fuck
TV.
yourself.
Are you balding?
Fucking getting there.
Shit.
We do some sketchy shit.
It ain't that bad.
Allegedly.
It's not that bad.
What else we got on here?
Ooh, the emo chick.
I think it's another TikTok.
Because tonight will be the night. That one? You seen all those ones?
Yes. Oh, there's our first run with Muffy's new trailer that blew a tire and almost fucked us.
10 miles from fucking Baker.
I wish we had different
windshield.
CBs so we could fucking chit chat, but it's all just local.
Nobody runs fucking CBs.
What do you guys talk on? Cell phones?
Well, we have CBs, but
Oh, we have nice CBs. So our CBs are so nice. If you can get us a frequency, what yours is running, we can probably hit it.
I don't know what they're at. They're cheap ass Motorola's that work.
Yeah, but they're private. Our CBs have like, what would we come up with? Like 200 something channels, 300 channels.
I'll have to fucking.
You can Google it. You have technology.
There's got to be something on there where you can get in.
No.
like a menu.
Hold on. You don't have to. Me and Brian will do that.
Oh.
You just tell us what frequency.
Yeah, but you're going to have to text me and we'll hop on a different channel because I don't need fucking and cunt and talking about dicks and shit while we're on channel 1, and that's where everybody's on.
Well, so what? Do you know what model they are?
Fucking garbage.
So look up when you get back to
cheap
work.
old pile of shit Motorola.
Motorola.
Yeah, but tell me what model it is and what channels they can run, and we'll look it up.
1 through 50. But I'll figure out that other shit.
No, I need a frequency.
Dude, I don't.
Like channel 19 on a normal CB is like
27.152
or something like that. 158.
Oh, I don't know.
I'm not saying that we can't, but I think it'd be very difficult to hit a two-way frequency.
I mean, they look like that. I mean, it's nothing.
Ooh, let me see it.
It's nothing fucking. And half that shit don't even work unless you're within like a mile of the next guy. Channel 1, it'll stretch pretty far. The motherfucking channels don't.
Well, it's because they have a repeater for it.
Yeah, they're using the old Empire repeaters on them, on some of them. But every now and then you get there's got to be a lumber mill somewhere between Laurel and 56th Street, and you hear them fuckers talking all the time.
Well, there's one in
23
Shepherd.
coming back with the trash cans. It's like, what? What the fuck was that? Oh, hey, we got to answer that dude's questions about the energy drinks.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's not a dude; it's a girl.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, you can't tell. There's no. I guess
I
you
can because they texted me.
Oh, well, sorry, ma'am.
If you're still listening, even that was like an hour ago.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Let me text them. I'll let them know we're talking about them.
Yeah.
Jen wants you guys to rate your favorite energy drinks that you guys have tried. Well, not gonna lie, me and the Muffy have probably almost drank every one of them except some weird ass flavor ones that just look like shit.
So I don't drink any of the Reigns. I haven't tried any of them.
Look at that next text. They're still listening.
Okay.
I haven't tried Rain either. I only drink what he drinks because he has them handy and convenient.
So they got the Monster Mango, which is 30 some odd grams of sugar and delicious.
And delicious. I skip meals. I will drink 4 of those, 5, 6, maybe 8 a day, and I won't eat all day. It's perfect.
And then like
They're up
I don't want to put that on the bottom of the list, but I quit drinking sugar, so like it can't really be on my list.
Hashtag me too.
Is that a button? Did you push a button?
No, I didn't.
Like number 1 right now is Monster Ultra Paradise.
Ooh, Ultra
It's the
Paradise.
green one, right?
Yeah.
You know what really makes me feel dumb? So they have like, well, I forgot what I can't.
Is that
remember.
rhetorical?
No, so they have like the other Ultra flavors, and a lot of them like Ultra Mango Fiesta, blah blah blah, like what flavor it is.
Okay.
What do you
was
think
like-
Ultra Paradise is?
I go by colors. So if you can
It's
tell
green.
me your color.
It's green.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
the green
green.
one. The
What-
mango
What
one's
flavor is
yellow.
it? No, mango's blue, but keep going.
What do you think Ultra Paradise is?
What flavor?
I don't know.
Pear.
Ultra Paradise.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it took
I'm
me a
gonna
while.
Pick pear for 200.
So it's like a pear sour apple kind of.
Yeah, but it's
Really,
amazing.
really good.
The problem is it took me a while to realize it was Paradise.
Oh.
But it's
And, like-
spelled normal Paradise.
And then right below that is got to be they have like Ultra Peach.
Okay.
Fucking tastes just like peach rings.
Yes, it does. And I do
You
like
know,
peach rings.
So does fucking
That guy.
Crown Peach and
We're talking-
fucking.
We're talking about energy drinks.
Okay, Crown Peach rings.
That's what kind of squirt?
Just the yellow can, regular squirt. Trying to get dirty here?
Trying to get dirty. No, you're dirty enough. We're good.
But yeah, so those are pretty much it. That's,
She wants a top 10.
Just I think the best. But see, here's my problem is, so when I first started selling them in school, and I made a bunch of money, I made a lot of fucking money. They just had the green ones, and maybe the occasional COD Xbox promotion flavor that tasted like a green one mixed with some piss or something like.
It was all just a black can monsters,
Yeah,
different colored monster logo.
So then they moved into now basically if I have to choose, because I'm trying not to as much, but it's hard. I'm down to like 4 or 5 a day. It's easy. I get the Paradise, the yellow Recovery Rock Stars. Those are pretty good. The white Monsters.
Eh.
And Red Bull anymore just like it's just too expensive. Like what the point? What's the point?
The taste, why?
But then from there, like honestly, like all the other ones I've quit. Like once I quit drinking them, they taste like shit if I try to drink them again. So if I quit, like it's hard to go back to an old flavor. I have to find a new one that I like, which is problematic because the Muffin Man likes to rotate flavors. So like I'm like, yeah, I quit drinking energy drinks. I'm like 3 days sober. I'm like, I can't even drink one without making me sick. He slides over, he goes, have you tried this flavor yet? Done. Game over.
I'm not a bad influence, I swear.
Terrible influence.
But yeah, so I mean, like those are my two. He's got
My
4.
two.
What do you got?
Yeah, but let's hear it.
Black coffee. Love it. I like coffee like I like my women.
Without other people's dicks in
Without
it?
somebody else's dick in it. No, I like black fucking coffee. They got this new shit out. It's probably not new. It's called Death Wish. It's too much. I mean, you can see fucking sounds and colors. You just like
That's called cocaine.
it's insane. Just regular fucking Folgers, pretty good. And then below that, I would say Full Throttle. I like the way Full Throttle tastes. And then back when Monster had good flavors, the Assault, the one that was red, that one was good. But other than that, yeah, black coffee. And
Yeah, if you can see
Full
sounds.
throttles.
See, my favorite energy drink is called cocaine.
oh yeah,
Booger sugar.
no, that fucking yeah, that Death Wish, that shit was it was too much.
Well, and so the other problem we have, you go out for, I'm not a big coffee guy, but occasionally you go out, you want a caramel macchiato, vanilla latte, a fucking white glacier, chocolate glacier, whatever.
I can't really say anything.
Just
'cause
black.
I'm a pumpkin guy.
No,
Pumpkin spice.
I'm not even kidding. Hey,
Like the latte.
anybody can say whatever they want. I will get down with some pumpkin spice coffee, motherfucking pumpkin pie blizzard.
Actually,
at
it looks
fucking
like a pumpkin.
DQ. Like,
Caramel brulee from
See,
Starbucks. Is
You know his favorite thing to do is to paint his ass like a pumpkin and let someone smash it.
big pumpkin. Big.
Anyways, get back to my story.
I'm interested.
Problem is I don't buy a lot of coffee. Like if it's not like homemade, which my coffee machine got dirty and it like OCD'd, grossed me the fuck out, so I just threw it away. Probably could have cleaned it, but I just like
there
would
could be
rather-
nothing in a glass and like maybe a hair on his hand while he's holding the glass. He's like, that's
I can't do it. It
That's
creeps
it.
me out.
It's
That's-
done.
Really?
That's why I buy canned water because I just fucking you can't see through it. You
Dude,
just
that
open it,
shit
drink it.
is fucking weird.
It tastes like
I opened it. I was like, it said Death Wish.
Yeah.
no Liquid Death.
Liquid Death.
Oh,
Oh,
shout out to
Death-
Liquid Death. You're helping me curb my energy drink.
Death Wish was
Crave.
the coffee.
I
Liquid
sh-
Death, and I was like, that sounds fucking intense. How much alcohol's in that? I want one. And then it said liquid. Or it said water. I was like, ah.
So
I literally had to try one, and I have this. I drink Coors Light because it has almost no taste, and I love it.
I love it. It tastes like horse piss.
I've drank Guinness, and the shit makes me want to throw up.
Do it a double stout, extra
Love
dark.
it.
It's like dark chocolate.
Like
just
motor oil.
the color.
Fucking love it.
The color of these cans, the white with the gold on the top,
just like trips you out.
The whole point of it is to look like an alcoholic beverage, so people at parties that don't drink can look like they're drinking and don't get harassed.
So people don't bother you.
You know,
So
if
if
you
you're
walk up to someone, you're like, "Why the fuck you got a water bottle in your hand?" Like, not necessarily you, but there's a lot of people that do that. So you're drinking one of these. I literally opened the motherfucker, take a drink, and I wanted to gag because it just looked like a fucking Guinness or something. Like,
But does it taste like water? I mean,
Yeah,
water doesn't.
just water.
But it's not
Straight water.
bottled water though. It's
Just
like
tap.
a different water. No, it's like
It's
a
all
different-
fucking tap.
Yeah, no. But this is like they don't call it like spring water. This is mountain water from Austria.
It tastes just like water.
It tastes like it's got a little aluminum flavor, and that's what I like. I like the aluminum.
Well, shit. Huh.
I mean, it was water, but for some reason the can fucked me up to like I didn't even want to drink it. I was like, it's just fucking water. Why the fuck can't I drink this? And I'm just like
Dumps it out in a glass. He's perfectly fine.
So like oysters. You guys ever
I
eat
love oysters, fried oysters, raw oysters on the half
It
shell.
feels like a salty booger. Dude. I just
But so back to my thing though with the coffee is we can't find a barista. There's only like 2 baristas in
there's
Billings.
a fucking titty barista up here.
Oh, they fucking
Bull
suck
Mountain.
too.
No.
We went up there and she
Oh.
looked like just like a kindergartner in a training bra. And I
Well,
felt like
she probably does halftime there and halftime at fucking
Just-
Planet Lockwood.
well,
you got to shout out to my girl Harley. She's fucking like she makes some amazing fucking.
so there's
coffee.
there's her and one other girl that I know that consistently will make good coffee. But the problem is the one girl, I think I creep her out because she doesn't realize I'm not like coming there to like hang out with her. I'm literally only coming there because she makes good coffee.
It's funny because he goes there because she makes good coffee. I go see my girl Harley and I'm like, hey,
So we can hang out.
like what's going on? You know, how's your
What's
relationship
good?
going on? Like, you know, how's your life?
He's the friend.
I'm like, oh
You
yeah,
single
by the
yet?
way, I need some coffee.
I need some coffee. But so this girl, like, I feel like I like, not that I creep her out or weird her out, but like, most of the time they want to talk to you, right? She's like, hey, what's your order? And then like closes the door and like goes and makes my order. And like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I was like, I might have somehow like, I show up at weird times a day.
You left a card, didn't you?
I might have,
That-
but I didn't pursue it though. I don't like, but see, you leave a card, you
don't
leave,
know.
you don't pursue it. You don't like, you don't ask her like, hey, did you get my card? Did
A
you?
business card.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It says I'm the president on it.
But like, is she going to be sitting there with her titties hanging out, making coffee, and thinking, you know what? I need a load.
no, I don't go to that one.
I need a load of dirt right now.
Well,
Somebody
or-
give me some 3/8 washed real quick.
maybe she's like, maybe she's thinking I need a load right now. And I'm like, I can
Maybe.
probably facilitate. But I don't go to the
Oh,
one.
is there more than one?
No, I don't go to those.
just the one.
Yeah, I don't go to it because the first time I went, she looked like a kindergartner with a training bra. And I thought I was going to have to fucking register when I ordered a
Mosquito
coffee.
bites.
She's like, hey, you got to sign this paperwork. You got to send your address to the state. Let them know that you're a sex offender.
Yeah.
That'll be $13.95, please. Thank you.
Huh.
I was like, I think I'll pay with my credit card.
Yeah, that Asian guy.
Well, then we got
Crook, Bobby.
then we got Ivan.
Oh, Ivan, that the native you were talking about, Ivan.
Yeah.
Yeah, drives the black truck.
Yeah.
Cool
I
dude.
see him all the fucking time, dude.
Oh god, he's terrible with
Oh, I
coffee.
see his truck all the time.
Oh, he's awesome. I love him. But he
Horrible.
literally, he rolls up there and them girls have him pegged.
Yeah.
The one day I was with him, he like gave her a tip, and then she said like, "Can I have another?" And he's like, "Yes, you can." And gives her
He's
another.
married. Right?
You can tip him, can't you?
I suppose, but
Have you? Well, I guess I don't
We're
know
gonna
if
get
you've met
somebody
him,
in.
but
We gotta
I-
be careful. We're
I
gonna
would
get
have
somebody
to-
in trouble.
I would have to bring my wife there first before I.
Your wife.
to the fucking titty coffee shop today? You
No, your
but-
wife knows the one that he frequents. She knows all of them.
What's her name? Oh, I guess we can't say name. Just text it to me.
We can. It starts with an M.
We've
and
been
then an
playing
A.
games. M and A. I don't know.
How do you not know that one?
I don't. She ain't. She got 2 friends.
But he literally pulls up and they're like, "Oh, is that it? Can you give me some more, Daddy?"
Ivan,
Ivan's
is
like,
Ivan like?
he's like, "Oh yeah."
Huh.
There's like a group of them that just like go to these coffee shops and just these girls love it though.
Yeah.
But I also tell people that like Ivan's a great guy, but if he wasn't a great guy, you're also like doing this to people that may wait for you to get off fucking work because you're like, oh, I want some more, and they're like, oh, I'll park over here in the corner and wait for
Yeah,
you.
but
to...
he's a big dude. If I remember correctly.
oh, he's
he
huge.
was a big
yeah.
dude.
He's massive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with him.
And that's why I was saying, like, just he just looked pissed off when he first showed up, and then he started talking about how they brushed down in San Diego, and it was like a fucking kid in Kansas. He just lit up, but then he went back to being just crabby looking.
He eats a steak
like,
well done.
Yeah.
Whoa, what?
Yeah.
Lost a little bit of respect for him when he ordered a well-done steak.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the motherfucker he can do some concrete, but
Oh, he can whip all of our asses. He can do concrete. He can do a lot, but
the steak though, the well done steak.
I'll risk my life to make fun of someone with a well-done steak.
Can't do it. Fucking medium rare, maybe. Toss it on, flip it a couple times.
No, got do it.
That bit's got to be purple.
Medium.
Purple. I'm not gonna lie. The only problem with purple is if you don't get a good cut, they're too chewy and fatty.
That's true.
But if you get like a good flame grill, like an actual flame,
Ribeye.
you get them caramelized.
Honestly, so
Cut
like
that bitch with a spoon.
you go a lot of these places, you order medium. Actually, like in Texas Roadhouse. Shout out to Texas Roadhouse. They've been doing amazing lately. I don't know why.
Oh god, it's better than like the expensive place.
But I mean, you order medium, the bitch comes out medium, tastes fucking delicious.
I want to know who's salting the fries back there. Michael J. Fox, because 2 weeks ago we went. I mean, he must have just fucking. It was nothing but salt.
Oh god, that's perfect.
That's why you don't get the fries.
I shook the fry and it was like.
Hey, if you're Josh, you get a steak. They ask you what kind of steak. You're like, steak, the biggest one you got.
Did I tell you about his order? So like I said, Josh doesn't fuck around. He's no nonsense. So I tell him, hey, well, I forgot. I told him we were doing a steak dinner, but he thought we were doing it here. So we're all at the restaurant.
And he's here.
He's here waiting for us.
Yeah, he's like, this is your house, isn't it?
And I was like, dude, I'm sorry. I forgot. Like, I guess I forgot to tell you to come to the restaunt first. And he sends me a text. Steak, I think medium rare, loaded baked potato.
Oh, fuck
and I
yeah.
said, but I said they have like 100 different steaks. What fucking steak do you want? And he goes, steak, medium rare, loaded baked potato.
All right.
And I texted him back and said, we're still waiting. We haven't
Fort Worth ribeye.
We haven't even got to a table yet, right? So we sit down, and I go to hand him a menu. Someone does. He's like, I don't need that. And the waitress comes by, and she goes, you ready? And everyone, Josh's like, I'm fucking ready. He goes, what do you want? He goes, steak, medium rare, loaded baked potato.
Biggest steak you got.
I think he just said steak. And she said, what kind do you want? What cut do you want? How big do you want it? And he pretty much said, steak, large, medium rare. She goes, well, our largest steak is, and Josh is like, I don't think you understand me. I don't care. Just give me a good steak, medium rare, with a loaded baked potato.
And we're just like, hey, sirloin, this big, medium rare, and just.
Yeah, I was like, lately the sirloins have been amazing there. So like sirloin, large one, whatever you got. And then it comes, she's like, okay, you get another side. And Josh goes, I don't want it. I didn't order another side, did I? Like, he's nice and he's respectful, but like, you know, kind of overplaying it.
He communicates what he wants.
Yes, he is direct.
Steak,
medium rare.
Baked potato.
Do I gotta break this down fucking Barney style?
Well, then he's like, loaded baked potato because I'm an adult.
Well, no, so then it comes to the next person, right? And they order whatever the fuck they're gonna get, and they get no extra side. They get one side. I think.
Yeah. So the next person's steak.
Well, no,
medium.
We all said sirloin, though. You know, whatever.
Yeah, sirloin, medium, and mashed potato. I think almost everyone got mashed potatoes.
Yeah. So the first guy says mashed potatoes, loaded mashed potatoes, and Josh goes, "Did you just say loaded mashed potatoes?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I said, "Josh, that's what I get because I don't want to deal with the fucking skin. I don't want to mash it myself." Like
my biggest problem, I like the mashed potatoes because not only are they mashed already, but they're cooked more most of the time.
They get
when you order mashed potatoes,
you get a better
over a baked potato. Mm-hmm. It's not. I mean, you get a baked potato, and it's not always all the way done.
Yeah,
you know,
chunks of it.
So then Josh looks at us.
Eat through a fucking potato. Like,
Josh looks at us.
I'm not the milkman. Like, motherfucker, I'll take a red potato, put some salt on it, just shove it in his mouth. Like,
I don't know how he like peels it with his tooth.
His tooth? What? You only got one tooth?
No, it's never mind. No.
That's
You
another
gotta
time.
meet it. I'll meet
That's
it.
another time.
So then Josh is like, you guys are getting mashed potatoes? Like, yeah, because I fucking can. Like, you know, he goes, yeah, and I get a loaded baked potato because I'm a fucking adult. And I'm like, you have a point, but so am I, and that's why I'm getting mashed because I am an adult and I'm going to order mashed.
We're just all sitting there like pretty much thinking, Josh, we respect the shit out of you, but we're getting mashed potatoes because we don't want to deal with that shit.
Hey,
okay?
You may lose all respect for us, and we don't even care. We're getting mashed potatoes. So then it gets to I order mashed potatoes and corn, right? So then the next guy goes and he gets mashed potatoes, but no other side. She's like, so there's 5 of us. None of you want 2 sides except for one of you. And I'm like, how about this? Make them all fucking corn and give them to me.
Hit a mountain of corn.
Oh, it's
Get a
fucking
whole
great.
fucking platter.
Get
Just
a mountain
completely.
of fucking corn.
It was great. It was awesome. And Josh is like, what the fuck? Hey, everyone's looking at me going, did you just order 5 plates of corn? I was like, I didn't really order it. I'm just going to steal it from you guys. It was good. It was good fucking time.
We got to go to Carver's.
We do when we can. We got to take my dad.
It's
though.
got to be open.
I hate to say it.
It is
Oh, it's open, but I hate to say this, but we need to take him because he's lonely and old and he's depressed and
Feeble.
Oh,
he's feeble.
hey, but he's still got Delaney and Avalon still live there, right?
No, he doesn't have no one
Paxton,
living with him. Nope.
What? They'll live with Becca?
Yep.
Oh, well, not Paxton, obviously.
Well, sometimes he goes there too.
He's with the crazy. Oh, he goes back there.
Yeah.
He just can't stay away.
I don't know what it's like to go to your stepmom's house or
Ex.
Oh no!
stepmom.
Paxton goes to.
Becky's house.
Oh, yeah.
Oh what?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He loves to go into Becca's house.
That's weird.
He calls
That's
it-
weird to me.
Oh, it's
But-
weird. It's weird to everyone.
Oh, nobody lives with him.
No, they all moved out.
Why? He fucking.
He's a grumpy.
Added
he's a
other fucking
grumpy
rooms.
old man.
I don't know. I never got the grumpy out of him, but
Yeah, you used to work for him.
Oh, hey.
yeah, no, he pawned us off to that fucking chimney. Brandon, I had to stop Brandon from fighting that guy. His name was Ken, and then the other fucking guy. He was like, "Yeah, you guys are gonna have to pick up nails." And Brandon's like, "I'm not fucking picking up nails." And he's like, "Yeah, you are." And I was like, sitting there between. It was Ken. Obviously, he had a fucking cigarette in his mouth. And here's Brandon. I'm trying to hold Brandon back. And then we got fired like I don't know a week later. I think.
A week later.
I was like, "God damn it!"
Like, Brandon, I really didn't want that job, but I kind of needed it.
I did not want the fucking roofing job at all.
Most people can't do concrete.
We weren't even fucking. I don't even think we were doing. We were packing panels and spraying that shit on them, and then we were tarring. Mm-hmm. And we were covered in fucking tar.
You got bitch work.
Yeah, well,
Once again, you know who's good at that? Mexicans.
oh yeah.
The Mexican guys at Damn Proof Force, they never walked out with a speck of tar on them. You get a white guy to do it, he's fucking black by the end. He's covered head to toe.
Yeah, we were pretty covered, but we were kind of.
You throw some fucking feathers on him, and he's fucking...
Yeah, he pawned us off to that motherfucker.
We'll have to invite him just because he's old and feeble and lonely, but
That sucks. Everybody moved out.
why?
I don't know. I just.
It's kind of part of life.
Yeah, but they're not even. Shit. What's Delaney like? 6th grade?
Seventh, I think.
Shit. Yeah. And Avalon, she hasn't even graduated.
Well, it's also a bunch of girls living with their dad.
That is true.
Or they could live with their mom. Like,
That is true.
I mean, I moved out when I was 16. He's like the, you know, they say like sometimes birds will kick the kids out of the nest and see if they fly.
That's what he did. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. Huh. Yeah, we should invite him. I haven't talked to him in forever.
He's like, well, my life's going pretty good. I'm going to kick all you fuckers out of here. And he's like, well, I'm lonely. Come back so I can clip your wings. Come back so I can clip your wings.
No, because he got that new red Cummins. I saw him coming down.
He sold it.
He's selling it in the process.
Oh,
Already?
it's going to the auction.
He just fucking got it.
Oh, hey,
Have you met him?
I just
Every
texted
time.
the motherfucker and said, "Hey, that red looks good."
every time.
Have you met him?
Jesus. He's still trying to sell the fucking the box and the bumpers off it.
No, he's going to sell at the auction with all of it.
Huh. Well, if he's gonna sell, I'll buy that fucking CK Fab off him. He had a gray one too. I got pictures because I try to get idea. I screenshot shit, and then if I don't buy it within like a month or two, then
Well,
I
the
just
new
delete it.
red one has a ranch hand on it.
Yeah.
Or
okay.
equivalent.
Yeah.
That powder coat shit's just fucking.
We got to go back to your trucking stories because you have a long history of trucking that we need to get into.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if
I'm
you
not
guys
gonna
want
lie
a little
to
bit of info,
I'm going to go upstairs.
All right. You want to wrap this up?
Yeah.
It's 10 o'clock.
We've only been up here for 4 hours. Can you just give us a few more minutes so we can get like an even number?
None of them have an even number.
Yeah, Josh has like exactly 230.
No.
Brandon's has 130.
232.
Oh.
Pretty sure Brandon's like 134.
Well, tune in next time. We're hoping for this coming Wednesday. We've got
Cody's already won by fucking
That's right.
3 hours, 47 minutes.
we're not done. I got
Is that what we are?
We got
3
sign
hours?
out. Yeah, 3
Holy
hours
shit.
and 47 minutes.
Yeah, I guess it's 10.
So we're hoping Wednesday. Tune in for we're gonna hopefully answer some questions from @triple_snitch on TikTok. It's a follower person that has a bunch of. They don't drive trucks. They want to, they got basic shit they want to know about. It's honestly a good place to start, get people knowledge, and then shout out to Big D. Hopefully you get better. We're gonna do what we can, and then yeah.
I don't know why that's so funny. Big D. I don't know why.
Because everyone called him Big Dick, but that's not what his name was. It was
Yeah,
Dale.
It was just Dale.
Yeah, so they called him Big D. But anyone that didn't know Dale
Big D.
thought it was Big Dick. So then when I hopped in his truck to drive it, everyone on the job site, so you think you got a big dick, huh? And I was like, come up to the door.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're perfect height. I'll step on the step. Fucking, you can find out. So, all right.
Yeah.
And we're back.
Is that the first time you've done that tonight?
Yep, that is it. I had to do it before we signed off.
Of course you had to fucking do
Every
it.
episode.
Every fucking time.
Every
one
episode.
video, he's like, "Okay, let's go," and he's like a train set model or something. It's like, why don't you go hang out at his birthday party? Okay, let's go. That's why. It's fucking weird. Are you seeing? Okay, just before we get off topic again, there's a TikTok video. This kitty dresses up in like a mechanical fucking moth costume and just screams on a park bench. You seen that yet?
Oh,
Some
yes.
emo shit, just weird.
Yep.
Dude. That's
Yep.
another one. It's like, how come you don't hang out with the neighbor kid? And it's like the neighbor kid. And he's like, yeah.
Yeah, because he's I forgot the guy's name, but
Like Mothman.
he's a
matriarch
rocker
or something.
He's like trying to call out to this rocker, trying to get him, I think, to spawn, like to see him or get attention.
Oh yeah, the dude from Fallen in Reverse or Escape the Fate, the same guy, Ronnie Redkey or whatever.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah.
And he literally people try to peg them together, and he's like, I do not claim that motherfucker at all.
I don't want to fucking. He's like, you're a fan.
He's like, you're not my kid.
I mean, you're screaming at somebody on a fucking park bench in this big costume. Yeah.
Oh, the dude's fucking out there. They call them Stan fans.
Jesus.
Because isn't that the Eminem song, Stan? Is it Stan?
He's fucking
Yeah.
Mothman, mate.
Are you looking him up?
Fucking can't spell.
I can't. Well,
Matriarch Mothman.
hold on. You got 40 or you got 30 seconds.
Oh, there he is.
All right,
30 seconds for what?
I'm gonna hit our sign out music. You ready? Oh god, here we go.
Yeah. See that guy?
You got to put your mic to the.
Oh, I'm sorry. You guys don't want to hear this shit. Because you can't see him.
You can't see him at
Look
all.
at the fucking kid.
There you go.
Yeah.
You can put it up to that camera. All right, I'm gonna hit the sign out music.
Yep.
Why? Hey? Why? Why? Because we fucking can! Because we fucking can! And if we can, we do! And if we lift our heel off their necks now, they'll just come at us!